Matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Because they can hear the intro.
Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real. It's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever
Hey,
go.
man. When you have your own shit, this how it go.
They can hear Sky. This is shit. We do run tests every morning. Just letting you know. Look, I ain't trying to hear that shit right now. I'm very
You ain't
irritated.
got to answer to them, fast.
Well, we need them to tell us if they can hear us though.
They're getting upset.
I'm going to answer them like, yeah, motherfucker, I said this.
I'm like, shit.
You know they just texting. You can close the screen.
You do know. You know you cannot look at them,
You
Pam.
just turn.
No,
your
we
head,
have to
right?
know that they
No,
can hear us.
fuck that.
How we wouldn't know that we wouldn't know if I wasn't looking.
We would have been rolling all along, but we recorded this motherfucker. That's what would have happened. All right.
Here we go.
It's the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog. Well, we want to call it studio yet. Call this motherfucker in the vehicle. That's what it is. It's your boy Speedy. It is the Rollout Show.
Yep.
Speedy and friends. I be
Speedy. CJ.
Oh my bad.
too cool for school. It's the worst.
My bad. I was almost there.
It is the Rollout Show. You can subscribe if you want to. We appreciate it. And you can call in 747-888-3082. Don't ask us about whether, nigga, we had a gremlin. Ain't that what they used to call it?
A gremlin? Yeah.
Yeah, the gremlin in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
We had the blackout from what was it, 2000?
Yeah,
2001.
we're going to unplug the shit out that motherfucker after this show.
Nigga, we start fresh.
Straight
We're gonna
back to Radio
take
Shack.
my wife. She's white. Give her the receipt and go in there and complain. This fucking board doesn't work.
I'm going to write a review.
Yeah, I will Yelp the shit out of you, motherfuckers.
Can you
So again,
some with their phone?
so that was on my watch. So again, don't worry about it. We're gonna get a whole new board in the morning.
Yep, it will be brand spanking new.
Yeah, we keeps all receipts.
But I think it's tight. Y'all get to see us like rise from the bottom to the top. So,
Well, thank you for being
Thank
on
you
the
for the
bottom.
positivity. I love it.
you know, Tangi not here, so I think I'm like,
Yeah.
Don't believe in losing, do you?
Oh,
Jay-Z
nah, I don't.
over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, it is Throwback Thursday. The year is 1995. Let's go ahead
It
and
was
post that
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that back up.
Yes.
95, Pam, you were doing what?
I have no idea.
You were probably
Damn.
I have
You
no
smoking
idea.
that much?
you wasn't in Minneapolis?
No, that was 84
Oh, you were back from crack. Cool.
to like 90. So I was back home.
You
My
didn't hear
brother
that?
was. I heard you. I heard you.
Back from crack.
I
Yeah, that's
heard
what
you.
I do. I tell jokes. 1995, I was 5 years into stand-up. And like I said, just won the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. I have the trophies in my room.
Is that the one you brought the trophy?
Yeah,
Trophy off
they're
on?
in my office.
That's the one you had Nick go get last time.
In my office.
Oh, okay.
I won. $3,000 in Oakland.
Wait, who else was in the competition?
Jamie, right?
Don't know. No, I lost to Fox. I should have fucking won.
I mean, just anybody.
Because if I'd have won, he'd be here and I'd be up there to pick up. That's the way I look at it.
Hilarious.
But yeah, so for 5 years in, and then I started doing audience warm-ups.
That's dope.
Went out for Living Color, didn't get it. And Keenan said, well, you want to do the warm-up? I was like,
Yes.
yeah. You know how to do it? Yeah.
Did that pay good?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. People don't
Yeah.
think warm-ups pay good.
15 a show.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And we were doing 2 shows Wednesday and 2 shows Friday.
Oh, nice.
Lines around the corner.
Okay.
Because it's free to get in.
$6,000 a week.
Don't count my money.
Well, you ain't got it now, so it don't matter.
Spent it on that board. Shit. Yeah, I was doing Living Color. I had Married with Children. I did.
That's tight.
Man, how many of them fly girls you hit? Keep it real.
I was the warm up, nigga. Hey, as soon as the show's over, they okay, Speedy. I'm like friend zone to me.
Speaking to him like, who is that?
He funny.
We
But I saw Jennifer, and when she was a little fluffy.
Oh yeah,
she
was she
okay?
like cool to hang around, like, or did she hang with you?
Again, I was warm up.
So
I
you were on the low on the totem pole?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Fox, but I'm tagging along with everybody else. And then
You still a part of the crew though.
no, I was part of the crew,
Yeah.
but I wasn't Jamie Foxx. I wasn't Keenan.
So did she talk to you?
Yeah, I mean, hey, Speedy.
I mean, you weren't getting no residual.
Like, I'm fucking you. I didn't get that.
That's what you'd rather have heard.
Yeah,
I know.
I didn't hear that shit.
Getting no residual pussy.
No, not at all. But it was fun being there. Warm up for, and I usually tell, especially young comics, just don't try to be a comedian. You got to find some other shit to do. That's why Scott hooked it up for me. Scott
In Living Color?
Well, he hooked up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He always, when I say he hooked it up, he goes, yeah, but I ain't seen the money. Oh, yes, you did.
Scott looked like
It was some checks that was going to your house, Scott, that I found out later on. Because I guess it went to you, and then it came back. I said, who address? Scott Matthews.
Hilarious.
You was getting some residuals, yeah.
I do?
You got some?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's a great look.
Okay,
Man.
well, look.
You should be an actor right there. No.
Do we need to have
Go to the bank, yeah. A tall guy cashed your check. He said he was Donald. No, so it was the address with you and when you used to live with
Hollywood.
yeah, it was that address on there.
That's when he was single?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No kid, no nothing. But he was still Scott
His
Matthews.
kids are cute. His kids.
He got one.
I know his son. His son's cute.
Scott looked like he about his business though. He don't say much.
No, he don't.
No.
He don't. And when he do say something, you gotta go, huh? What the fuck is that?
That's so true.
Like,
That's so
everybody
true.
that know me knows Scott go, soon Scott Lee, hey, what's up with your friend, man?
He's a little different.
They go, who? Who you talking about? The tall guy.
Tall dude, man.
He just hovered over me the whole motherfucking time. I said, Scott, you gotta stop doing. He's like, what's wrong with them? They scared of me being around them. I said, a little bit.
Yeah.
Weird. They just kept looking at me in my eyes.
Scott will be right on your shoulder.
He
So what
will.
do you do, huh?
Yeah, he will question you down. Who are you? What do you do? How much you make?
Right.
Are you married?
You don't know you do that, Scott?
401k.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You
He
do
like,
question people down.
What's
Yeah.
your social? Everything.
You live where? Why do you live there?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
do something like that.
Yeah, you do. We know.
And what it, like today? No, well, you can turn his mic. Well,
Well,
I
I
don't want
mean,
to turn your shit
we'll
on.
try.
Everybody else should
Spin
go
your
out.
fucking watch. Throw it out the door.
So we introduced him to Carly.
Uh-oh.
Right there. So who your daddy?
And then, I know that's exactly, not hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It was mentioned, and I didn't hear.
And you wasn't supposed to hear it, Scott. And you came out of nowhere and said, who your daddy? Carly went, oh my God.
I was gonna give you some pussy, but
Oh, wow.
No.
No, that ain't happening.
That ain't
oh, okay.
No, not with
Oh, you
mine.
are? Oh, okay. I know.
No, he's not.
Are you for real?
No, he's not.
All
He's
right.
just fucking with you. The shirt is, but he's not.
The pink tennis shoes are.
Trust me, we have meetings. I said, hey, man. That's what you want to wear. Sometimes, you know, your friends used to go, if that's what you want to wear.
Do you, boo?
You want your caps out? Go ahead. Put some lotion on them.
Why are your knees out?
Old cap.
Yeah, but that's Scott Matthews. And if now, he a pet bull.
Yeah,
So
he
if it's
is. When
somebody
it
that
comes to
ain't
business.
paying me right, I'll call Scott.
Oh, Scott, get
I
out
need
of
to
here.
get
Handle
you.
that. And then he'll pet bull the shit out of him.
He's afraid to bring me around. I'm like,
Yeah,
Because
because Speedy don't like confrontation.
Scott like that cousin you call?
yeah, you
Okay.
you only bring, it's like Scott. You
Yeah.
only bring Scott in a situation if you want it to go bad. And you're going to sit there and watch it go bad. Because Scott,
Can we get his mic on?
no, I'm
Try
talking about Scott.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic, Scott.
Yeah, turn.
Try it.
you talking about Scott.
What was your
Well, both of y'all,
what was
really.
your hood name? You had to have a good hood
He
name.
from San Diego. He ain't-
What was your hood name back in the day?
Sneak around.
Sneak around. See,
Sneak
there
around?
it is. See, there it is.
Then what?
Sneak around.
And you know how it is when you black. If you tall, they automatically think you can play what?
Basketball.
Shit, nigga.
Yeah.
They picked Scott Fox. Said, Scott, come on, man. He went the other way. We going one way. Fast, Scott.
Go this way.
He went. I ran track.
What are you doing with a football?
How'd you get it to dribble, nigga? But anybody like yo, I need you to go make sure they pay me right.
Oh, absolutely.
Call Scott.
Yeah, he a pit bull with that.
Because if I bring Scott in too early, they'll be like, "Hey, man, you're your guy."
Yeah.
I don't know, Scott.
Too aggressive.
It's a little aggressive.
It's a little aggressive.
It's a little aggressive.
Aggressive black guy.
And
you know how white folks are.
I'll go, Scott. They said you're a little aggressive. I'm supposed to be speaking.
They say something like
Somebody
what's
should
his-
be. You
what's
should
his
have.
deal? What's his deal?
What's his deal? Yeah.
What's his deal?
But it's all good, Scott. Hey, man, we've been riding this long.
Yeah.
So we're going to ride it all the way out till something happens. We're going to put the wheels back on. But let me put them on because Scott scares the shit out of white folks. Like I'm non-threatening. I go, hey, guys, good to meet you. I'm Don. I take the speedy right on up. I'm done. And you get no, you got to get on there. I'm done.
That's
Good
like
to see
good-
you.
Oh, the eye
You
contact.
got to look him in the eye, bring him to you.
Oh, pull him in.
Corporate
Hey, white man,
handshake.
I'm with you. And fucking Scott, like, he'll do just like that. So what do you do? In the meeting, and the white guy's,
So who
I'm
are
here to
you?
give your client a show. I mean, I guess.
What's his deal? What's your?
And then I'll get a call from them going, we want you, but the other guy.
Yes.
Is he a comedian?
What's his name? The tall one.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Scott.
Yeah.
You don't want to be creepy. Stranger danger. But it's all love, Scott.
Yeah. He knows we love him.
He got a great son. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how you.
Don't he play basketball or
Football.
something? Football. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
Real nice. Again, don't know how that happened. You ain't the most athletic mother. Hey, you Mike ain't know. You can't talk. Can't talk.
I know how to manage kids.
Yeah. You only had one. I got 8.
Oh, we're 11.
So,
I had Billy.
well, yeah, Billy.
I had Bobby.
Billy did make a left.
Willie Green. He did 2 lefts.
He did 2 lefts.
I tell you, this kid had the whole world in front of him.
What happened?
Man. Wow.
Because, well, our business, if you ain't ready for it, when that light hits you,
That's true.
it don't never, for black folks, it don't come back.
No.
You'd be very rare the light come back. If it never hits you, you still got action for the light to hit you.
It'll cut straight through.
So
you
it
and
ain't
shine on
really
the
hit
person
me.
behind you.
I've been. You're gonna tear the shit up now. That's how it all happened before. Let's not put it up there, yeah, because it keeps falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna pay for that, pimp. That's you. Yeah, you break something down. That's you.
All right. Oh, you.
Don't tell me.
No,
it
don't
broke.
put it back on there. Just put it back on the speaker.
Yeah, put it on speaker. We just figure it out from there.
Yeah.
So Billy, there was a time when Hollywood was looking for the next young comic, and that's how Nick Cannon got through. So Nick, not super funny dude,
No,
but
not
he
really,
was
but
young as hell.
He was. He had a lot of charisma.
Well, I don't even think it was that. I just think that Hollywood went, oh, he tell jokes and
never give it to
he's 15.
Yeah.
You know, so
Was he that young?
yeah, he was young when he got in the game.
Wow.
And so he was doing stand up and he was killing for a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
But he wasn't telling no major jokes.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. And he was a handsome kid. And so they ate him up. So next, I think after that, Scott had this kid, Billy. And Billy, again.
Before Nick.
Yeah, but I'm talking when he got to start getting in front of people. So then, we got him a couple jokes to get by, to do the 5-minute set. And we're going to have a meeting with him. Now, he didn't have 0 personality. Like, he would be like, and they want you to come in bubbly. So just imagine your client is here, then you got Scott going, okay, who are you?
Luring around, lurking,
So
lurking.
it was a bad dynamic. And they wanted to get that kid the world. Like
Really?
because he was young. And they figured, well, we can work with you all the way up and you'll be just like Nick Cannon. Wow. And didn't work.
Well, Nick made it.
Then the daddy got jealous. Because
Of you?
the son, because the dad was a comic. But he's actually funny.
Daddy wouldn't-
Wait. So this
He wouldn't help his own son.
No.
this wasn't your son. This was somebody you kind of took under your
Yeah.
wing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and
He
then,
was 9 when I got him. 10 years old, he was at Montreal Comedy Festival.
yeah.
Oh wow.
And I did Montreal, what,
Same year.
was that 97?
I think it was 98.
98.
Wow.
And I shaved off my mustache because I was trying to get a deal. So I wanted to look presentable.
Right.
And so in Montreal, they you do the shows for the white
Yeah.
people pretty much, and then they have a black night, which is
What
so
they call
weird.
it? I'm just curious.
That's
the
what I
underground shit
Well,
that
they say they
nobody's supposed to
banned
know about,
Chocolate.
but they all went to it,
Oh.
And it's damn near at what? 12:31.
and it's packed.
At night?
Yeah. So they couldn't really tell nobody about it. And you could do the show, but you had to do it after the festival. After you get done off that stage, you can go do the Saturday night, and you'll actually get a deal from that because that's where all the white agents went to go get the black comics. And who got a deal that year? What I want to say it was What's Come from DC.
Zoo Miller.
No, Zoo, not on that one.
Tony Woods.
Fuck.
Your
Royale.
story.
Watkins.
Royale got the deal that year.
Oh, dope.
So Royale gets the deal because at the time he was talking about his family and he was one of 11 or one of 12 or something like that. And that show was called
Made to Last.
Made to last?
Built to Last.
Oh, built to last.
Built to
Nigga, that motherfucker lasted 2 weeks.
Because I ain't never heard of it.
It lasted.
They put a lot of money.
Yes,
behind
they
They
sure
did?
did. Because it was supposed to have been the spinoff with the Jamie Foxx show.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Because the same people that were doing Fox's show was doing his show.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And when I tell you it took a L, that motherfucker said it wasn't built to go a week.
it. They had a great cast.
Yeah. My man from Sounder. Who remembers Sounder?
I don't.
What sounder?
Don remembers, son.
A
Yeah.
dog-
And he played.
Crying like a baby, Brian.
No. He also played Martin Luther King.
Paul Winfield.
Paul Winfield.
Okay.
He was the dad. And it was 11 or 7 kids in Royale. And it was about his family. And into that's another part of, it's so weird. I've been in the stand-up for so long. I remember every time they switched the shit up. So then it was about, what are you talking about? Can we make a show out of what you're talking about on stage?
Oh, yeah, I remember that part of it. Yeah.
And so now all the comics are readjusting what they say on stage because whatever you're saying, they're going to make a show. Otherwise, because white folks don't know what to do with us.
Right.
No.
They do not. They don't know how to just say, okay, get your guys. We're going to come in here and write a show. Or they got their writers and they want you to adjust to what they wrote. And then you look like a damn fool because you're doing all these white lines. So that's what it was. And that's the nutshell of it. So it was
95?
95. You were born in 95. This your show. If you were, whatever you were doing in 95, call in, let us know.
Let's see what they
Man.
Guess we don't need to take a break.
No, we go right on in. How about
I
that?
don't want to take that chance.
You know, in 95, man, 95, I wasn't even having sex yet.
You was 13.
I
I was 13, man.
I think.
I'm-
Let me see.
You say you think?
Pam-
No, wait.
She was fucking. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, I definitely was. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
You was
Yeah.
having babies?
Oh, well, ghost babies. No, I'm just playing.
So
I shouldn't have
thir-
said that
So
shit. That was
13, you
good.
got a bike?
A bike.
You in Detroit, right?
I probably stole a bike at 13.
But you in Detroit.
Yeah, I was in Detroit at 13.
And then, so the 13 is the 8th grade or 9th grade? 8th grade.
Yeah, about 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, transition to the 9th grade. Yep.
Wow. In Detroit.
In Detroit, man, it was rough. A lot of gangs, a lot of crackheads, a lot of cheap ass labor, man. You know, we had this dude around the corner. His name was Lil Man. He was the strongest mechanic I've ever met. He was
Lil
crack-
Man?
Yeah, his name was Lil Man. He was a crackhead.
Oh, that's funny.
And he's like, man, just go ahead and leave it over here. Put it in the yard, man. Shit, I'll find some brakes for you.
I need him to do some shit on my car. I'm
Yeah,
like,
And
fuck.
at the time, that was great labor.
Hell
Yeah.
You find
Yeah.
a crackhead, hey, man, can you get this done out? I sure will.
Man, I remember my
Give me $10.
My sister
And
had,
go get me a
Pretty
rock.
much.
My sister had that dude in the backyard. One time I woke up, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. He was dropping the engine in a Monte Carlo. for
No lights.
For 3 beers and some crack.
Hilarious.
Yeah, crackhead again. I never forget. I met this girl. She was. I don't even know why I got her in the car. I get her in the car. I was like, damn, hey, what's happening? So we ride. I said, where you need? I just need a ride. Can I ask you a question? I was like, can you get me something? I went,
So,
what?
Some
What
crack.
you- but she was fine. She's gonna stop here. Just get me. So she goes in, comes out with her shit, and my car was lowered. So we riding, and she's like, "Just give me a second, we gonna hook up." And I'm like, "All right, bitch, whatever." Just put that motherfucker on the pipe, and we hit a bump, and it fails. He went, "Oh Lord Jesus!" And literally, honestly, y'all too young to remember this, Pam. You know, so
know.
they
Definitely
would.
I
She
know.
lost it on the floor and spent the whole time going, "That ain't it." Anything white, you go.
Oh,
That
that's a
ain't
French
it.
fry.
And I'm like,
That's
bitch. She's like, no, hold on. It's in here. I said, look, I'm going, look, hey, you want to go get another one? She said, yeah. So we go to the place. She
So you
get
took her
out.
back?
She gets out. She closed the door. She said, I need the money.
Oh, that's fucked up, sweetie.
Hey.
That's
She was a
crackhead.
crackhead. I didn't know she was for real. I thought it was
For play.
that motherfucker dropped that fucking crack and couldn't find it. And I had a gang of white. I had all kind of shit on the ground. Popcorn
French fries.
seeds. Because she kept going, that ain't it. Anybody know real crackheads and they drop that shit.
Nigga.
Don't move.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a bouillon cube. Get down there.
Hilarious.
Hey man, crack. God damn, that shit was nasty.
Man, that shit was nasty. Crack.
How'd you avoid it in Detroit?
I actually almost sold crack. In 95. I did.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Wow. They start you early.
Yeah, I was smoking weed at 13. I
was too.
Yeah, that's where you are now. Right here with me.
I was doing a lot of stuff at 13, man.
So
were you hanging out with the Fab Five when Jalen?
I wish I was, man. They was
that 95?
money then. 90, yeah, that was.
I think it was 95.
That's about 95.
It was.
Somebody in the chat room.
It was like
Chat room?
94.
Was Fab Five
really.
95?
Was
Or
yeah?
94?
You talking
Like
about the basketball?
94, yeah.
When they was at Michigan.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
94.
Oh, yeah, Michigan.
Man,
Oh, okay.
and because that's when the league changed from the long short to from the short one to the long one, and then when the long was, they automatically you were black.
Yeah.
And then every dude was like, "Nah, I get the long shorts, man."
I'm gonna tell you what it was.
At the crack house.
Yeah, that was Jalen Rose. They called him
Oh,
at the crack house,
Jalen. Yeah, that's
but
right.
Jalen was the real hood dude. Like he lived in.
You
Southwest
can't tell it
Detroit.
now.
Yeah, but he still is.
He
Like,
He still is.
yeah, he still is.
He's hood still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Him and
cool as hell, though.
He
Yeah,
cool
I like
as hell.
Call-
But that's how
call him
Detroit.
the educated thug.
Yeah, that's how Detroit people are, man. Well,
His
super cool.
His
until shit go
documentary
bad.
on the team was off
Of the Fab
fucking
Five.
chain.
Yeah.
When he said he was talking about Grant Hill. He's nigga, I'm like fucking with Grant Hill. His daddy was in his life. I was like, oh. I was like, but that's how them brothers. Nigga, your daddy in your life, nigga, you special.
They said Fab Five was 91, 92.
Don't ever correct us.
Yeah.
Well, no, you asked them.
Somebody Google it.
They did.
But I played softball with Jalen. So you know we got jokes. We don't never stop having jokes. So when Jalen got the DUI, he came and played softball with me and Johnny Black was like, all right, all drinks on us. He was pitching. He's like, oh, y'all gonna do that the whole game? I said, the whole motherfucking game. We got drunk driving jokes for days. And when I tell you, every time he got ready to pitch, and drinks up, everybody. But he was cool about it. So, and he made his way back because they took him off ESPN for
a minute.
about a month or two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They always do that.
Yeah.
They got to do that for
You
living.
got to go sit down. In this world, when black people fuck up, just go sit down.
Yeah.
We don't know how to sit down. We still wandering around and
Get
trying
online and
to
go
be
live.
OJ. If OJ would have sat down, never would have went to jail.
Yep.
You still partying. Hey, I killed the bitch. Hey. Hey, you at the club with the knife. Hey, bitch. Cut him up.
Let me get a bloody Mary.
Let me cut through here.
You stuff it.
Cut this line.
Yeah, he cutting lines. Come on, OJ, you gonna go to jail for some bullshit. Went to jail for some bullshit.
Like, I was on the floor.
I want my
killing
jersey back, basically.
And you just walk. You ain't got no gun.
No, nothing.
You don't even know these
Well, I
niggas
think
got
his
guns.
boys did, but
He didn't know
pretended
that.
like he didn't know. Come on, he
Nigga,
did.
trust me, I'd have got off that.
Man.
I don't know them. I went to get my jersey. This nigga had it on.
Right.
You see the trophy say OJ.
Yep.
Nigga, the trophy say OJ.
Right.
I'm gonna throw some shit in there. He said, "Fuck me." I said, "Fuck him."
He said move. I said you move. So I didn't kidnap him. I told him to move.
Right.
He stood up. I sat down, and shit just happened.
And them niggas been home.
Yeah.
The dudes that did the crime have been home.
Oh yeah.
Just so y'all understand.
They never even, did they even go
No,
to
they
jail?
were jail for like a year or two.
Oh, okay.
OJ did the whole 30 years.
Yeah, he did a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was trying to give him that Nicole.
When
sentence.
they told him they gonna let him go, did you see he had that slave look? Oh Lord Jesus, thank you, thank you. Ooh. I know he went to the cell talking shit. Yeah, I'm out, bitch. They about to cut me loose.
Juice is loose.
Juice is loose.
Did you see him at the
juice
gas
is
station when
loose.
TMZ
Oh,
rolled up
yeah.
on him?
Yeah.
TMZ. He like, oh, man, I'm just trying to live my life, man. I'm just, please, I don't even know where I'm at right now.
You stalking me?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Did he say you stalking me? I would have got scared.
OJ got to say, he got to say.
Are you stalking?
But you know you get $20K a month.
Yeah.
From the NFL.
They say he live in Vegas. right?
Pension.
Wow, they get
Pension.
pension?
If
Oh,
you're
he's
a Hall
still
of
getting
Famer,
paid.
he's a Hall of Famer.
I did not know
And
that.
why can't
That's
the
why it's so
Goldmans get that money from him?
Because if you take his pension, then everybody's pension's up for. That's why they said you can't do that.
wow.
White folks don't. No. Can't give you this shit.
Can't get you.
Because
Really?
it's a slippery slope. You take his, then everybody's shit is up. so they couldn't do that. And he get $20K a month for the rest of his life. That, but Hall of Famers get that. That's why they like fuck this jacket, nigga. That $20K.
Right.
You know how much? You know how much cocaine Michael Irvin probably snorting up that?
Wow, that's
$20K a month.
They can't read what's on the motherfucking check.
No, they can't.
My boy, who was a receiver for the Rams, Ron Brown. He says, you know, he's dealing with the
CTE.
Oh,
so they gave him, so he plays solitaire, the card, because it helps your memory.
Right.
And so they have to play games. Yeah, they got to do puzzles, and he said he'd play that shit. I was like, oh, I play that shit. He said, well, I do this for a different reason. I'm like, oh yeah, you caught them football.
Wow.
So and your son playing. That's the new thing now, especially.
What position he playing?
He's a linebacker.
I want my son to play basketball.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna win. He's gonna hate me for life. Like, man, my dad, he was like, I want to play football. So you gotta let them do what they want to do.
Man, that football, man.
The best sport was baseball. I mean, he played baseball too. It's like, why you giving up baseball? It's boring right now, Daddy.
I can't hit nobody in baseball.
Man,
hit the ball. 1995. That's what we're doing. We're gonna call it. We got so much shit for you. I was up all night just pulling up shit.
Work,
no, they work. Somebody call in right quick. 747-888-3082.
We'll see.
Maybe somebody in the chat room call in. Let us know if the shit's popping. Because right now, we scared to touch any button over there.
Yeah. I ain't moving.
We ain't
we don't even want to take a break.
We're going to leave this shit on when we leave.
I got to pee. I don't even want to get up.
Come back. Give us 10 minutes, brother.
Jay's mic is out.
Right.
So you were 6 years old, Sky?
Yeah, I was 6.
You were 6?
Just a baby.
Mm-hmm.
A baby gangster.
Yeah, I was ripping
Were you
and
bad?
running. I was a bad kid. I was the leader of the pack. I mean, I was the oldest out of my siblings, out of my kids. Yeah, but for real, my kids. Oh, we got a call.
Oh, we're gonna try. Let's
test
see what
call.
happens.
We got a new light up.
It's a test call, y'all. If it don't work, it ain't my fault.
Hello.
And ready?
All right, caller. What's your name and where you calling from? Hey, Ton. Well, somebody call the other one.
Go ahead, Ton.
Hey, Ton. Do we hit the thing?
Yeah.
It's that bullshit. Well, we know it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, there's another button usually that Nick hits on the other side.
Did you guys hit it?
Yeah, Carly switched it up. Can you hear us?
Because I don't even hear anything, so. Yeah, man.
Call back, Tantizi.
Yeah, we trying another time.
Yeah, you see the number. Call back. It's in green.
Yeah.
It's in green.
All right, so we're going to stay right here till we get that worked out. 6 years old, 13 years old. Pam don't want to remember how old she was.
I don't remember. Yeah. Wait, let me call you.
I know how old you are now.
What year were you born?
You weren't even. What year were you born, Carly? 98. Oh.
Sorry to bring this up. Your dad was doing it. He was on fire back then. Wow, 98.
I'm trying to see what I did.
What were you doing in 98, Pam?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Pam, you know how old you are now.
No, but that's math. I'm trying to do it.
Are you really? This is the bullshit.
Minus the gray hairs.
I would tell you how old, but go ahead. How old were you, Pam?
20. I was 30. God damn.
30. Oh yeah. So you really thinking life gonna work out?
Yeah.
And you back here,
I'm
but
back
you wasn't
here.
doing Soul Train.
No. Soul Train was 80s, early 80s.
Okay, so
yeah.
you back here.
I was in high school when I did Soul Train.
So in 95, you back in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm back in LA.
Not doing
probably
the band
living.
thing.
Okay, the band is ending.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, I didn't get a job. Actually, I met Dawn in 97. So yeah, I was just getting ready to get employed.
All right, we got to call.
Yeah, we got to call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's happening?
She said she heard you, Sky, but nope, the phones ain't working.
Can't hear it. Now we can't hear her at all.
No, I hear shit.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Hey. It was a button. What? I know it's always a button. But can you hear us, Ton? Ton?
I think you just hung her up.
You hung up on her?
No, because it's when you flip the switch up, you should be able to hang this up.
But she was talking a minute ago, and then you did something. Ton.
You gone?
Well, we
Okay, I accidentally hung up on you. I found the button to make it work, but then I hung up on you.
She hung up on you,
hold
Ton.
on one
Hilarious. She's not playing out. I'm like, hey.
I know the camera on you, but you gotta see Sky when she's going, and then she hit something. Went.
Okay, I just gotta. I learned this from the POTUS. Like, I started on a show, and I got fired from the show, and then I learned how to do the boards.
Right.
So
At home.
Well, basically, yeah. They called me and was like, we don't want you to come back. But then the POTUS was like, hey, you want to work for my studio? This is what you got to do. So this is, when y'all see me on the Rollout Show, that was the first time me working the boards.
That's
Sky ghetto ass shit. No, I'm not.
Sky like me.
Don't listen to him. Sky.
You snap on these motherfuckers sometimes, don't you, Sky? You
I be holding my fingers like, oh, I want to type to these, but I was like, nah.
Right.
That's what I want to talk about too. Like, what kind of jobs did you have up until '95?
I didn't work. I was stand up comic in 91. No, 90. I mean, but the work, I guess, warm up. But 90, I was limo driver.
You know, I actually had a job in '95.
No, not then. No, that was 87, 86. By the time I started to do stand up, I shook all the bad shit. Scott.
Look, I had a
Great
job.
story. What are you gonna talk about?
I had a job in '95. I used to pass out. This lady was scamming the shit out of me. I used to pass out flyers for this insurance company. She paid me like $10 to pass them out in this huge lot that had like 200 cars in it.
And she was getting
what business?
probably. No, I'm saying she probably was getting $100.
I was stealing money from her, so you know.
It all balanced out.
I mean,
Steal the money.
It
Get
all
the
worked
money.
out in the end.
Yes, it did. And so 30, you were doing what? You working where? Pam.
I wasn't working. I was doing no, I wasn't working. I didn't really get a job till.
You was at your mom and dad house?
Yeah, I was at my mom's house or whatever.
That
My
must
parents'
have been
house.
great.
Yeah, it was.
30 years old at home. Hey,
Mommy. Or did I move out? I don't know. I think I might have been living in Torrance with my ex.
You can't even fuck that loud at 30.
No. You know, I had my own place in Torrance. I did. I had my own place in Torrance at that time. And I had met Donna in 97. So then my first job, real job, was technically Fox. And that's where I met Donna.
Fox Television.
Yep. Fox TV, Fox Sports.
Yeah,
TV.
I didn't really, because I felt like if you're going to do stand-up, how I'm going to work. So I was a limo driver in the beginning. And a limo drive for my friend of mine who we shared a house together, and we went to high school together. So it was like, oh, cool. So, and then I would pick up, like I picked up the lead singer of the group Loose Ends. I forgot her name.
Oh, girl
lady
with
from
the dress.
Loose Ends. And then I had girl from She Gotta Have It.
Which Jigger's sister?
The lead actress in She Gotta Have It. I forgot her name. She ended up marrying the basketball player later on in life. But she didn't really do anything after that. She did New Jack City. She was the girl in New Jack City stripping. Because that's the only thing she did after She Gotta Have It, which was kind of weird. But that's how Hollywood do you.
I don't remember what that was.
But yeah, so 95 was a good year for me. My wife graduated from high school. I had to go to her 20-year reunion. Was it 20 or 10?
You sound like
10.
it wasn't fun.
No, I had jokes. That's how you guys set the jokes up.
It's like I was forced to go.
Look, I'm like, all right, 1995. No, but
And you talking about me?
whatever.
Right?
What?
No, I was setting up for the jokes, guy. See, y'all don't know comedy. You have to set up for the joke. You just can't throw the joke
I was
out.
waiting for it. You know, she just.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Yes, she
Appreciate
did.
it. Comedian. So 95 was a good year. And so we want you to call in, give us your stories. We're going to walk it down. We got movies.
They said Teresa Randall. Is that her?
I think so. I think that is her.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was her name. But she didn't work anymore after she destroyed She Gotta
She
Have
was
It.
kind of like in her element then. I mean, she was kind of big then, not big, but she was like
big.
an it girl in a way.
And that
during
was
that
Spike's
time.
first movie.
I remember that. Yeah.
That was his first movie, and it was really, really good. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. You ever seen it? She Gotta Have It?
She's got to have it.
Spike Lee's. No.
Just so young.
Yes.
I know.
Spike Lee is a director.
He's Mars too. He does
Yes.
Mars character.
Oh yeah, Teresa Randall was Girl 6. And then remember Prince wrote the soundtrack.
I met her at Whatchcomb's party.
At who?
She was at.
Oh, is that the one you kept saying?
Yes.
Pam.
Teresa Randall.
Get her
And
info. I think I have her info.
And I was like, "Oh, I love you." And girl, she said, "Well, nobody really liked that movie, but they liked the soundtrack." I was like,
Well, that was Prince. Yeah.
But yeah, that's not the same person. Teresa Randall and the young lady that was in She Gotta Have It are two different people.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Teresa Randall, she worked after that. She did some more stuff after that, and then I think she's a very good actress, but nobody's hiring because she's black.
Right.
You only get one black girl through the pipe. Then they bring another. Then she have to run out. Then they bring
Then you go
somebody
to the
else.
new one.
But it should be like some other people that's in her lane at her age. And does she still look good?
She was just super thin.
Who you think would be in her lane though? Like right now, like was she
Like-
in her late 40s, 50s?
I would assume that. So,
So what, like what's her name?
Gosh.
From Stella Getta Grube?
who, Stella?
Nah, yeah, Stella. What's her name?
You talking about
Angela.
Yeah,
Angela Bassett?
Like, would she be in
No,
her
she's
lane?
a little younger than Angela Bassett.
Oh, she
yeah,
younger than her?
And I'll give it to Angela Bassett. And sometimes, as a black actress or actor, you got to keep working. You got to find the work.
Oh, she
don't get picky.
She never stopped.
And you can't be like, well, I should be, no, get a check. And then keep that pushing. And black folks go, no, I was on top. I need to stay on top.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I respect Gabrielle Union, man.
Yeah,
Like,
she keeps working.
Oh,
working.
yeah, and they canceled Being Mary Jane yesterday, FYI.
Yesterday?
They canceled it, and then they're going to do a 2-hour movie in 2018. And she wrote this long, it was actually a beautiful letter about it, everything that, she said we cried, we laughed, we grew up together, we, built this thing, and, look forward to doing the movie in 2018, 2-hour movie in 2018
I wonder if it was
Hope it ain't going to be on BET.
I've
'cause
never watched that show.
Lord,
my
they
wife
killing me.
watched it
I
all
lost
the time.
one.
She said it's
one
good.
episode.
Really? You watch it?
I watched, and
Scott.
I said
then I fell.
I watched one episode. That's it.
Did you like it?
Lost.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wasn't no thug bitches. I didn't watch it.
There wasn't none in
Nobody
there.
It's
got
all
shots,
positive
so.
bitches.
It was too slow for
I don't
me.
like positive.
It was slow for you?
Yeah, when it first came on, I was doing a lot.
Ain't
So.
nobody get shot. So.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody slap that bitch. I ain't.
I didn't have time for it.
I would slap that bitch.
I watched The Wire though.
Yeah.
Now you remind me of Snoop.
Yes.
I get that a
yeah.
lot.
But pretty.
That's funny.
And
Yeah.
straight. You know,
Yeah.
That bitch
And
was
straight. Yeah.
straight killer. On that shit. And then they were like, no, that's who she really was.
Yeah,
in
oh, that,
real life.
yes,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
no
Okay.
acting.
That was
In
no
real life.
acting.
She ended up on Love and Hip Hop,
New York.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How she
I loved her on there,
How was she
actually.
loving
Yeah, I
hip-hop?
did too.
uh-huh.
Because she had her own record label, and so she was looking for
And
like
dating-
artists.
and dating some
wow.
girl
Oh, yeah,
from Detroit. I want to say actually, she
Yeah,
brought it
she
down.
was.
Yeah,
Was it Jay? Was that you?
I don't even know.
We're going to take a break, come right back. It's
We ain't touching
1995.
shit.
We ain't going to touch it.
Don't touch
We're going
shit.
to let this motherfucker ride out and play my generic beats.
Nobody stand up.
And don't be talking about these Casio beats. Fuck you. Send some if you want something else to play. nigga.
somebody did actually. And I sent them to you.
No, you
Remember,
didn't.
X did. X from Virginia sent some beats.
Who, DMX?
No, X, EX. I mean ECX.
DMX
I mean,
at
I
the crack
don't know.
house. Look here.
Beats is
So we're
dusty.
gonna take a quick break. Come right back. We got movies, music, fashion. We got the Blue Sky Report, and we got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I ain't moving.
Fire.
I hope
This
not.
thing.
Shit. Next thing you know,
No, it's not
Oh,
that.
shit.
That's a great smell.
Tell everybody
Yeah,
stand
it's
up.
on fire in there. It is.
is
Thank
it
you.
got oil in it?
No, it's it's like so. It's it clears the room. It gives the room where you can. It kills all the germs in the room.
Oh, okay. So
a
it's
nice
like
one,
a purifier type of thing.
Something like that. Anyway, it is the Rollout Show. We back. I think. Y'all let us know in a minute.
Let us know. If we ain't back.
It is the Rollout Show with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
There you go.
Oh, damn. I ain't
She
know
is
another part.
on the Speedy and Friends. She is.
Nikki Pam.
That's the end.
Okay. All right.
And this is
Mr. J. Alexander, what's going on? Everybody good? Everybody smooth up in this thing?
Friend.
Oh, we smooth.
It's
with it.
1995. 1995. So the way we do it, if it's our first time checking into us, we come up with the year we're going to do, and we do all the news from that year.
Yep.
So that way you really get caught up on what we're doing, and it'll take you back. So as you're riding along or wherever you may be, you're going to go, damn, I forgot about that.
That's my favorite thing to do is reminisce actually about the old days. It really-
Reminisce.
yes.
Yeah.
Reminisce.
Reminisce.
Remember this? Reminisce on the love. That's the song. Well, we can't play no songs. Yeah, well.
Fuck that up. All right. So it is now. Hold on. Let me get my shit now. Hold on. It is now time for the Blue Sky Report starring.
Blue Sky.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, her song worked good.
That's funny. That's interesting.
Make sure mine work good.
Hey.
Thank you, brother.
Girl Sky.
Who's Alicia?
That's the girl who's singing on the chorus.
Oh,
Oh,
I
really?
thought that was
That's not
you.
you?
No, that's not me. on
Sound
the
just
chorus.
like you though.
Like No, you didn't hear the chorus part. I mean, the part that you like my style, huh? That's me. But then she goes and she's like, I wanna give it. I can't sing it like.
Oh, we
her.
ain't never heard that part.
Yeah, we never got that deep into it. Yes,
At least we don't get dinged for this song.
No, this motherfucker's on her iPod.
You can't find this anywhere.
See? Let me see. So this is still you.
Yeah. And then you gotta hear my verse. On a clear night, fresh on my steps.
Sky, you should really rap.
I play.
You know what she remind me of?
Who?
The girl from Diggable Planets.
Oh, she don't know who Diggle is.
Oh my God! Damn.
She like who?
That
And
might
now
have been 95.
I mean, I gotta look it up now. Every time somebody like people always used to when I rap, they be like, "You remind me of Left Eye. You remind me of Left Eye." Then they used to get, "You remind me of the Brat." And then so
I see your attitude left eye-ish, definitely.
The Brat,
Because she
though?
was
I
like a
don't know about
feisty
the
one.
Brat.
oh, that's old school. I used to be the Brat.
Oh, you used to be the Brat.
Really?
I like
Two
tried.
ponytails.
Yeah, and I had like all of the ponytails. I had the nose ring, the glasses.
did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hilarious.
Had the ski goggles on your head.
In the mall.
I love the Brat. That was why I started rapping.
Oh, really?
That's dope.
Did you meet her that night at the bar?
I did what? I was like, oh no, I gotta hug you. And she was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh, what love?
Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
probably was like, yeah, we want to hug you.
She was super dope.
What you mean, baby?
Yeah, I didn't make her that way.
Fucking words. All right, it is the Blue Skies report in 1995 when she was only 6 giving this report. What you got, baby?
1995. All right. So, you know the Oklahoma City bombing was in 1995
Yes,
that
man.
killed 168 people, and it injured more than 680.
And
Goodness.
they found the dude because he if I'm not mistaken, it was his personal truck or something like that, and they were able to get a VIN number off of it when it blew up.
Wow.
And he parked it right in front of the building, and it blew the whole front of the building.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would never forget
Like
that.
a big giant circle of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember it.
I remember it.
No, okay. And do you remember that, Sky? Because I know you were 6, but
No, I don't remember it.
yeah, it was a white dude, and they tried to go as terrorists. No, it's white motherfucker, like it always
Yeah,
is.
his name was what? Timothy.
Timothy McVeigh.
McVeigh.
He's still in
Like,
jail,
you
right?
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember
Yep.
his name.
Oh, yeah, he going to die in jail.
He actually ended up.
No,
hitting,
he was. Go ahead,
but-
Jay.
No, he actually ended up hitting our history books by the time I got to high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what did they say in history?
They were just talking about just disasters that happened, like the Hiroshima bombing, the Oklahoma City bombing, like just disasters that happened up until 2000.
And at that time, there was nothing like that had happened in the
I don't
United
recall
States
that. Yeah.
where we were. I mean, don't get me wrong. People shot each other, and
Right.
did a few things like that. But for somebody to take a truck full of bombs and just park it
Yeah.
and blow the building up, and this country was just like, what the fuck did we do? But they found him. They didn't get
Yeah.
away.
They going to get you.
Oh yeah, so he was.
Oh, they
killed-
said he was executed.
executed lethal
Yeah.
injection
Yeah.
in 2001, and then his accomplice was trialed and convicted in 2004. Terry Nichols.
Yeah. And how many people died? And how many people got injured?
168 people died,
Oh, okay.
and then 160.
It was like 10 in the
I
morning.
know 680.
Because he literally waited till everybody was in the building.
Yeah.
It was
Ooh.
like
He
10,
waited. Basically 902.
Yeah. Like, nah.
Yeah. Kids, everybody.
Yeah,
And you
everybody.
said 600 and something people injured.
680. Yeah.
Wow.
Injured.
That's crazy that the Vegas thing is almost up there with one
Yeah.
person.
With one
And
person.
this dude had at
And
least some
he was
support.
pretty much one person.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And they ever give a reason why?
No,
he was just
they
mad
don't
at the
know
government,
why.
right?
They never said. I don't think we ever found out why. So far.
I hope he had a wrong
Black folks,
address or something.
when stuff like that happen, black folks go, well, it wasn't us. We know we ain't got time. Niggas don't do bombs. You got to be on time with a bomb. We'll be riding around with the bomb. I'm supposed to go do something. Boom! Damn!
Damn, I knew I was supposed to have did something.
Blew up my mama
Where's
truck.
my legs at?
Where we gonna get the bombs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't
don't
fucking
know
with
none
all
of
that.
that.
None of that.
To be a bomb person, you had to pass chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, we do biology and come on out.
Yeah.
We do. Hell, I don't know what we do.
You don't know how to do
Checks
math.
and balances.
Yeah, checks and I was gonna say. I was trying to think what money would be, but
Nigga, we come on. I mean, you had to
Finance.
know, and you had to put now you sitting with the gunpowder in the room. You got to put it all in the pipe. Let me ease this shit in. You gotta hope it don't blow up on you. Nigga, we ain't finna do all that shit.
Right.
That's
Homies
why
gonna come by smoking weed while I'm blowing. Hey, nigga, What you doing, nigga? Making bombs? Cool.
That ain't gonna happen.
You blow up.
Yeah.
I'm glad that wasn't us. What else happened in 95?
Oh yeah, they say he retaliated just out of extreme anger.
He was just
So
mad.
no, yeah.
Why you supposed to be mad about shit? I don't know what the
He
fuck.
probably was just stuck in traffic.
Sorry.
Like,
I gotta find
blow
a
this
great
building.
scene.
Or he went to the building for something and they turned him away. I'll be back.
oh, I can't get any credit? All right.
This ain't the right office, sir. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Hilarious.
So-
Oh, I'm supposed to be on the third floor?
Okay, so what else happened in 1995? October 3rd, 1995 to be exact. The glove didn't fit, so he had to be.
Greatest line
Right.
ever.
Glove
Nah,
did not fit.
what's the line?
You must.
He must have quit.
You
line?
must
I
have
gotta look
quit.
it up.
The glove does not fit. You must have quit, and that's all he said, and walked
Yeah,
away.
if it don't
And
fit,
all I remember OJ doing like this,
quit.
and they were like,
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah,
he
yeah.
kept going.
Yeah.
And he looking at, and he
Like
went,
it don't fit, y'all.
and the motherfucker, it really didn't fit.
Heck yeah,
I
it
felt
fit.
like it fit.
I felt
It
like
fit.
it could have fit.
Motherfucker, you saw the whole palm of his
No,
hand.
you did not.
Because he had his hands like this when he was putting it on.
Yeah, he tried to do the
Lucky it
mask
wasn't me,
spray.
motherfucker. I wouldn't have got one finger in. I'd be like, it won't go in.
I said, Speedy, that's your foot. It still ain't going in.
Still ain't going. Man, now he did good because he kept going, and he was trying to pull. Remember, he was putting them on.
Yeah, he was over
And
acting.
OJ stopped. And I remember the white dudes on TV were like, he didn't put them all the way on.
Right.
His fingers were spreaded.
What was the white guy that they said planted the evidence?
The cop.
Yeah, the cop.
I can't remember his name.
Me neither. I'm trying to remember his name.
Yeah, they'll say it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So.
And I remember because that was like the thing to do in the morning. You watch the OJ trial if you ain't had no job.
I got
All
some-
day. I
some
watch it at work.
information about that. In
Go ahead.
'95, the trial was aired by ABC, NBC, and CBS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nightly. They were broadcasting it more than anything, which the Oklahoma City bombing, they broadcasted it more than that. Let me see. So many people, 100 million people were watching and listening to the OJ verdict.
I believe that.
Yeah, I know my family was.
Yeah, we all were. I remember where I was. You remember where you were when you heard that verdict?
I fell asleep from the TV waiting for the verdict. Oh. And I wake up going, oh, shit. And we the people, I went, goddamn, way to go, Speedy. And the bitch was saying, we the people
right
find OJ. And I remember jumping up and screaming. And I was in an apartment building. And you could hear other people going, yeah. And OJ was like, God. I was like, yeah, let him go, nigga.
I was at work. Actually, I did have a job. I forgot about that one.
Empire.
It was called TCT, and we were watching it in like a big screen. There was a bunch of white folks around me, you know. And, they read it, and the white people, I remember the white people being pissed.
Yeah. And niggas
And I'm like, maybe
cheering
about
like,
4 or 5
niggas,
black
yeah.
people standing
Black
there, and you
people.
didn't want to react. I don't know why. Because I felt like I don't want to offend the white folks. But I was down deep happy, even though I thought he did it. You know what I'm
No, he
saying?
didn't do it.
We have a call. Come on, try it again. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Vernon from Chicago.
Hey,
What it
Vernon.
do, Vernon? What were you doing in '95? Or do you remember the OJ shit?
When the OJ thing happened, we was in social studies. They stopped the class, pulled in the TV, and had
I
us
was
watch
just
it,
about
and
to
had
say
us watch it.
Shut up.
The chase.
Yep. That happened to me too, bro. What grade were you in?
I was in junior year in high school.
I was in the 7th grade. They did that.
So they bought the TV in so y'all could hear the verdict, right?
No, they brought the TV in so we could watch the chase.
Oh, which was in that was
Because
in January.
something like that was the first time something like that happened on major news at that time for us.
Yeah.
We was like, they always doing some crazy shit in California, but this the first time they had a superstar, in a Bronco going 45 down the expressway. And we was like, what the fuck is going on? They had people chanting and shit, and we was like, okay, this
But
crazy.
that was actually '94 when the chase happened, June '94, because I was doing the NBA playoffs. I was in New York at the time, and that happened. Then the trial started in January, and then they started the trial in January, and then it kept going. And then when the glove don't fit, where were you at when the glove don't fit? All right, you know. Okay, thank you for the phone call. So yeah, for those who really know about, the car chase is in June of '94. Yeah, he goes to trial in January.
They bought it. Yeah, pretty
the
much.
trial lasted how long?
Yeah, 252
That whole year.
days.
Yeah.
How long?
252 days.
Stay all right now.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, dude, it was Mark Furman. They said
Mark Furman.
Yeah,
yes.
Mark Furman. Who?
Damn, I forget his name.
Yeah,
And remember he had a book.
Yeah, well, he had. Yeah,
He had a book, and
they actually did a Lifetime movie on him. I remember. I mean, you know me.
Oh,
my
they
Lifetime.
did?
Yeah, I remember my Lifetime movies. Yeah.
Who played him? Justin Timberlake.
Probably played himself.
It looks just like him.
Nobody say nigga like I can.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna say shout out to Carl Douglas. He worked on the O.J. Simpson case. That's my lawyer.
Oh,
really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a lawyer, Sky?
Yeah.
She need one.
I got a lawyer.
She need one.
Oh,
I may need him, but for something else. Anyway, so I totally remember that, and then when you see the trial, or when you were watching it, because you're right, it came on late night.
I remember that.
And
Yeah,
you come
I was
home,
all day because it took off my soap, so I'll never forget that. And
Oh,
that's when all my
man.
children, One Life,
And
to Live
people were
everything.
complaining.
and I was pissed.
They complain. Them motherfuckers complain if they want to. Them white folks didn't give a fuck. They getting that money.
And a lot of celebrities got their start off of that trial, like Star Jones. We didn't know who she was
No,
until
the
then.
new star. was
Yeah, Star.
She was a big girl then.
Kardashian got his name.
Yeah, we knew. We
yeah.
found out who the daddy was,
And nobody really knew OJ that well. You just knew him. He had a commercial running through the airport.
and he did some movies.
Did some little bullshit,
Some movies. Yeah,
funny movies.
Yeah.
But white folks loved him. We find out because when you watch the thing that they did last year, then you
that was the best
I
thing
didn't
ever,
know
though.
they went in and changed all his pictures because he had all these white people.
Oh
in there.
yeah,
They
when they went, the jury went
I
to
didn't
his
know that.
house to
Yeah.
do I guess an on-site whatever to see what it was going on. They had they actually swapped out. He had a whole bunch of white folks in there and white art.
'Cause those were his friends.
Art, and so Johnny Cochran comes in and said, "No, throw some black art up in here," because he knew the jury was mostly black.
But you know what I don't like now, man? They're starting to do like all the, I guess you can call them biographies or what are they called? Those type of movies or TV shows.
Biops, you know?
Biopics.
Biopics.
Biopics. They're biopics.
They're starting to do a bunch. Like they're doing one for the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, I just talked about that yesterday. Law and Order.
Like they're just doing like, and it's just weird to see that. But I do enjoy seeing all those details, like you said, like how they
stuff that you didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know that at all.
Anything else you got in there? Because I got a few here.
And yeah, well, while you guys are pulling that up, they said Eazy-E died in 95.
Sure did.
Was that 95?
And it went from
14 days or was it?
It was
I'm about to pull
it was Eazy has AIDS. Then it was a week later or something like that. He was dead, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that was weird. That was so like, oh
because
my god.
usually people kind of they hang on for a minute, and no, he was out of here.
I remember when he died, I was watching. Y'all remember The Box?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
I do remember
and,
that.
You gotta, punch in the numbers and all that stuff. My sisters got their ass whipped a few times for doing it. And I just remember they flashed across the screen.
Never heard of the
Carly,
box.
no.
The box.
No, you ain't never heard of it?
It was a TV show that
used to come on.
whatever.
Video show. Yeah.
it's a video.
And you call in
She don't
and
even
you
know
tell
what
them what
videos
video you punch in the video you want to watch, and then your video come up.
0361.
Yeah.
That's pink.
You know a video
Oh,
is
really?
what
Yeah,
they
I
do
used
for
to.
the,
We used to call in.
The Million Man March was 95.
Was it?
Everybody knew somebody. My cousin went to the Million Man March, which was I thought that was the dopest thing I'd ever seen.
Here was the thing. So they came here right before they were going to do that, and they came to the Comedy Act Theater. And they were doing the people, a lot of people that was going to go.
Oh,
and
okay.
They wanted a lot of the men
Brothers.
to go from LA. And there, when you hear it, like, I'm going.
Yeah.
When is it? And then they take it. And where y'all doing it? In New York.
Y'all taking
I mean, in
the bus?
DC, we like,
You taking the bus?
Yeah, people was taking buses.
Yeah, they took the
they
bus.
was carrying.
They did a movie called.
The one with what's
Who
his
was
name?
in that?
Oh, my man that we talking about that went to jail.
DeAndre.
Yeah.
What
that
Ricky
was in jail.
Harris in that?
Was Ricky?
Oh,
No.
No.
Okay.
Guy Tori, I think, was in it.
Okay. I knew somebody
think.
was in that.
I'm not sure exactly. Yes, he was. Guy Tori was in. But I think if they ever did it again, I think they could
They
pull it
have
off
tried
again.
to do stuff like that, and to me, it never was the impact as the first.
Yeah, Million Man March
strong
was
of an impact.
fantastic.
Oh my God, they've tried to do
So,
something.
every time we come up with something.
that was in
So
October,
Carly,
too?
that was like a lot of guys that went to DC and they
Yeah.
tried to change the world.
You heard about that?
You know, DC's on the East Coast.
She's
Right
the
by
baby.
She wasn't even.
She's the baby.
She wasn't even an amoeba then.
It's only a few hours from New York.
She wasn't an amoeba. She wasn't even thought of.
This is before her time.
Yeah, it's way.
Now they
is
got
real
the million.
history.
They're gonna have a million Instagram march now.
Oh, get on the bus. That was
Everybody
get on
got
the bus.
50,000
Yes.
followers.
Well,
Just-
Charles Dutton was on it. And the guy
yeah.
who my man was trying to get to remember was his son that he made get on the bus because he wanted him to go see
Right.
this.
That wasn't
Yeah.
named DeAndre something.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
Actor.
I said Guy Tori was in Ride.
Don't
I
ever
never heard
correct
it,
me.
right.
Don't ever.
That's D-Cause, matter of fact.
D-Cause, don't correct me,
Man, you can't even be wrong nowadays.
No.
Shit.
What you got any more? Because I got a bunch here.
Oh, no.
Which I have to slide through
Yeah.
each month.
I didn't have that one.
The Oklahoma thing actually was it actually?
Wow.
Oh, May 23rd. Is when it happened.
Here's a very important
Get right on that mic.
fact. Fun fact of
Fun
1995. Mississippi didn't ratify.
Yes.
Community college word. The 13th Amendment
until 95,
abolishing slavery until March 16th, 1995.
So-
So that means you still was a slave
in 94.
in 94.
Wait, Mississippi? Really?
They were the
I
last
hadn't
state
heard
to
that.
come
Yeah.
around.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, for real.
And we get on South Carolina because they had the Confederate flag up for the longest. Mississippi said, "Fuck that. We still got slaves. We got this cotton to pick. Somebody gonna pick.
Somebody got to do it.
That's
We
wrong.
ain't using a machine. Nothing. You niggas get out there, get that bag on your shoulder,
Oh, I got the machine.
put some oil on your hand."
Darnell.
Darnell.
Which is really sad. Our country, even though people go, it's not like that anymore.
Oh, Jordan came back in 95.
Yes.
That's when,
How did
after
we
his
forget that?
baseball.
And you know, it's a big giant conspiracy thing about that.
Yeah.
What is
Because
it? I
well,
didn't hear
the
this.
thing that everybody said was that because Jordan used to gamble a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that he got into debt with some people, and the only way out of that was to not play in the league.
Yeah.
Really? I never heard that.
It was a conspiracy theory that went around, and nigga wasn't no internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just somebody told you what somebody said, and you know it's gonna change by the time you get to LA.
True that. True that.
So, but what we heard was that he was in debt, and that the people wanted some money from him. That's what happened to his dad.
Yeah.
That's why that happened.
Yep.
And that the other part of that is you got to sit out the league.
Wow.
Because you think about it, he won 6 straight championships. Well, when he was playing, if he just played those 2 years, Houston would have never got rings.
Nope.
They wouldn't have beat Chicago. So he would have had 8 rings easily.
Straight.
Really?
8
He
straight.
had 8 straight rings.
8 straight rings.
Because Houston only gets the rings when he goes down.
Right.
Yep. And one of those years were a short year.
Carly, was Michael Jordan around your house at any point? Because I know
Him
he was
and Carl
around.
cool?
Yeah, but they
Oh yeah, just on the court.
on the court. Oh, they never hung out.
You said who your daddy?
Carl,
So fake.
Wait, who are they?
Carl Malone is her dad.
Carl Malone, your dad? That's dope as hell.
Why your voice goes so high?
I respect-
Every dude do that.
Look, let me tell y'all something.
You're probably used to it by
Let me tell
now.
y'all something. I don't get starstruck by anybody except sports players.
Really?
Because I feel like they've had an impact on my life. Carl Malone had an impact on my life.
A lot of men. Yeah, my boyfriend too. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You know,
I didn't play power forward.
See, I said a lot of picks.
I said a lot of picks though.
You used to that, huh, Carly? The guys saying, "Oh my God!"
Yeah. I heard your dad used
She's
to
like,
have this workout that inspired me to start working out harder. He had this workout where he used to put 300 pounds on both sides of the court and run wind sprints until he got to
Shit.
the other side and bench as many times as he can and then keep running.
He still works out.
He still work out like that?
He works out
3
like
hours every day.
really?
That's crazy.
he
See?
cocked diesel.
Yeah.
Like still.
Now, when I met him, we still in 1995. He had hit the smallest little waist I ever seen. A huge. I was like, hey,
You don't looking at that man's waist.
I know. What's that about?
I came to his waist. What the fuck is you talking about? At the belt buckle. Hey, Mr. And you don't know what to say. Hey, Mr. Stallone.
Stallone or Malone?
Mr. Stallone.
Wrong.
I loved you in Rocky.
I didn't know you shoot like that. But yeah, you do get starstruck. And 95 again. If he didn't play, Houston would not have rings. And because he was in the league, people like Karl Malone don't have rings because he would have had a ring.
Yeah.
Utah would have had rings.
Yeah.
They had Portland would have had a
They
ring.
went to the finals like 3
Yeah.
or
They
4
said
times.
Houston won the. Let's see. Wait.
The
I
2
thought-
years that
Was
he
that
was
the
down.
two- okay.
The 2 years he
yeah.
he was out of the league. That's when Houston won. He comes back, they win. Hands down, no problem. And when he came back in the league, and I'm trying to remember the shoes he had. Was it the patent leather ones?
Which one? It was the patent leather. It was the 90.
Okay, fam. So
yeah.
let me see if I can get y'all to understand.
Oh Lord.
The patent leather Jordans. When those came out, I said, "Oh my God, these motherfuckers is fire."
How much were they?
They were maybe $100, but for 95 that was
That was
like
a lot.
$300.
Yeah.
So that time I just had Donald and Dominic and Justin. So my two oldest boys live with me. So we went to the mall early that morning because you had to go early in the morning and you had to sit and wait for the mall to open and it'd be a line with some other kids lined up and you wait to go into the Foot Locker to buy the shoes.
So I'm just gonna take a wild guess.
So Pam, these bad boys here.
They still do that.
Can you pull them up?
She can pull them up.
Yeah, which
so
ones?
I'm gonna take
The
a
patent
wild
leather
guess.
ones.
The Jordans you bought for yourself, not the
I
kids.
bought. Now this is how I did it. I bought mine first.
Yeah.
I ain't want to buy theirs. And they go, oh, that was the last pair.
Right.
Let the kids take the L. I ain't taking the L on these. And when I
so
took
wrong.
Pam, I got the motherfuckers home and I just looked. I said,
But what number was them? Which ones did you
Type
have?
in 95 Jordans.
Best Jordan ever that you can get.
It should be a number.
I can't remember which number it is.
You just looked at it.
I know.
If you pull it back up, it'll give you the number it is. But it's the patent leather ones.
Yeah.
The
ones
This is the Jordan 11s?
11.
The 11s?
Uh-huh.
So he comes back with those, and one thing I did do like Jordan, I used to wear at least 2 pair of socks at all time. So Jordan had these socks that went to the calf and folded back down. So you go to your calf, fold it back down, nigga. What? Nigga, what?
Killing the game.
Killing the game.
That's
And the
fucking
95 Jordans, to this day, those 11s, anytime they come out, they got another pair, but all red. I think it's about to drop.
I think this might be the shoe that most
They
people
put it
got
up
shot
or
over.
I wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, you did get right. You were, if you had them on and you wasn't, somebody important. Yeah. And what size you wear, little homie?
That's a good question. Which Jordans y'all think some people
Those are the
got
best ones.
shot over the most?
Some people got shot over the most.
Shot over the most.
The 11s?
The
11s for sure.
11?
Yeah.
I know
Or if you had if you go get the Dunks, the red and black ones, which I think are ugly, but because they're the first ones that started to kick it off.
Oh, the ones? The high top ones?
Yeah.
The high top ones was, people.
The red and black.
Yeah, when I was in school, when they came back out, the red and black ones, we had so many fights at our school.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because my school, you can only wear shoes because we wear a uniform. So, people was getting jacked for their Jordans all the time.
Yeah.
And when he wore them, because they were actually banned for him wearing them, but he still wore them and he paid the fine.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Nike paid the fine.
Well, I didn't remember that, but my brother told me.
Yeah.
But they hold those as the holy grail.
Yeah.
As opposed to all the other ones. So
people was in the chat room were like, somebody said, I think it was Nola G said that she used to skip first period every year from 94 to 98 to get them J's.
Because you had to go, and now they do it different. You got to go online, put your name in, then you go to
all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
See,
if you get the thing saying, then you come, because people was coming, and then the lines were so long, they're gonna run out.
Yeah.
And when they ran out, then the other people who were there all day were like, "Fuck that shit, motherfucker! You gonna give me some shoes?" So people started getting mad, and they literally had to close the store.
Yeah.
And then those people that made it in, and then those people, oh man,
You know, it was
It's
two
crazy
lines.
how it still goes like
It's
that.
always two lines. Like, it's a line for the people that's getting the shoes, and it's a line for the niggas that's gonna rob.
He's like, yo, nigga, I'm next.
I got that little nigga soon. He been the corner.
I got that 11. What you getting, my nigga?
Pockets like rabbit ears. Come on. And also too, don't forget.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Now, remember the guy, the Unabomber? Remember
I
that
remember
sketch?
that. Yeah.
Nigga, every white dude in the world looked like that sketch when they put some glasses on and the hoodie. This sketch right here. I don't know if you can pull that up.
You said which one, Unabomber?
The Unabomber sketch.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
The drawing of the Unabomber.
Every white man.
Yeah. That's September 19th that they had that they got that.
How do you spell
sketch.
Unabomber?
Was that Billy Crystal?
U-N-A bomber.
B-O-M-B.
You a bomber?
You
a bomber?
Oh, okay.
Unabomber.
Never used that.
And they have that sketch there?
That sound like a terrible comedian.
Yeah, you bomber night.
This is a silly sketch.
But that sketch, that's how they caught him. From that sketch. I guess he looked like that when they
Yeah,
That
when they
looked
called
like the
him.
guy. That looked like the guy to say, "Fuck her right in the pussy." It looked just like him.
It does.
It looked just like that dude.
Fuck him right now.
Hilarious.
You never seen that when he grabbed a mic?
Yeah, I think I did. And they have the picture for the Million Man March, which was October 16th, man.
Okay.
Wow.
I know my cousin went, and he had, I swear he must have came back a Muslim, and he thought for temporarily. Temporarily.
I mean,
because every black man
throwing
there,
out.
they came back on that high. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
throwing all the pork out. And shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We not eating no more pork. We
Right.
eat just bacon.
I'm like,
We ain't
stop.
eating no more pork.
I'm like, stop.
Just the bacon.
Just the bacon, bitch.
Right.
No more pork chop sandwiches.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's happening?
Hey, caller.
What's happening?
What's up? Welcome to 1995. You there?
I hear somebody, but they ain't saying nothing.
All right.
Talking out.
Get you a new phone. Call back.
Yeah,
Man.
go
Let's
ahead.
keep listening.
Call back.
I just hear
Maybe he's at the
air.
march. Maybe he's at, so your man. So tell me how that went down. He says, "I'm going." Or your
My cousin.
yeah.
My cousin.
Oh.
Well, he just. I don't know. I think they went bus. A bunch of his friends. He went to Howard. He graduated from Howard. FYI.
Oh yeah, he gotta go.
Yeah, he had to go. Exactly.
He was out here when he left.
Yeah, he was out here, and he went back for that, and he just came back and was like it was a spiritual thing, pretty much.
Man.
And he's
That's
been
deep.
changed ever since.
Well, he's dead now. He died.
Wow.
God
Damn, Pam. Shit.
Fucking
Everybody
story is
dead.
that, Pam? You could have said that. We didn't need to know him like that.
Went to the Million Man Mars, came back.
What we gonna talk about now? I guess we go back to Unabomber.
Yeah, I know.
I'm my man.
Let's go back to the Jordans.
Let's go back to
Did he have Jordans on when he died? I mean,
Oh wow, really?
Shadow with some Jordans.
Oh, they said in the chat room, 95 was also the year that Tupac was in jail, and then he did the did the interview in jail.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
Oh, really?
That was in the
he
movie.
was actually
Yeah.
killed in '96, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following
That
you.
was a bad year.
What, 96?
96 was
Space
a
Jam came out
good
in 96.
and bad year.
Space Jam. Speaking of, let's hit these movies.
We're doing movies next.
Let's hit these movies. Top movies of '95. Hold on one second.
Oh, like you looking for
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Do
You
you know?
what?
Y'all remember that game?
So this is where she said she can jump in at.
Oh,
Okay.
you can.
All right,
You
we
think
gonna
you?
find out.
We'll
Y'all-
see.
Y'all
We'll see,
remember
Carter.
that game at McDonald's, the Monopoly game where you peel the
Yeah.
Yeah, and
pieces
you
off?
put the little stickers on.
So here's a little fun fact. In between 95 and 2000, nobody really won the jackpot. Not for real.
What?
Somebody won it, but nobody really won the jackpot. Not
They
for
made it
real.
look like motherfuckers was winning every week.
Check
Right,
this out.
right,
But
right.
check this
Heck
out.
no.
From 95 to 2000, Jerome Jacobson was running the McDonald's scam.
What do
What
you
does
mean?
that mean?
He was running a scam. He was like taking the boardwalks and the park places, like peeling them off of the boxes and matching them up.
Wait,
Okay, okay.
wait,
And
wait,
giving
wait.
them-
Wait,
Start
okay,
over
I'm
again.
missing
He was
something.
running a scam. Like, okay, so the guy worked for the company where they produced the boxes for McDonald's.
Okay.
That's why I left out.
Okay.
He left he worked for the company, so he was taking the boxes and
Right.
peeling the
Right.
stickers off.
You said
The
Jerome?
pieces,
Before he
yes.
sent it out.
Jerome Jacobson. Yes. No. Before, like, he didn't even send those out. He used to just take them off of the boxes.
And he
Right.
won.
And he used to get it. Like, he won $1 million. He gave them to like some of his friends. He gave them to some of his cousins, his family, and all that stuff. But they finally ended up getting caught. One of his cousins ended up snitching.
Oh, that's fucked up. He
always-
probably didn't break him off enough, pretty much.
He had a Viper. He called him in a Viper, a '95 Viper.
What?
But you mean to tell me though, between '95 and what?
In 2000,
Nobody really won.
they said he was the one that was getting.
He was the
big
only winner?
jackpot stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's what they get.
Yeah.
Because they probably was making it where you couldn't win anyways.
Because when they would run the
I agree.
commercial, it
I
made it
agree.
look like as soon as you got one, you was Park Place and you were
probably
balling.
you probably win some fries.
Yeah,
Right.
you know,
I did
medium
win
drink.
fries.
You know.
I did get
But
a
no
medium
one
drink
ever,
of fries.
yeah, you can never match
But I
up
never used to win
all the pieces.
Yeah.
No, because I have a feeling they would probably just do 3.
Yeah.
You just keep doing it. It's rare you're going to get there. Say if you needed 4 or 5.
And then they'll be
they never-
in separate places. Like one will be in New York,
Yeah.
one will be in Atlanta. So
So you'd have to be
you'll never-
traveling. Yeah.
you'll never get them.
Never.
But they said people were. That's when Craigslist was up as well, and I believe that's what they said. I'm
No,
mistaken.
Craigslist is old. Yeah.
Yeah. So Craigslist was up as well, and they were like matching people up from across the country.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
I was playing that shit like I was gonna win
I was.
that
We
weekend.
was.
I was. Too.
All of us.
The guy said, "Give me your thing. Give me your thing."
Yeah.
I was
Right.
taking them from
What
kids.
you got? What you
Yeah.
got? Like the switch. Or, you know.
But I used to work at McDonald's when, like in 2004, 2005, I worked at McDonald's, and when they had the game going, of course we was in there trying to get all the pieces,
scam.
Right.
And nah,
Still didn't.
It wasn't gonna
yeah, we
happen.
still didn't make
Milkshake, fries.
it. Basically,
That's true. I did get
Damn, I'm
fries
getting fat
and
as hell trying to get this shit.
trying to get this million.
I'll be so mad. I'm so mad now.
I feel like Biggie.
But no, like, why did McDonald's get rid of the High C Orange?
Man, that was the best drink.
Who does that?
They
on
tripping.
there.
Now I can
Because
only
black
get
folks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tripping.
All right, so she got her movies
got
up.
some
She got her 95 movies up for sure.
All
All
right,
right,
way
all
to get
right.
in there now. All right, so the top movie in '95, which made it at the time, it made 300 mil, close to almost 400 mil.
What that is?
Toy Story.
Toy
Oh, Toy
Was
Story.
the number
Toy
one
Story.
movie in
Yeah.
'95. Die Hard with Vengeance.
Vengeance.
That's one of yours.
No.
Well, give me yours. Give me yours.
What's yours,
three?
Cardi?
What's one of your favorites?
Man, I love Clueless.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
I can.
So
Me too.
white.
Didn't you have the shirt on the other day?
So
Clueless.
So white. That's
Yeah.
so
Oh my
white.
God.
But that's
Well, let me see. Clueless was in the top 10.
it had to be
Yeah.
because that was
a
like
very
a cult
popular
movie.
though.
Not gross wise, it wasn't in the top 10.
No,
A
not
lot
yours,
of people had that VHS tape.
Oh, a lot of
Like
people, a lot of women.
I've never seen that movie.
You
Clueless
never?
was excellent.
I saw it.
Never seen it.
What's the girl that died that was in it? Brittany.
Why all your stories people
Why
die?
you knowing everybody that died? Shit.
Brittany Murphy. Yeah.
Brittany Murphy, yeah.
All right, what was the other two?
She OD'd.
Jumanji.
Jumanji was
I never
the
saw that.
10th. It was the 10th best movie in '95.
How much did it gross?
260,000.
Yeah, they
10,
remade
26
with
million.
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart and
The Rock.
Yeah, they just.
Yeah, but you really, I didn't understand Jumanji. I knew it was a game, but I ain't.
Is
get
that
it.
what it was?
Oh,
It's a board game.
you want to
okay.
know something?
That came to life.
You know those flowers in Jumanji, the one that shot them, like they had the poison. We had those same flowers in our yard, so I thought we had the poisonous Jumanji flowers forever.
Scared to go outside. And shit.
Like, no, my mom would be like, "Don't touch them flowers. You seen them on Jumanji?"
She helping with the scare. Really, Mom? You know it's a clown in there.
Go outside and play.
They like the little purple, like bluish flowers. And then one day a girl had it in her hair. I was like, "You gonna die?" She was like, "Oh no, you ain't nothing wrong with these
That's when you
flowers."
go and look at your mom and be like, really?
That's funny, Scott.
What's the third one?
Friday.
Oh, well, Friday was 95?
95.
Yes.
It wasn't
I'm
top,
sorry.
It wasn't top gross, but it
People
was
get
95.
mad at me, but I don't like Friday after next, whatever the fuck the other Fridays. I just couldn't get into them.
Shit,
I
no.
only like Friday.
So I'm gonna tell everybody how that came about. So at the time, Chris Tucker was here in LA. He lived in Atlanta and he moved to LA. He had only been in LA maybe 2 weeks, and
Oh,
he was
dang.
rooming with Maestro Clark, who hosted Soul Train at one time. And so him and Maestro are roommates, which they was the worst roommates because Chris used to tell me shit that Maestro did. Maestro's like, nigga, I had to put my name on everything. And Chris like,
Hey man, he got his name on everything, man.
You did a good Chris Tucker.
and Chris came to Chris was, oh God, when he got here, he was on fire, man. He was destroying it at the Comedy Act Theater. So it's a Friday, it was a Thursday night, and Chris is on stage, and then the buzz is there that Cube is in the house, and he's looking for a comedian for some movie he got.
Oh, wow.
So everybody goes up. Chris Tucker go up. Everybody go up, and we saw him pull Chris to the side, and niggas were like, oh shit. And next thing you know, and they shot that movie. It was a weekend. I think they started shooting like a Thursday, and they were done by Sunday.
Oh,
Wait,
dang.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
they
super dope.
And they were
That's
in,
crazy.
and they were fucking out. And the next thing you know, Chris is like, yeah, we did this movie with Cube called Friday. And everybody's like, God damn, I remember when you was, yeah. And Cube went there to see him, see, because he was trying to look for a comedian to be the sidekick. And when I tell you, when that movie came out, we were all like, yeah, this nigga about to be a star.
Yeah.
This nigga finna blow the fuck.
And you seen it with Charlie Sheen? You like, oh, this nigga gone.
But he was in his wheelhouse on Friday because that was the Chris Tucker. That was Chris
Yeah.
Tucker. If you want to know who he is, that's who he was. Friday is who he was. Hey man, everything is hey man right there. The voice was always that high. And this is how I meet Chris. So I'm hosting the comedy club in Atlanta, and Arnez J. So everybody knows Arnez J, funny comedian.
Yeah,
so
he's super
Arnez
funny.
J is he did some dirty shit.
Yeah.
So Chris girl is with him at the club. So Chris is on stage. Arnez J writes his girl note like, hey, let's hang out sometime. And I'm right there watching him right there. No, I said, who you finna go? He said, nigga, worry about it. I'm finna get to what you gonna girl. I was like, nigga, really? He said, nigga, she cool, because she keep looking at me, nigga. So he puts his number on there, gives her the note. Chris comes off stage. Speedy, hey man, what the fuck's up with Arnez? I was like, what's happening? Nigga, he gave. And I had to act like I ain't see the note. I was like, oh, that's fucked up, man. He gave your girl the note. He wanted to whoop Arnez. ass. They had to hold him
That's
back
crazy.
from that shit.
They want to know what happened to Maestro as a comedian.
Maestro always had a lot of things going on. So he always got a show. He had 2 shows in the 90s, and he always had a deal. Then he went back because he was Marine.
Oh.
One of those dudes where they be hiding in the bushes.
Oh, wow.
So he goes back and does 2 more years.
Oh.
Then he comes back. Then he had a show, some good little show where you go out in the wilderness and try to find your way in. He hosted it.
Oh, dang.
So Maestro always kept something, and he had that look Hollywood wanted. So he always had a deal. He had a show that was supposed to be like the next version of Dick Van Dyke. And because I did the warm up on it, so they did 1 season of it, but it didn't go any further after that. Him and some other white guy. But yeah, Maestro always worked. He got his money. He didn't get the Chris Tucker money, but he got some money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fridays, off the chain.
Wow.
Now, another top movie. I don't know. I'm just doing the white ones. I'll get to the black ones in a second. So Apollo 13 was number 3 that year. Golden Eye.
Yeah.
With Eddie Murphy?
James Bond.
No, James.
He had Golden Child.
Golden Child. That's what I was about to
Let me tell you
say.
something. Golden Eye was like one of the best movies first off, but it was one of the best video games on Nintendo 64 in 19.
Somebody brought that up. They said that was
Nintendo
It was
64.
cold.
I used to play
It was cold.
the Pokemon game.
Yeah.
on
Speaking
Nintendo
of that,
64.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Which is so racist. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Disney, and it was their top 5 movie that year. It made over $300 million.
Wow.
But it's that to do a movie called Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And then you do it as a cartoon, and then the dolls, and everybody's buying the Pocahontas dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The white folks,
I think they was giving them out at McDonald's.
Batman Forever was number 6.
Batman.
Now, a movie that people slept on, I think, was the movie 7.
Oh, with Brad Pitt?
With Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
There's 7 deadly sins. The sloth.
I didn't see that movie.
I didn't see it either.
I never saw it. No.
Oh,
Seven
great
was
movie.
cold. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back.
Great
and watch
fucking movie. If you get a chance, watch 7. 7 is a great movie.
One of Brad Pitt's best performances.
Yeah, because it's a suspense thriller, a little horror in there, but it was about a serial killer.
Yeah.
But
and Kevin Spacey was the serial killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you got to hear what there's 7 deadly sins. Sloth,
Lust,
gluttony,
gluttony.
and then he gluttony.
You can't be gluttonous.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
all that 7 deadly sins. Casper.
Friendly
Remember
Ghost.
Casper? The
Yeah,
Friendly
I
I
do remember that.
loved Casper.
Shut the-
I thought Casper was the greatest movie.
Really?
I did. Well, I was 6. Come on now.
Oh, okay.
You was in your element.
You know?
Casper.
What about somebody said Low Down Dirty Shame?
In 95?
They said
In
that's
95?
95.
It didn't
yeah?
do no hell of a
did.
number.
It
Now,
did.
here's a movie that was number
that was
9 that year, but it actually lost so much money. Waterworld.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Was
So
that
it
with
made
Kevin Costner?
$200 million. It cost, if I'm not mistaken, like 5 or something like that. It cost a whole lot of money. And the people that were involved in it, now for those who know, in Hollywood, you attach your name or you producing a movie that costs a lot to make and it don't make the money, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get,
Oh, yeah.
gonna be repercussions to happen for you. And the movie was shot in the water, and they had to learn that shooting in water.
Was not a good idea.
And they out in the fucking ocean, and they're shooting these scenes. And then when you shoot a movie, you're shooting that scene more than once for sure, at least 6, 7 times
Right.
to get the
That's
right
cold.
shot.
You gonna be prone.
Camera gonna go down. It's cold. Shit gonna happen. The actor cold because he in the water, and so the movie took forever to shoot. And then this big budget, and it was supposed to be
I want to say something bad happened on that movie, right?
they had a fire.
Negative Nikki. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Dead Presidents came out in 95.
Greatest movie.
Great,
I think.
great
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Another movie that was in Chris Tucker's wheelhouse. It was
Yeah.
right there, and he didn't have to do too much, and he was coming
Yeah.
off of Fridays, coming off of a
was a good
couple other movies, and he killed that character.
He did The Fifth Element before that.
Yeah, Fifth Element was terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't like him in Fifth Element.
Yeah, they had him. But that's what happens when they give you money and tell you to dress up like a girl.
You do it. And
They can do it.
you
He
don't
did
ask
it.
no question.
But hey, we gave a pass on it because he did come back with, and the soundtrack from Dead Presidents probably one of the best soundtracks. It was so good they came out with a second one and didn't even do another movie.
Yep.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was, if you can buy the second one as well. So
Ken Griffey shoes, hilarious.
I'll tell you a movie that hit me that came out in '95 is Desperado.
I need to go see that.
I don't know if y'all ever seen
Nah.
What's who's in Desperado?
Good soundtrack.
Oh,
yeah.
I seen that.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the Mexican. That's part 1.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the movie. The Mexican. Part 2.
There
A
was a
little
movie, yeah. What's her name was in it?
But you're not saying his name right.
What's her?
Julia Roberts, was it?
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, and then
look at you.
Johnny.
Selma Hayek. Was in it.
Selma Hayek, yeah.
Yeah, Selma
I
Hayek,
know
but Johnny
somebody.
Depp was in there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say it right. Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. They said really Sky.
The Curse of Michael Myers came out.
The Curse of Michael Myers?
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. Oh, okay.
That was the first one?
Nah, that was the remake, like another one. Halloween came out in like
Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Well,
yeah, Halloween came out in I think the 80s.
Heck no, that was
Now,
Jason.
now here are the top black movies of '95. Waiting to Exhale.
Excellent.
Which every man hated because
No, I love that movie.
they set that BMW on fire. Like, bitch,
yeah, well, I can relate to that.
don't set my motherfucking car on fire.
Yes.
You can't fix that.
It can happen.
You better goddamn run. Get you some
Gonna
Heelys.
really exhale. Bitch.
Get you some Heelys.
Higher learning.
Higher learning.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
You saw it?
But that's what's her name
Yeah.
was in it. With the model.
Yeah.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Shot
Yeah,
in
we have a
that
call. Oh, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Vernon from Chicago again. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's all
Vernon.
good. Read
It's all
that. We
good.
don't
movie.
mind
Sorry,
that.
man.
You don't want to see to be getting through.
Halloween came out. The first Halloween came out in 1978. The
I was
Curse
about
of
to
Michael
say.
Myers came out in '85. I mean,
The Halloween 2 came out in 81.
yeah, Halloween. It was a whole trilogy of that one. Then they remade it over in 2000 something.
Yeah.
That's
They
a
had the
billion
H2O or something like
Now
that.
you know the rule here. We don't never call
Yeah,
and
after
correct us.
H2O. H2O came out in like 2000, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He had a call.
So you trying to say Carly wrong?
Oh, this all off top of his head. This off the top of your head sound like.
The Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah, Carly's Googling. You're going off the top of the dome.
We're gonna go with Google.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you
gonna
for
go with Thanks,
All right.
Vernon.
Also, to another top black movie that year of '95, Tales from the Hood.
Oh, that was a funny movie.
Oh,
I thought it was good.
I thought it was
I
good.
thought
too.
Tales from the Hood was good.
Tales from
Yeah.
the Hood was good.
Tales
I mean, it
from
caught
the
me off
Hood.
guard, and I was like, okay, black folks can get scared because our thing is you can't scare black people. Like we ain't gonna be because our logic is
Oh
like
yeah, we're not about to go walk in the thing.
let's go walk in the forest. No,
Yeah.
No,
Like
I'm cool.
normal stuff scare us, like being at the grocery store,
Being
seeing
broke.
if your car gonna go
Right.
through.
Right. That's
a scary
the real
part.
life
That's super
shit.
scary.
Yeah,
scary
that's
as
scary.
hell.
Yeah, I just got scared. Just being in
It
love.
worked.
because and that's why we talk in the movies.
Yeah.
Nigga, why you going in the forest?
Yeah.
You seen 5 people when they ain't came back.
Right.
It crazy as cat shit. But when you find those movies like that, you go, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's why the movie that did really well, Scream or Scared, whatever the fuck it was.
Joe Story.
We got another phone call.
Oh gosh, caller, she ain't saying hello, y'all. She just picking up, so just talk.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's that name?
What's up, caller?
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
we can hear
shit,
you.
we
Go
can
right
hear
in.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to let y'all know. Did y'all mention Bad Boy? Bad Boy came out in '95
Sure
with
did.
Martin and Will.
Sure did.
Yeah,
Which
Bad
one?
Boys. Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Oh yeah.
Bad
Why
boys,
is you
bad
howling?
boys.
And then what about Casino?
Casino.
Oh,
Casino
yeah.
came out in '95.
Casino.
You let me get to that shit, bro. Goddamn, I'm walking this shit down.
I think they were leaving out all the good movies. I was making sure y'all didn't forget nothing.
Man,
All right, my bad.
you sound like you in the bathroom on
Yeah,
Google
you trying to
right
shit.
now.
I'm looking at it now. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Also, too, a movie I did not go see, but if you have kids and all that shit, Raising Isaiah.
Who was it?
Losing.
That was
Isaiah?
him to
Oh,
losing,
Losing
raising, what the fuck it was. They
like,
take Isaiah from
Oh,
the
yeah,
black
that
woman.
was-
Yeah, I remember that.
I said,
That's
I'm not going to
what's her
watch
name?
I seen it. I mean,
I
Halle
saw
Berry.
it. Halle
yeah.
Berry's in it. Yeah.
No, you're not saying it right. Halle.
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Halle
Holy Berry.
Berry.
Halle Berry. You got to
Halle
put the burrs on there. Yeah, Losing Isaiah. Sorry about that. Panthers came out, which was a great movie.
Black Panthers. Black Panthers.
That was a good movie. Panthers was a good movie. Tyron's in that movie.
And which one?
Panther.
Oh, his?
Yeah.
What's he play?
The dude that said, I don't like that shit.
Oh, I never saw it, so okay.
No, that was Belly. He did that.
That was Belly,
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the Tuskegee Men.
Oh yeah, you remember
That
we were
was
all
good.
together. Were we all together for that?
95?
Oh man.
No, I didn't know you, Pam.
Oh, you know me? Okay. I don't remember.
I tell you, I see a movie I wish I could forget. It's Tu Wong Fu.
That movie, I love that movie. I did.
And again,
was
Hollywood
funny.
finds a way to take our strong black men
Put 'em
and
in
go,
the-
hey,
Wesley Snipes
go on,
was
put
the
this dress on.
strongest
He
black
was so
man
ugly.
of 1995.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
And they
think
made
Wesley
him-
Snipes was ugly. I thought he was nice looking.
But he was
Well,
like
really?
the strongest
It
black
was
man.
him.
in 95.
I mean, when he played the cool Rose, yeah. I mean, not in that one movie, but
See, that's when Will
John
Smith slid
Leguizamo or
in
whatever.
when he
yeah,
put
John
that dress
Leguizamo
on.
and
what's his name? The one that passed. The ghost dude. Wasn't that him?
let me
Patrick
see.
Swayze.
Oh,
Patrick Swayze. Yeah.
So when that movie comes out, so Vin Rhames,
No, that was the other one.
yeah, well, he put a dress on too.
yep.
But they take those characters that we see as strong black men,
Right.
and they go, hey man, can you do this money? Because there was no reason for him to do Tu Wong Fu.
Yeah.
Nah,
What? That
yeah,
was-
He
oh,
didn't
that
move
was-
his career
I
one way or the
didn't,
other.
yeah.
No.
That's
It did.
Holiday
I was
Heart you talking
confused.
about with Vin Rhames.
Yeah, and
Holiday
Vin
Oh,
did
Holiday
it.
High, yeah.
Holiday
And
Heart.
Vin, I couldn't. When I saw Vin do that, I said, "Come on, man!
Yeah.
You just did Baby Boy. You was naked and
Hold on, did y'all see? And this is not 95, but it's semicolon right there. The guy from Power on the movie for Colored Girls.
Oh, you talking about
What's his name? The guy who played
Omari.
Ghost.
Omari.
Amari
Yeah,
Hargrove.
and then in the movie, he's like Janet Jackson's husband or boyfriend, and then in the movie, he goes, "I'm just a man who likes to have sex with another man, but I'm not gay" or something. And then, like in the movie, he has a scene where he's like supposed to be having sex in the car with another man.
No.
Yeah.
this hasn't
Oh,
come
yeah.
out. This come out.
It's
or-
coming out.
This is
wait,
old.
this
This
is
is
old.
For
What's it
Color
called?
Girls. It's called FOR
Yeah.
Color Girls.
I remember that.
With
But
Janet Jackson. There's a couple of. Let me see. I'm gonna
That's
type
the
it in
one
right
when
now.
was that
when
an Oprah thing?
It probably was.
I feel like Oprah.
But they do that with a lot of, and you have
came out in
choices. You don't
2010.
have to do it. You don't have to put the dress
Yeah.
on. You don't have to do. It wasn't Tu Wong Fu to me. Didn't move the needles. There was no reason for him to do it. Besides the fact they probably gave him a whole lot of money to do Tu Wong Fu. But it took that character who we saw as this strong. I mean, it's Wesley Snipes, and he in a dress, nigga. And then we like,
Blade.
I'm not going. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Blade.
Blade,
Blade got a
yeah.
dress. Oh no, nigga.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, A White Man's Burden was one of the
Never heard of that.
Never even heard of it.
with. Wow, you never heard of that? With,
Oh, they said it was Tyler Perry. That was
no,
Tyler Perry?
no.
No, they said for Color Girls.
Yeah, that's
It was
Tyler Perry.
horrible.
Oh, was that Tyler Perry
Yeah, that's
movie?
Tyler
That's,
Perry.
I think that's what.
So
he
John
said.
Travolta, Harry Belafonte was in that movie,
Yeah.
and it did well that year.
Another one of my favorite movies that came out in 95 is Ace Ventura.
Yeah, that put
Alrighty then.
I like that.
put him
I
on the
like
map.
that.
That
Right,
really, and I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Me neither.
That movie
I
is
don't
funny
think I
as
think
hell.
maybe I saw
seen it.
clips.
The,
maybe
the only thing I've ever liked that he's ever done to me was when he wore the mask.
The Mask.
Oh, the mask.
When he did that,
When he wore the mask, the mask.
he destroyed that. And when he played Joker,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he killed that. Yeah.
I mean the Riddler.
Well, what
he played
about
the Riddler.
the Riddler? I liked him in Me, Myself, and Irene. I thought that was funny too.
You
He
love
do?
that movie? Carl?
I ain't get it
Myself and Irene.
Yeah, where
because he was three different people. I think
He was two people.
He was
Two
schizoph-
people.
yeah,
Basically, he was
schizophrenic.
like a super nice guy, and then he cracked and turned into the other guy.
Charlie.
That
That movie was funny as hell.
It's super funny.
Yeah,
A movie
He's like,
that,
yeah, I know.
A movie that had the best soundtrack song ever, though. Dangerous Minds. What was the soundtrack song?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life
and realize there's nothing left.
but I'll put that's cool. But I'll put Dead Presidents up against that any day of the week.
The
Oh,
reason
yeah,
why I
in a
say
heartbeat.
Dangerous Minds,
That
the
one-
only
that
reason
one
why I say
song,
Dangerous Minds is because when I say that, we all know that song.
Yeah.
The Dead President soundtrack is great, but we
Fucking
don't know.
fantastic.
We
I don't
don't
know
know
one
a
song,
song from
yeah.
it though.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it is great though.
I mean, 6. I remember as I walked through the valley of the shadow of death. I was like, look at my life. I was
She
like,
was 6 years old going to school. If I walked through the valley,
you know I
You know she was.
little thug kid.
Still had that tattoo sleeve and everything. At 6.
Oh no, not the tattoo.
It just said tie at first.
said tattoo sleeve. Yeah, I think those were some fantastic movies, and to me, Bad Boys put
Yeah, that was.
Martin and
And Will.
and Will on a whole nother.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the sequel though?
Chemistry, yeah.
Yeah, I like the sequel.
Their
as
chemistry was fire.
Yeah.
When Will took his shirt off, and all the bitches like, oh, in the movie theater, I said, really? We're going to just scream
Of
in the
course.
movie?
And we together.
And like, I'm going, why you take his shirt off? There's no need. You chasing the nigga. You got your shirt off. Go ahead.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
When Will took his shirt off, all the bitches like,
Turn your house down.
Whatever you're doing,
We can hear you.
hello?
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
turn
go.
your house
Oh,
down.
my God,
Come
why
up under
you
the car.
We can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I just wanted to put Friday. Oh my bad.
Yeah, you gotta turn your house down.
Go
Turn
ahead,
your
man.
house down.
I just wanted to put Friday soundtrack up against y'all two soundtracks.
Nah,
I
Friday-
wanted to put
He
said the Friday
soundtrack.
okay,
Dang,
so
dang.
Dr. Dre, keep your head ringing.
Name another song.
All right, so let's do this.
okay, we gonna look him up.
Look them up now. So,
All right,
so I'll
caller.
look up. Well, yeah, don't move. Yeah, I mean, yeah, move. But
yeah.
But listen.
Go ahead.
I heard
okay,
about
so
it.
let's
who
do
that was.
Dead President soundtrack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you can't fuck with. You gonna pull up?
No,
No, pull up what you gonna mind. What the fuck that shit called?
Pull up that one song. We gonna
And then
see
you
how much
pull up
that
Friday.
song grows, and I'm
No,
gonna
you
pull
can't
up
do
Friday.
one song. I want you
Dangerous
to
Mind soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right.
And then y'all say what songs, and then
All right. Well, I know the rest of the soundtrack is whack.
You don't know shit.
But the
Turn my mic up a little. Oh, that's me. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
touch
No.
it. Don't
It's me.
touch
It's
it.
me. There you go.
I don't know. I'm like, stop.
Let's see.
Dead President soundtrack.
All right.
Let's
Here we go. All
I
right.
got
Now,
it.
hold on.
You want me- you
Now
wanna
you
do
put
yours?
up the other one.
She got
Yeah,
Friday.
I got Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Hold on.
You gonna do yours first?
Hold on, nigga.
Go
Give me
ahead.
a second. Let me get
Hold
on.
on.
You know Speedy's slower, so this is technology.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. You know. Do.
Okay, you go, and I'll
All right.
catch you.
So here go Dangerous Minds soundtrack.
Okay.
All right, we got Coolio with Gangsta's Paradise.
Okay.
Aaron Hall, Curiosity. Said, Big Mike, Having Things.
I remember
Rapping Forte, Problems.
You remember
Now,
that?
remember this is 95.
remember.
Static Major, True OG, Trey Black, Put Your Back Into It.
Remember that?
IMX,
I remember
Put your back into
Feel
it.
the Funk, Sister, It's Alright.
Yeah, that was the shit.
Rapping Forte, A Message for Your Mind, and Wendy and Lisa, This Is the Life.
Oh, okay. Wendy and Lisa.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Okay,
All right.
so,
Okay. That's fire.
Hey, look,
all right,
man
so
said that's fine.
you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
No, I go.
All right.
All right. You got Marvin Gaye
Okay.
Ooh.
and
Which one?
Mary Wells. Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
You got Isaac Hayes. Walk on by. Thank you, brother. Curtis Mayfield. After that, you got Marvin Gaye again. What's happening, brother? Mike or whoever it is, Mike somebody. Jingle Bells. You don't know who Wally Brown is, but Miller. The song is called Miller. Curtis Mayfield's on this soundtrack. Ralph McDonald. I think that's Ronald McDonald's son. Barry White has a song on the album.
So there's a lot of old school.
Shut the fuck up. Let me finish.
You figure you picked
Al
up.
Green.
The movie
Oh,
was
I
based
love
on
me
the
some
70s.
Al Green. Tired of being alone.
I'm
Yeah.
so tired of
Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes.
Yeah.
Missing You.
That's-
Curtis Mayfield again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hold
my bad.
on.
Go ahead. I'm excited over here.
James Brown. The
Okay.
Payback.
Ooh,
big
the big
payback.
Big payback.
No, it says the payback. Anyway, the Spinners. I'll be around. I'll be a sliding the family stone.
Ooh, which one? Thankful?
Nope.
Oh, thank you.
If you want me to stay, I'll be around today to be available for you to see. Well, I'm about to go, and then they'll be available. I got to be speed.
Oh, here we go.
You always gotta get my name in there. Hold on, ain't finished. OJ's Love Train.
Great.
Undisputed Truth. Smiling Faces.
Smiling faces.
The Dramatics. Temptations. Sam and Dave.
Remember them?
Aretha Franklin. James Brown again. Edwin Starr. The Impressions. James Brown again.
God damn, how many's on that motherfucker?
There's a whole lot. Hold on. Otis Redding. James Brown again. The Impressions. This is all on one soundtrack. Jerry Butler. Stevie Wonder. And Isaac Hayes. One more again. Now deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that soundtrack
that's
just
cold.
one?
That's one soundtrack.
That's
And
one.
again, hold
Must
on.
have been a
They
two-part.
they did the second one later on.
I know. That's why I said this was the first one.
Now
Okay.
break yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That soundtrack had a side
Friday.
we got Freddy's Dead by Curtis Mayfield.
Okay, I like
Trying to See Another Day by the Isley Brothers.
Okay.
We have Mary Jane.
Yeah, it's great. Fuck with that.
We have Two Live Crew. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
I'll never forget that.
Hooray.
Hoochie mama.
We also have I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
That's Marvin Gaye. I had it on mine.
That's why I said we also have, as in we have that one as well.
Tone and delivery
on this show. It says "Let Niggas Know." I don't know that song. I Want to Get Next to You. Rolls Royce.
Damn.
Yeah. Coast to Coast. Super Hoes by Funk Dubious.
Okay. I remember that group.
One hit.
Take a Hit by Mac 10. Low Rider by War. Keep the Heads Ringing. Ring. Ding.
Hey, Low Rider is a classic song.
Ding, ding, dong. Yeah.
Low Rider is low, ride, does.
Go a
little
faster.
Okay, yeah, that's
a classic song.
that's on the Friday. And then they have Friday performed by Ice Cube.
Okay, I'm gonna add something in. My favorite movie, and this is why I still get excited when I
call in. It got to be a movie from '95.
Wait, they did.
It's 95. Oh, I don't know. Was Menace to Society?
Can't nobody be dead from this soundtrack.
Pam,
shit.
Well, it's all 95.
When
did that come out?
What does it say? It had to be.
You gonna get like the people in the room.
What about 94?
Okay,
Oh yeah, that's 93, Pam.
Oh, all right.
What movie?
I was gonna do Menace to Society.
Nope,
Never mind.
not gonna happen.
Fuck that.
Slam dunk them bullets up in your ass.
It was
like
already
Jordan.
out, so you know it was already a classic.
MC8.
Nope.
Hey, homie, you need
Okay,
some help?
so how do we do this? So
Hey,
I want the chat room to get involved. So let's see what you guys vote in the chat room or call or however you want to do it.
Which soundtrack would you have?
Which one would you listen to?
Which one?
Which one? So we got
'Cause
Friday, Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents, you can let go. You don't have to say you don't have to skip a song.
Yeah. Dangerous Minds is, you know.
Yeah, I'm a vote. I'm going.
I know that's the third one.
I think
Look, I'm gonna do like The Voice.
You know what?
I'm torn between you two.
If I had to choose one, I would say the Friday soundtrack because there's a mix of different
genres,
years in there as well.
You probably get more out of it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Friday.
I like
to
that.
beat. You go from Marvin Gaye to Let's Get It On to Who That Did That Hoots Mama.
Yeah, and the songs did help make the movie too. I'm going Dead. Okay, Dead Presidents. I see a lot of Fridays. Dead Prez. Friday. So I think you're out, Jay.
Yeah.
Well, they only got that one song on there.
Yeah, I was just talking about the song.
Can nobody deny that Coolio song?
Yeah. I was just talking about the song.
You know, can nobody deny?
I know the soundtrack.
I was never impressed with Coolio.
Not that one song?
Just that one song.
He ain't really moved the needle for me. His hair was all weird.
Yeah.
So blind.
I used to bump into
Isn't
him
he
in
from
Vegas.
Long Beach?
I don't know where he's from, but I know he lives in Vegas now.
Oh, that's where. And then he had the white girl he was married to.
Yeah,
Or was
TV
dating.
show.
Oh, like you.
Hey, Pamela.
Wait a minute, dude.
Won't be here tomorrow.
Impossible.
It'd be Speedy Friends. Speedy Friends.
Take the N out and gone.
DJ Quick.
So let us know what the movie that you went and saw in '95. Again, there were a lot of movies going on at that time. I think who won the Academy Award in 1995?
The Academy Award.
Somebody white.
I'm gonna guess you're right.
I think it was my man from Toy Story, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks won in '95.
Academy Award.
And Jessica Lange won for Best Actress.
Let's see.
But yeah, Tom Hanks won for I forgot what movie it was, but he won in 1995. You probably went and saw A Boy's Life. Look here, The Brady Bunch came out in '95.
No.
The movie, yes.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about. I was like, impossible.
And here's a movie that I saw that I think is one of the best. When you do period pieces movies, Braveheart. If you've never seen Braveheart,
It's long.
It's cold.
That's what she said. With Mel Gibson, it's like, and then he dies at the end. But when I tell you, you get caught up because one thing, when he does the speech. So when you see these movies and it's a whole bunch of army and there's one dude on a horse and he's giving the speech, I said it's got to be a dude in the back going, "What he say?"
Nobody got no microphone or nothing.
I can't hear shit, nigga. I see a horse, nigga, but I
don't see what's going on.
I know, right?
just go when everybody else go.
I always wondered about that. You're right.
Because I would go 300, which to me is the greatest ever.
That snuck up on me.
Who we got to hang out with?
And when I met Jeremy,
Butler.
Gerard
Butler.
I told him, I said, dude, I was finna hit you with this man crush. He's like, no, it's okay, come on with it. I said, dude, that was my favorite movie. I went and saw it like 9 times.
Nice.
Yeah,
Man.
coolest dude in the world.
Coolest.
And so I would go 300. I would go Gladiator.
War movies.
Those type of movies.
Those type of movies.
So
yeah.
Gladiator, then Braveheart,
Yeah.
then Troy.
Oh, Troy was cold.
Yeah, Troy was on
Troy
the
was
chain.
cold.
Don't sleep on Troy.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go way back with Charleston Heston when he won for what was it I forgot when because they had the chariots and they had the chariot fight and all that stuff. I forgot what that movie was, but that would be the 5 I would do. But if you haven't had a chance to see Braveheart, you should watch it.
I seen Braveheart.
You seen it? You like it?
Braveheart is called.
It's long.
That's what she said.
Here
I did it over here.
Just ease your
Ain't
way
gonna
on
change
it.
because you said it.
Just got to ease into it. That's all.
So yeah, if you get a chance to see Braveheart, definitely go check it out.
Hey, the George Foreman grill came out in '95.
Did it?
I just bought one from Big Lots the other day.
When it came out, we were
Man.
like, we ain't buying that shit.
Damn Foreman grill.
Right.
He was on the
They
infomercial.
Infomercial,
They
yeah,
progressed
I do
over the
remember
years
that.
big
Somebody
time.
saving fat. He fat. Shit.
This
That
my son
George
George
Foreman grill.
and that's my son George. George, grab that.
And then Georgetta.
Georgetta. Oh.
Georgetta's white. Because she used to hit me on Facebook all the time.
Oh yeah.
She did?
Yeah.
She tried to holler?
Georgetta.
She tried to holler?
Georgetta.
Georgetta.
All I'm saying, motherfucker, is Georgetta.
Hilarious. All right, Rick.
Candyman. The Candyman 2.
Oh,
matter of fact.
movie.
Yeah.
That's movies?
Yeah.
Oh, we still in movies?
That's the black.
I just want to get it out the way.
Did Candyman scare? I mean, well, Candyman scared all my friends.
I met Candyman, Tony Todd, in person, and he still looked like fucking
Candyman.
Really?
But he's not around anymore, I don't think. I think
No, not acting wise.
remember Clockers?
Yeah.
Spike Lee? Which I really didn't like.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Clockers was cold.
Yeah.
Speedy, didn't you do the warm up for In the House? Somebody said In the House started in 95.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the House, yeah. I did.
That was 95, they said. Oh, okay.
In the House, warm up, D.L. Hughley show, Married with Children. When
You did warm up for Married with Children?
Mm-hmm. When
I didn't know that.
That's dope. As
when Sherman Hensley did the show with the guy from fuck, I can't remember this guy's name.
story, man.
Yeah, I know. I can't.
How they call?
So many
Caller,
shows.
what's your name and where you calling from? You guys, whatever it is, turn down your
Turn
background.
down your house, nigga. All right.
Hey, caller.
Going once.
Usual Suspects and Heat. Those were the they were hot at that time.
Yeah.
Unusual
Suspect. Yeah.
Kaiser Sose.
Yeah.
Kaiser Sose.
I went and saw that movie and I didn't know who Kaiser Sose was. And when they put that twist on it, I was like, oh
Man.
shit. And that put Kevin Spacey on the map.
Yes.
Kevin Spacey.
Because I don't know what he did before that, but that put him on the map.
But right after that, he did what's the one where he got shot at the end? I can't even think of the name of it.
Your story.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the other movie he said? He said.
What was the other movie you said?
He said he.
You still there?
Did he say Heat?
Oh, he hung up. Oh, he said Heat.
Now Ricky Harris was in Heat.
Did he say Heat?
Yeah.
He was.
Ricky was in Heat, and so when Ricky got that, because he was opposite of Al Pacino,
That's dope.
we thought Rick was on his way. We said Rick is out of here because the scene he had was him and Al Pacino. Great movie. Only thing I didn't like about Heat is that when they wrote the movie, not Al Pacino was the other guy in the movie.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. His character said in the beginning, when shit go bad, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm out. You're never gonna get me because I'm never gonna fall in love. I don't have nothing. I'm not attached to anything.
He said, "Don't have anything attached.
It's
to
gonna
that
keep
you can't walk away from
Yeah.
in less than 10 seconds or something like that."
So, sure enough, as the
okay,
movie
yeah,
comes
yeah.
along,
That's the movie with the cars?
No, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
So as the movie comes along, goes to the end, he meets a girl,
Yeah.
and he go back for the girl. That's how he get caught.
Mm.
Where he originally said
His own rule.
Yep.
When you
He
break
broke his
your
own
own
rule.
rule.
motherfucker, yeah.
Yes.
Big Mike has one from 95, Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
That was a cold soundtrack too.
It was. Okay, I'm going to go.
It was a girl soundtrack.
Let
But
it
it was
flow.
yeah,
It's
that's
a
what I'm about to
girl
say. It was a chick
Okay,
soundtrack.
Exhale, Shoop, Shoop. I don't know what that is.
Shoop, shoop, bedoo.
But why didn't
No,
shoop?
not that
no,
one.
This
Wait, what is it?
It's called Shoop, Shoop.
Shoop, 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 baby, doop, doop.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, yeah.
Doop, bedoo.
Okay.
Doop.
Oh, look at you
Okay,
trying to
yeah.
go up an
Doop
octave. Let It Flow, Tony Braxton. It Hurt Like Hell, Aretha Franklin. Sitting Up in My Room, Brandy.
That's a girl.
Yeah, I've never sitting up in my room. With,
Yeah, that's all. That's
yeah,
a
that's
whole
a big
girl
one.
soundtrack.
This Is How It Works, TLC. Not Gonna Cry, Mary J.
Not
My Funny
And that was
Valentine.
so not gonna cry.
Bullshit, no tears.
Cedric did the joke like, "Bitch, that ain't how that line." And she said it's something in the song that's grammar incorrect. And I remember
not going. It's probably not going.
Yeah, one of those. So I remember in my English class, they said there's only 2 times you can use incorrect English in songs and in a poem.
Okay.
You can use and everybody give you a pass because you not gone, but whatever the fuck she said.
You can do it on stage too.
Let's see. And I gave my love to you, Sonia Marie. All Night Long, SWV. Way You, Shantae Moore. My Love, Sweet Love, Patti LaBelle. Kissing You, Faith Evans. They had some good songs there.
That's the
girls soundtrack.
That's the burn a nigga car up soundtrack.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they put you on violation, Jay. They said no dudes can shoot.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah, that's man code.
Let me tell you something.
No dude should shoot.
No,
and not know it, nigga. You said shoot.
I know. Let me tell you something. I was 13 in 95. Okay?
And you was shooping.
And I was shooping. and we was driving from Detroit to Mississippi, and my mama had Waiting to Exhale soundtrack and Warren G.
Oh, hey.
So you really knew the whole album.
That was 95.
I knew
wasn't
the
it?
whole album for real.
Was Warren G? I want.
I'm
We even got there.
This DJ, he gets down mixing records while they go around to the hip to the hop. They just don't stop.
That's not Warren G.
Yeah, it is part of it. He's swinging into another song.
That's this other rapper.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Oh yeah, and he was all by himself. But yeah, that was one of his.
Okay,
his
I have to
Christmas
reiterate. Big Mike said Nikki Pam. Okay, I said no homo when he did the soundtrack when he brought that up.
Wait a minute, a dude brought that up?
Yeah, dude said that.
And y'all talk about me doing the shoots.
And this nigga got the album.
Yeah, he got the VHS at home.
And in your thing.
Huh?
Your mama made you listen to it. Also, too, Money Train came out then, which was actually a pretty good movie. With
Money Train was really good.
Money Train was actually good because they bought. They tried to get that magic back with Wesley and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
and Jennifer Lopez.
Right.
That was after that 2 Wong Fu shit, so it didn't work.
Yeah, you had to come back with something, right? Because that was a rap. All right, so Nixon was out, which was
Nixon.
I'm telling you, it was a bad movie. Was Major Pain.
Major Pain.
I like Major Pain.
That was
like
that?
I didn't like it.
Look,
hell no.
You liked it, Carly?
we like.
That's a cult classic for a lot of people, like how White Chicks is for a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I used to love Major Pain.
Those movies.
I just don't like Damon Wayans acting.
It was like a fantasy movie, and it was a kid fantasy.
It was just like a fun family.
Yeah, fun.
I appreciated the character, that militant army guy. Because remember, what's the name had did it before that though? What's Mark Curry had did it before that on with Jamie, I think. On
he did this. Yeah. I did. I was there for that.
That was before. Wasn't that before 95?
The scene when he's go around the table and he slipped.
Yeah.
That was in real time. He wasn't supposed to slip, and when he fell, Fox was laughing because he had his back to the camera, but he was trying to hold on. If you watch it, he's doing like this, and Mark came around and he slipped, and they just kept rolling, and that's the part
really?
they kept. Yeah.
I feel like that's where that character kind of came from, though.
Yeah, real actors, no matter what the scene is, you're never supposed to stop. For those people out there that's acting,
no.
I'll give you one thing,
yourself.
not a 95 one. Just have to put that disclaimer on there. So in Django. When Leo DiCaprio hits the table with the glass and his hand is cut, it was really cut.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
It was really cut, but he kept going because they didn't yell cut. He had what happened. Fox said he hit the table, his hand starts bleeding. He wraps his hand up as he's doing his lines, and they kept rolling.
Oh,
That's
really?
tight.
That's
kept
tight.
But you remember that part?
He like grabbed the girl with the blood.
That's what I was about to say. You remember that part when
That
he
was real
grabbed her
blood.
on the face and
That was real blood.
That was real.
That's
blood.
crazy.
And he
Let me
did
ask you this, Speedy, about Django, because I've been hearing this about Leonardo. Because you know how they kept saying the N nigga, da 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 da.
Yeah.
So they said that the rumor is that he called dude from Tribe Called Quest, his best friend, the lead singer of Tribe Called Quest.
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip, and said, "Hey man, they want me to do this." He's like, "No man, you gonna act," because he didn't want to say the N-word. Is that true?
Yeah, because you remember he used to date Rihanna.
Who did? Leonardo?
Leonardo used to hit that.
For real?
Who did?
And not no allegedly.
Leonardo like a hoe.
Leonardo is he a regular dude.
Really?
Damn, Titanic was getting in that? Damn.
He a regular dude. When we hung out with him, he's a regular guy. And Fox was like, nah, he regular dude. He like black girl. And when I tell you, he can have any woman he wants.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure.
Giving hoes that inception.
Carly's all.
Let me call Carl right now. But yeah, he identified, and like his crew is a couple black dudes and the Italian dudes, and it's just regular. He got just like Fox crew, just regular dudes. He hang out, and he got his core guys, and he hangs out with them. And one of his really good friends that hangs out with got a purple beard.
Oh, that's funny.
Beard.
Yeah, brother with the purple beard is fucking hilarious.
Wow.
But yeah, because he identifies, and I didn't know he's from Orange County.
I didn't know.
Oh,
that
he
either.
is?
Really?
I was about to say, where's he from?
Orange County.
Oh wow.
He born and raised here in Los Angeles, and so he really identifies with black folks. So that's why he called, and that is true. He did do that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he did do that.
That's probably why he's so private too. You know what I mean?
He hella private, but
Yeah,
he be
that's
getting the
probably
bitches.
why.
Y'all didn't know he used to hit?
No.
No, I didn't know
not know
that.
that.
That's like a scoop to me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm scrambled eggs and Pam today.
You are. I didn't know that.
Damn, man.
But yeah, and to get back, if you're an inspiring actor, don't stop because something happened in the scene. You never know when you're gonna get gold.
Don't break character.
Don't break character till the director tells you to stop, and then you go, oh, okay. But yeah, he cut his hand. Yeah.
Wow.
Quickest way to get fired is hold on. Wait. Can we do it again?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again at your house.
Yeah, it's gonna be you in the scene.
Go ahead, Pam. You were about to say something.
I forgot now.
Yeah, you always do.
We
Anyway,
good on that.
we killing on these movies. 95 was a good year though for black folks as
great
far as
year.
movies. I just think for me, my top movie that year top 5 would have been Dead Presidents, Friday.
Yep.
You
said
Bad Boys. And I almost wanted to move Bad Boys in front of Friday, but
No.
Friday because it broke out, and it also put Q in a whole nother thing where he could do movies and he didn't need
And
the
he
white
ain't stopped.
folks.
Yeah.
And he ain't stopped yet, and that's pretty much his get down.
I love
And
Ice
then-
Cube.
Remember, Q was in a couple movies before that.
Yeah, and he decided to do his
Yeah.
own.
Not Boys in the Hood, but remember Trespass?
I ain't
Cube
gonna
was
see
in that?
I ain't gonna see that shit.
Yeah, Q was in that, and it was
What?
another movie. Remember, he was in Anaconda.
Nigga,
Oh.
I went and saw that, and when he said,
Yeah.
they got snakes dick big, I said, all he had to say after that was get in the core.
Yeah, get in the
Get in the
core.
core.
Get in the core. That's all he had to say after
Get the
that.
core.
Yeah, I was the Anaconda.
I completely forgot about him in Anaconda until just now.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez.
They got
was in
snakes in-
Anaconda. Yeah, she was in Anaconda.
Wasn't Morris Chestnut in Anaconda?
No.
No.
He was in one of them, the second one or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he might have been the second one
Yeah.
because they did try to go back because
And
they
redo it.
you can make money on it because it was who knew that shit was gonna do okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
But when he said they got snakes this big, we went nigga. I was waiting for them to drop a beat right after he said
Is
that.
that Doughboy?
Yeah, so and then I would say after that I would go
95.
I think Dead President.
I'm going Friday.
Okay, I'll just do those 4. What
I'm
would you
just
do?
doing definitely Friday, Bad Boys, Dead Presidents too, and there was one more. Oh, Clueless. I'm going female. I'm going.
I would not.
Clueless, and they said Waiting to Exhale. If that's 95, I'm
Okay, I'll put that in. I'm gonna make that
Clueless?
last just so there's ladies in
Clueless is the shit.
I don't get Clueless.
Clueless, though?
Because was it a
It's
TV
classic.
show first or after?
No, it was after.
It was a TV show after
After,
the movie.
yeah.
The movie was first.
Yeah,
It had
the
Stacey Dash in the movie.
Yeah,
She was the best friend.
but she was. Yeah, that
How
Stacey
many
Dash
times
was
have
in
you?
the.
How many
yeah.
times have you watched it? Do you think?
Oh, me too.
And that's every girl. And I don't even like Clueless, and I watched it probably about 1 billion times.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my top 5, man.
What's your
I'm
5?
gonna try to. This is in no order really. So of course Friday, Bad Boys. I'm gonna put Heat in there.
It was a good movie.
I'm gonna put Jumanji in there. For me.
Yeah.
For me.
Boy, I tell you about being
Jumanji.
gay.
Hey, I was a kid, man. I was 13. That shit was amazing. Casino.
Yeah.
I think that's my 5.
Okay.
Casino. Okay, I like that. And then y'all want to put 5 together? Well, we know you're gonna put
we
Waiting
know
to
Clue-
Exhale.
we all me and Carly.
Clueless. Include us again.
She didn't say Waiting to. What's yours, Carly?
Wait. I'm gonna have to put Die Hard.
Toy Story.
Toy Story. Okay.
Clueless.
Clueless.
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Yeah.
I love Halloween movies.
Halloween. Okay. Scary movies.
Wow. Do you like scary movies?
Love scary
Really?
Oh, we got somebody coming now.
Yeah, and I'm the complete opposite.
41 Days of Halloween. I'm watching that.
Really?
When they doing that? In October? It's on right now? Oh shit.
It is October.
I'm on that.
Oh my God! I can't believe it's October.
Is it September?
It's October. He's like, it's October.
Thought it was November.
We know you don't know shit. Your voice get really high.
It's
You're pregnant.
Again, man.
Yeah, those are pretty good. All right, I will give you that. So we go Clueless. I don't know why. You saw Clueless, Michelle? You like that?
Well,
no, I'm saying, did you like it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, she said, duh. Yeah.
Every female saw Clueless.
I'm white. I was in
Casino.
Downey.
Oh, you know what? I might swap out Dead Presidents for Casino because I am obsessed with the movie Casino.
Yeah, Casino.
I'm throwing that in. Yeah,
Casino's
I'm taking
great.
out Dead Prez for that.
What?
Yes, I am sorry. I
You
love
can't take out
Casino.
Dead Prez?
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. You got to put Sam Rothstein in the top 5. So y'all remember Sam Rothstein for Casino?
Okay, that'd be
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
Okay, so we want to take a poll. How are we supposed to do the poll?
I can set it up and they can vote.
Oh, okay. She's gonna set up the poll, and we're gonna take a poll so you guys
Vote
how do
for
we
the
do
best
it?
Vote on the movies, man.
It'll come at the top.
Oh, it'll come at the top of the feed. Okay.
And
We're
then-
fancy here.
Oh, we fancy now.
Yeah, it is.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. And
Can you throw
that soundtrack was okay.
Casino? I'm just saying.
All right, we'll do a throw in.
Okay,
I might
throw it.
reorder my list, man. I got to put Ace Ventura up in there and Desperado.
I like Desperado.
Do all these have soundtracks or no?
Well, they back then every movie
They
came with a
used it,
soundtrack.
yeah.
That was another way to make money.
You know, I mean, okay, semicolon here. This is not 95, but Romeo Must Die soundtrack was a really good soundtrack.
Really?
I never watched.
Oh,
that's
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah movie.
Oh,
Yeah. Aaliyah and Jet Li. That soundtrack was a good soundtrack.
I went to the movies and saw that.
Me too.
Oh, were you?
Oh, that's dope. Your name is Leah?
Carly
Aaliyah.
Leah Malone. Okay.
Yeah, I actually went and saw it because I like Jet Li,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, okay, that's a good pair. And the movie, and then DMX was in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DMX was in it, and they were trying to make DMX a real star. It almost happened.
Yeah.
He decided not to be a star
Yeah,
himself.
because he could have
He
been
had a lot
that
of
lane.
movies.
He could have been
Cradle to the
50. What
Grave.
50 doing now? He could have been just like
Yeah, he was dope.
Yeah. So I thought that movie was good, and Leah did good, and she looked good.
Yeah, I think that was a good role for her.
Some of her last songs probably on that soundtrack.
On that, no.
Way too
Some
soon.
of them. No.
Way
Not
too
even
soon.
joking. You know?
Way too soon.
No, the soundtrack was good. It was produced by Timberland, so it had a lot of good.
Now, are you
songs.
saying his name right?
Timberland.
Timberland.
Oh,
Timberland.
He ain't paying me, so
Hey, Thuggy.
his name is however I pronounce it.
Told you.
It's Timberland.
Timberland. I always said Timberland.
Timberland.
There's another movie that came out in
Batman
95
School,
that I really liked as a kid.
What movie?
Mortal Kombat.
I love,
Oh
and
my
I was gonna say it,
goodness.
but I was like, I'm not gonna say it just in case.
But
I was
that's
the
if you
only
played
one.
the video game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
I-
still my
don't
favorite
really
game.
I tried to do it. I was like, I can't get the superpower. This motherfucker beat my ass.
See, I almost that movie stand out to me because I almost got killed over that game in
What the
Detroit.
fuck?
Oh.
For real, it was it was an arcade game.
Yes.
and we had Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat right next to each other in the store.
Finish it.
And they used to come in. People come in. I'm beating their ass. I'm 13. But dudes like 18, 19 years old. Like, man, look, if he win another one, we gonna shoot this nigga.
Ooh, and you heard him
you
say
serious?
that. He
And I
just
got up out of there. Like, I'm on some real shit. Like, for real, I got up out of
he
there.
just started punching and blocking. That's it.
Man, I lost. I immediately lost. Like, man, you are so good.
And you by yourself?
I was by myself.
Now, were you scared? Well, you had
Of course, I was scared as hell. I was fresh from.
So you playing one dude and somebody else says it,
somebody
or the dude
said
next?
behind me, like, man, this nigga win another game. We popping it.
Hilarious.
Just like that.
It
And
gets
I'm
so
like-
serious.
I was like,
Over fucking
Yeah,
video game.
Mortal Kombat
'Cause
is
I
like
was
still
winning.
super popular right now. Like my cousin has a game, and you can play online against people, and people will be dogging you on there.
Yeah.
Like I was playing this thing, and he like snatched the game from me. Like, nah, you messing up my stats because
Yeah.
My son Brooklyn tricked me into taking $60 off my fucking credit card so he can do online play
Gaming?
games. Well, the one they do is
And they be talking to each
what's
other.
the one with the street when they steal cars?
Grand Theft Auto.
They do Grand Theft Auto.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah. You can use
son's
money
favorite
to buy
game.
stuff on there, like
Yeah, and he was like, "Dad, I need to use your car." I'm like, "For what?" Man?
yeah, like
Well, it's $10 for 2 days, and it's $60 for the year.
yeah. To get online now, they make you pay.
They get online,
Yeah.
and they play against their friends
Yep.
and do all that
and
shit.
strangers. Yeah,
Yeah.
It'll be everybody. Like it'll
Yeah.
connect you to whoever that's
Anybody.
Yeah.
that's playing the game that you're playing.
And if they got the headset, they can talk to.
That's what
anybody.
Don's son
Oh
be
man,
doing.
yeah, little kids be on there messing you
Little kids
up,
be on there talking shit to you, like you
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. You're probably 30.
Yeah, for real though.
You old motherfucker. What are you, 29?
like I know I'm 35.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break.
yeah,
When we
some
come
of
back,
got a
we
guest.
still got movies. I mean, we still got TV
Music.
shows.
Yeah.
And music. And we have
fashion.
And fashion. Yes, we have a guest.
I'm gonna just throw one on fashion.
You gotta do sports too.
Overalls.
What did we already do?
But if you were cool,
with
you
the-
couldn't put
you had to have
both
one
straps.
side down.
You gotta have
Yeah.
one side down.
Mhm.
You would have been right in there. All right, we take a quick break. Come right back. It is the Rollout Show, 1995 in your mouth.
Yeah.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com in your mouth. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. It is Speedy and Friends and Abby.
Speedy.
Speedy.
He was swallowing.
Up in this.
Damn.
Peace.
I was swallowing.
Or bitch. Well,
in the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Mr. J. Alexander, what's going on, everybody?
You say Mrs. J?
Mr. J.
I heard
Alexander.
Mrs.
I heard Mrs.
Mr. J.
And Scott.
Alexander.
Mrs. In the building,
not
kicking it
gonna
with
do-
us right now, we have Pamela.
We have Joanne Thomas. She is the film festival organizer of the 2017 Fantastic Horror Film Festival.
All right, huh?
There you go.
Carly's in her element
She's
right
there.
now.
Horror film festivals.
There it is.
And so these are independent films, or these are ones we know?
Indie horror.
Well, hold on one
so
second. Hold
nobody knows most of them.
Oh,
That's dope. Those are the best ones sometimes, though. Those indie horror movies.
We've shown over 150 indie
hold
horror
on.
movies since we started in
Keep going.
2014, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, what from your thing? What movies would we know has come from that?
We've got one of the first year our best feature film was Krampus, the Christmas Devil.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Did you like that?
You like that, Carly?
Did it scare you? Okay. That's why
Well,
she don't scare you.
I don't really watch the movies that much.
Yeah.
Because I'm so busy organizing,
Right.
which takes a lot
Yeah,
of
who
time.
has that job to go to watch?
To
the
watch
movies?
all
Do you
those
have,
scary
like a
movies.
panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a number of celebrity judges each year. Between 5 and 6, we try to keep that number, and they review everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Carly, you want to be? She wants to be a judge.
hey, we're always looking for judges.
Oh,
okay,
Always,
yeah.
always.
All right.
You come back and report to us, Carly. No, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna watch that one.
Answer who it is.
We're hoping to get about 250 submissions this year, and we also do a screenplay competition as well.
That's dope.
So if somebody had a film they shot, a horror movie, they would get it to you to get into this festival because it might move on to the next thing, right? Or at least it'd be seen by.
It would be seen by people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, most of indie films go to video and what have you, and they don't really get on the big screen. And it's a totally different animal when you're sitting in a theater with a bunch of people that are really into horror.
Yeah.
And you're watching it together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Than it is sitting at home watching it on on the boob tube.
Now, what movie has scared you? If you peel back and go,
Anyone. It doesn't have to be in the like a
Probably The Exorcist way back in the day.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I told
Can
you
pull
that.
that up to your
Yeah.
mind just a little bit. There. You pull that. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, The Exorcist.
Oh God.
Again, we talked about this, and I said that would be my number one. Because when she said Demi, I said, "Who's Demi?"
Well,
Because we didn't get it.
That Tubular Bells song in there.
Oh,
They really and I remember in the theater it was really cold.
yeah.
Oh, they probably did that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure
The
they
Omen
did.
for me was
Or
another.
I would say Damien. Yeah, definitely Omen.
Damien.
Oh, that was
Like
those
I
two.
go, Damien.
Yeah.
Doing that.
You start looking for the 666 and people's scalps and,
And,
stuff.
and that's when let me make sure I pronounce it right. Rottweilers.
Walkwilder.
And everybody associated that dog with the movie, and it was hard to separate. They was like, "No, they're nice dogs. Fuck you, that's the demon dog right there." That's what that dog.
Well, that's like pit bulls, you know.
Yeah.
They're all nasty dogs according to some people.
Right, right.
So you have a film and you want to get it in. How does that process work? Is there levels before it gets to you, or
They just submit the film. We give it to the reviewers. They review it. They give it a
rating.
Yeah, 1 to 10 or whatever.
Do you have to pay to do it to submit? Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Submission fees right now for 2018 are only $35.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller.
there you go, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
We hear you.
Hear you drinking out that
That's
soda.
Slurpee. Oh well. All right.
We'll come back.
Come back.
I want to hear myself watching y'all.
I'm scared.
I told him to hold on.
Yeah, tell him to hold on. So we're doing 1995. Do you remember what you were doing in 1995?
I got married in October of '94. So.
No, that's dope.
Being married.
Newlywed. She was a
Yeah.
See, I don't know if you want to
It
go
was all right.
totally.
I got tricked.
To the same guy you're married to now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll just
23 years, October 1st.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
dope.
that's
That's
beautiful.
nice.
Hold on, we got sound effects. All right, it's a slow build up. All right,
Yeah, it is.
It's always a slow build up.
But it may have been too long.
You don't want to stay around too long. That's not a good look for you. Yeah, so we did with 1995. We did all the movies. And what was there a horror movie in '95?
Sure there was. Halloween's. Didn't Carly say Halloween?
Halloween. The Curse of Michael
Well-
Myers came out.
Oh, the
I'll
Michael
check
Myers.
and see.
So the
I gotta see if it was a real horror. I know what you're talking about, like a
Like to-
horror movie.
Like Chucky type of what?
I
Is
never
there a
thought
difference?
Chucky was
Chucky
scary.
was scary.
I didn't think it was scary. I just thought it was kind of creepy.
I'll tell you what.
That the fucking dog was running around killing people.
I think it was funny.
Yeah, what's your question, dog?
Okay, we do have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller.
We just lost him.
He was talking to me.
He was talking a minute ago. I heard him.
All right, go ahead, caller.
Hey, pal. I don't hear anything.
All right, he was there. Anyway, he'll call back. Creepy people always call back for some reason.
Oh look, there it is. He at work. You hear his phone ringing?
Yeah, you gonna get fired today, motherfucker.
Hey, caller.
Yeah, welcome to Domino's.
All right, so you have this film. Now, where's the film festival held at?
San Diego.
Whoa, San Diego. I like San Diego, even though y'all don't have
It's
football
not that
team
far.
anymore.
Oh look, Vampire in Brooklyn came out in '95.
That was not scary.
Not at all.
That was more
The
funny.
makeup was terrible. Eddie looked bad.
Yeah.
You saw the Widow Peak they made. I was like, come on, Eddie.
It was tripping.
And black people that can't be vampires. We ain't gonna get your blood.
And you guys don't even
Candyman.
like you know.
We don't do scary.
Scary.
houses.
We don't do
Nah.
none of that.
My husband says,
Except Carly.
if somebody tells me this house is haunted, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we ain't gonna try to work it out.
Right.
Let's just stay and we'll get to go. No, there's another house
I'm
down the
cool.
street. We're gonna
Don't
get
do
out.
scary
Oh, what about
shit.
Children of the Corn?
Oh.
Now that was kind
That
of
was
scary,
kinda scary.
but like a creepy kind of like thing.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
Children in the Corn.
I don't want to watch kids.
It's
try
the
to
same
scare
thing
me.
with the the Damien type of stuff.
But there's a bunch of kids that live under the stairs, right?
People under the stairs. That came out in '95.
Oh, what about Leprechaun 3?
No.
Nah.
It's a leprechaun.
Yo,
I'm a scary kind of leprechaun, dude.
who
shorter than me. I'll
But
beat
who
your ass.
remembers people under the stairs?
I do.
I don't know if that came out in '95.
I don't think it came
I feel
out.
like it
Was
did.
it people under the stairs?
With
The Prophecy?
That was good. But I'm telling you, 7, not a horror movie, but suspense thriller
Yeah.
that's gonna make you jump.
yeah.
7 is like
91. Jay.
your white song. 7 is like what was the movie with Clear fuck, what the dude was eating people. And then FBI was chasing him, and
Your story.
Jodie Foster was in the movie.
Hello,
Clarice.
Oh,
I forgot the name of it.
Hello,
Yeah, I ain't the only motherfucker around here going
I know what you're talking about. Though.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
So
Yes.
that's what 7 is. That same it's
Yeah.
that same thing. It's scary as hell. It's thriller.
You got a super
And again,
weirdo.
when you start to figure out this dude is doing 7 deadly sins,
Yeah.
sloth, gluttony,
Lust.
lust.
Hilarious. We have a
TH
call.
at the end, again.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
We can hear you
We can
breathing.
hear you breathing, so come on, talk.
Just trying to scare
You
us.
trying to scare us?
Right.
I'm like,
It
what is
ain't
going on?
working.
Come on, fam.
You gotta do better than that. Hang
Can't
on.
hear us talk.
Yeah, this Pooh Lee.
What's up, Pooh Lee? What it do?
What's happening?
Hey, man, 95, I was recording my VCR with Martin, man.
Martin was the shit in 95.
Yeah, we hadn't got the TV shows, but you're absolutely right. Martin was the shit in 95. No.
You are right, bro.
Yeah, we're going to come right back.
Thank you,
Don't keep out that Boomerang soundtrack too, Speed. That was a good soundtrack.
That was a good soundtrack.
Was that 95?
No, it wasn't 95, but Boomerang was a very good soundtrack. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Just got to get your years right. Anyway. Fucking say 95 on it.
I bet that was the same person calling like the last
Yeah,
four
well,
times.
I'm going to call again. Hey, B-Day. This movie ain't got shit to do with 95, but
Good move. What's the number to YouTube?
So the festival's coming up, or when's the festival?
The festival is the 27th, 28th, and 29th of October.
Wow, okay.
So,
Harley,
How many submissions?
So
did
I
you-
just had to fit you guys in.
Oh, thank you.
To my schedule.
Oh, I know that's right. Because she came down from San Diego. She drove down.
And thank you so very much.
That's really nice.
I left at 9 a.m.
Oh, shit.
You need some gas money?
You have to run a plate around this building.
Donations.
You got to get back.
Yeah, I do have to get back.
Come on in, baby, because is this one
Is
of
your
your...
friend?
Oh, this is Sarah.
Come on in, baby
Hey,
girl.
Sarah.
So
Hi, Sarah.
we'll
What's
have...
up,
yeah, you
Sarah?
can slide
You
over
just
one.
slide over and then.
Oh, you got to need a chair. Is it a chair?
Yeah,
Yeah, bring that chair.
there we go. Red.
In the building.
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Man.
Did you come from San Diego, too?
No.
No, I did not.
Hilarious.
I will be there on October 30th.
There it is. Now tell us what you do.
29th.
I am going to be the.
You get really close on
Yeah,
that.
you got to get up on them.
There you go.
I am going to be the MC of the Fantastic Horror Film Festival, just like I was last year, and so I'm going to have to top what we did last year.
Oh,
We gave a little show, yeah.
So, and we asked her, what movie scares you? Like you think scares you?
Oh God, Exorcist.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
she
Same thing
said,
she
yeah.
said.
I don't think
Like
that's
Chills.
I don't think that's ever been topped. Just like Citizen
Yeah.
Kane's never been quote topped. I
Right.
mean, there's been a ton of horror films that have scared me, but I don't think you could point to one that is more than The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Exorcist. Have you seen that, Carly? Did it scare you?
Like scare me.
Oh, like.
Super scare me.
But see that the thing you could have turned it on and went fuck that and just turned the shit off. You was in the movie theater. You had to sit there.
Yeah, that's right. She could skip ahead too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck the demon right here. We
The
don't go past
digital
this one. We had to sit in the theater, and I remember my mom just like, when we gonna went home, we all praying. We gonna be on our knees.
Oh yeah.
And I told the story. I said, my dad didn't. That's not what he did.
Yeah.
He'd take us to church and sit in the car and listen
Yeah.
to the game. So that was his good day.
Yeah.
So we go see that. When we came home, everybody praying, and my daddy grabbed my hand. He was on his knees. I was like, "Oh, this is a scary movie." He never prayed
Funny.
about anything.
I have a funny story. My ex-husband, his mom is named Rosemary, and she was like 8 or 9 months pregnant when she went to see Rosemary's Baby, and
Great movie.
she thought she was knocked up with Satan, and she prayed and prayed and prayed. Heavy Catholic, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it scared her so bad.
Right.
That's old school movie. Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's
is excellent.
Baby. Yeah. And nobody's mentioned The Shining. That's a classic. That's great.
I never thought Shining was that.
I didn't think it was scary.
It was a good movie.
I thought it was very weird.
It was scary because of the isolation. And the same way, I don't remember the name of that Kathy Bates movie where she had that guy like in prison.
We were just talking about it.
What was the name
Misery.
of that movie?
Misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking
Now,
about
Misery, not scary, but damn.
Man.
Well,
it would be
scary
painful.
to some.
Well,
scary to it's
I told
all
you.
based on what your natural fears are.
And for me, to have someone have that kind of control, and remember, he wakes up and his legs are in the thing.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, okay, no, what you want me to do? I will do whatever you want me to do.
Powerless.
And then she goes, hey, you don't worry about that. What you're not gonna do no more, you ain't gonna run. And I remember she hit that first ankle. I went, oh god damn.
And this is Kathy Bates, not Kathy Ireland. Let me remind you.
And was that the movie that really got her out there?
Yes.
I think that was.
Yes.
Really?
Like her,
Yes,
did she
and
win something
did
for that?
Yes, she did, and she did an incredible job
Yeah, she
in that
did.
movie. That
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
and at her age to come out and become a full-fledged star. Out of,
Yeah. What about Carrie?
That.
To me, that was like, I know it's not
Carrie
like.
was more of like a harassment, like on the playground, like revenge.
Carrie was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you knew she had these powers. You know?
Carrie was a bullying case. You're right.
Yeah,
It was a bullying case.
Right.
They bullied her. But do you consider
Into
that
the
a horror
supernatural.
movie?
Well, yes, because it hits the qualifications of horror
Oh, it
because
does?
she had the power to
murder people.
So what are the things that say this is a horror movie?
You have to, I mean, for me, you have to have suspense, obviously the basics of the story, beginning, middle, ending.
Yeah.
You have to create some kind of doubt about where, like, the quote noise is coming from. And it's almost like they almost do this every time where the audience knows where it's coming from, but the people in the, the characters don't, and we're sitting there shouting, no, don't go out there. No. What are you thinking? You're having sex in the forest and the guy's running around with an axe. But we're still watching, aren't we?
Right. So why does the black guy always get killed first? Or the black person?
Because we are the ones that go, that ain't gonna happen. I ain't finna. Well, let's get you out the way first.
Because you have to pay them the most.
All right, so you have a film. You host this every year. So do you? Ever,
Not every year, just last year,
Just
and I
last
was
year.
invited back, which is such
you did a great
an
job.
honor. Thank you so much.
You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Do you get a chance to screen them as well?
Yes, I
beforehand?
do. And let me tell you something about this festival. Each film starts on time. When have you ever seen that as a festival? And Mike and
Right.
Joanne are very committed to that. And this is very much a passion.
Like it come on no matter who in the seats.
Right.
Yeah, correct.
Has the movie started? Yes.
Oh, they moved a panel out. I don't care what your question. Tell your story walking.
She looked like she would say that too. Let's go, you front row. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Bring Carl in. Let's go. And
Or if you had a really good seat at the panel, you could keep that seat for the movie. That was the other thing.
so anyone can come and watch.
Yeah, if they buy a ticket.
Yeah. How much are tickets?
Online, they're $10.
Oh, that's very reasonable.
And we have nice plush seats in our theater, by the way. People have fell asleep in there.
Depending on what they're watching.
and you generally get a chance to watch about how many movies you think?
As many as you want.
So they just go, and it rolls right into the next one.
Well, it's like there's 15 minutes in between
Okay.
the features, and then we have blocks of short films.
Okay.
Which lasts about how long on the average?
About an hour and a half.
Not bad.
Between
Do you know
hour
what
and a
I
half
like
to
about your festival is that sometimes festivals it's literally impossible to watch every single film you want to see because it's playing at the same time and there's overlap. This has very little overlap. You can actually watch every film, every short, everything that's
Now,
being shown.
Carly, and I love horror movies too. Could you do and sit and watch and go to the next one? Really?
Well, I learned if you cover your ears, it's like not scary.
Wait.
Music makes it scarier.
Yeah.
Talking to that?
Oh
Carly?
yeah, the score.
Say it again, Carly.
Like cover your ears when you watch it because the music makes it scarier.
Yeah.
But don't
That's
you?
about it.
But I need to feel that. For me, if this is how I know it's scary. If I get the chills and the hair doesn't really roll up, kind of uncurls on my arm, go up, I know they got me.
I know.
I always say if my arm hair haven't been lasered off, I'd be standing on end right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I was telling him, I saw the movie It, and I said what made it scary for me and gave me the chills because the things that were happening in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like normally you're like,
Yeah.
all right, we gotta wait till it's dark and somebody's gonna go outside and use the bathroom. No, it was daybreak.
Broad day.
Didn't know what was gonna happen, and bam, they're the clown. You're like, oh shit.
It's the element of surprise. It's
Yes.
one of the things
Yeah.
that makes it. Pulp Fiction couldn't be considered a horror
No.
movie, but one of the things that made Pulp Fiction so great was the suspense.
Yeah,
You
suspense
never
on it.
knew what was going to happen.
That was good.
Yeah.
Now, by hosting this, do you consider yourself like I know a good horror movie when I hear it because you've gone through this process?
That's not really the idea behind hosting. I mean, supposedly as a host, I should have watched every single film, which I expect to, just because I want to.
Okay.
But it's not really about me judging because
Okay.
I don't judge who wins the awards. I just announce and
they come
be
up
a
and
clown and do the. I do the pre-party. The pre-party last year was pretty funny. We had scary clowns. We had unicorns dancing around.
Shit.
Yeah, there was some pretty cool
Go,
stuff.
Carly.
And now, keep in mind, I have to top that this year. So we're gonna give a little scary element to what we had last year, and of course there will be dancing.
Oh, that's cool.
Dope.
Dancing in your that's because that's right around Halloween.
Yeah.
I did. Hey, see how I didn't put that together.
Duh.
Brother, please. It is a rollout show right here. You're listening to. We're doing 1995, so it's our Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
What were you doing in '95?
I don't remember.
That's what I said. I didn't even remember.
95. That's a random year. I was in school. I was in high school. I
High
think.
school?
Yeah, I think.
And then here in
Finishing-
LA?
No, Seattle. Finishing high
I
school.
like Seattle. Been to Seattle. Love Seattle. I would actually move to Seattle I would actually move there
You would?
Yeah,
so,
I love it.
so would I.
The rain doesn't bother me. I'm used.
Really?
I've totally gotten used to it.
What about the racism?
The racism everywhere is
And
terrible.
rain and racism
Yeah,
is just.
it'll wash away. Look here.
We hope.
I love Seattle. I think there's a few cities that if I was living here and wasn't doing stand up, I would have definitely probably already moved to ATL.
Yes.
Second choice would have been Seattle,
Yeah.
and then I think Portland after that. I like
Portland's beautiful.
Yeah.
Portland.
it is.
It's just green and it's open. It's just a great living. So what made you come here?
USC.
Actually. Oh,
Oh, you went to
USC.
Okay.
what was your major?
Theater.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Speedy.
Yeah.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
And make sure you get through. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Click the button.
Caller.
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on. Here you go.
Yeah.
And 3, 2, and 1. Hello, caller.
Man, that was the best thing in 1995 for me, man.
What was again? Say it again.
Start over, brother.
Freaknik, man.
Freaknik.
You know,
95.
Freaknik shit. Something wrong with you, man.
Yeah. See. Okay.
Where you from? You from Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm from, man. I went to school there, man. I ain't stay in school. There was too much partying down there.
So
I
1995.
couldn't focus, man.
I couldn't focus.
So just so people who don't know.
The focus be there.
Yeah. Thank you for the phone call, brother.
Maybe,
So-
you should, maybe you should do a cleanse and re-enroll. I don't know.
Yeah. So in '95, there was an unspoken thing that there's a party in Atlanta, in the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
So I made sure that I was there to host a comedy club and do whatever. And so people would just start to, right around summertime, July. So end of July, going into August, I think it's around there, people just start coming to Atlanta to party. And you party for the whole week.
That's like Louisiana when they have their
Mardi
Mardi
Gras-
Gras.
but see,
the
that's
Mardi Gras is
different.
2 or 3 weeks, though.
But
Yeah,
they
that's
tell you,
stretched out.
we have the Mardi Gras, we're doing it this weekend. In Atlanta, that was an unspoken thing. Like we,
Okay, so
like
you
the city
didn't know when
know.
the party was going to happen. It just
But
happened
you
when
just gotta
everybody
be there.
important shows
When
up.
you get
but
there,
you'd be
it's
there
going
just in
down.
case.
So you can't get in the
It's
clubs.
like
It's too
the-
packed.
The Black Woodstock.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but
it
it was
was.
every year.
And it was just at random times. No,
Yes.
every
Some-
year you're saying.
Every
But
year
within
around
a
the same
certain
time.
realm.
Yeah. So
Hence
you
the
knew to
name
be there.
Freaknik, so you know what was
Yeah.
going on
Yeah,
there.
well.
So
Yeah.
Already know.
every girl knew it. What's happening? Nothing. Cool. Next. What's your name? You what happening? No, we ain't fucking
You
cool.
skipped
Look, what's
right
your name?
over that.
Blue shirt, blue
Tell
shirt.
it to the judge.
Right.
Hey. You had a little country dude. Hey, Redbone. Let me talk to you. Hey. I'm saying like really though. And that's all you get.
Now you picture the cartoons doing something naughty, so I don't know where we're going with that.
Yeah, that's Freaknik
Can't help
95.
it. You can't help it.
1995. We here. Can y'all hang out with us?
In 95?
No.
Yeah. Hang
There
out
you
with us
go.
in
See,
95.
some people don't understand. You gotta
Yeah.
hang out in 95.
Hang out with us.
We just did movies, and then we went to the whole get down movies. Now we got some facts, some things that happened.
In 1995.
Let's go through that, y'all.
Okay, what happened?
Let's see. Superman, Christopher Reeves was paralyzed in 95.
Oh, God, I remember
Oh,
that.
wow.
I remember
That
that.
was terrible.
What's my man John London had the worst but best joke I've ever heard. And I've heard some great jokes in my life.
We gotta
About
hear
Christopher Reeves?
it. We gotta hear it.
So
Okay,
John
let's hear it.
London was a
From
radio
radio
personality
personality,
here in LA at the time.
92.3 The Beat.
Yeah, and then he's on in the morning, and he was trying to get his. This is how old this was. He's trying to get his Windows 7 up and running. He said couldn't get it going. He's on the radio in the morning. He said you can get Christopher Reeves up and running before you get Windows 7. I almost crashed. I'm laughing. So the next morning,
Did he get in trouble? I
oh
know.
my God!
Oh my
That's
God.
a
people
terrible
wrote
joke.
in,
and
called in.
and
But
what's
it's
more,
funny.
and what's more terrible is it's true.
That's why it's funny.
amazing.
It's why
And
it's funny.
It's the
so the
shit.
next morning, he's on the air, and before he says anything, he says, hey, I got to do this apology. I apologize about the joke yesterday, but again, it's just I was trying to I can't get it up and going. And people are like, well,
He's
they
that
thought the joke
frustrated.
was so terrible, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking ridiculous, but it was funny.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
Fucking, he said you get Christopher Reeves up and running, and he, if I'm not mistaken, he fell off his own horse,
Yeah.
and he was
During a
paralyzed.
jump, yeah.
And he was, and I didn't see that Superman because that
A
Superman.
simple jump, though. He was just
Yeah.
doing his regular
The
routine.
the
It's
horse
not like
stopped.
he was in competition with, some.
And the horse not and
Yeah. The horse stopped, let him fly over.
Hey,
He's
95.
like, you're not Superman.
No.
You can't fly. You can't fly. Let's watch this.
Too soon.
Watch this.
The
What else you got?
stopped,
on
like,
there?
what's this, a nickel?
What else? Facts do you have from '95?
Yes,
They,
please
they-
change the
they-
subject.
they-
Alfred.
Selena was killed.
Boom, you're gonna add it in there.
That's terrible. No, that's terrible.
Maybe we should have Pam do that segment.
And you know who just passed away? I guess in prison is the one who shot her.
Oh, she
The
just.
girl.
Oh, the lady.
Oh, she did.
Old
that.
lady. Yeah.
And she was she worked for her.
Yes, she was her
Yes,
assistant.
She was her fan club president.
Yeah.
Became fan club president, her assistant, her everything. Became obsessed with her. Became extremely jealous of the money she was making, her talent and beauty
I thought
and
she was
everything.
stealing money. She was stealing money.
She was embezzling money, and I think maybe part of the reason, obviously I'm speculating, one of the reasons is she was about to get caught taking the money.
She got caught, and that's
Or
why
she
she
did
got
get
shot.
caught.
She got
Okay.
caught, and at the hotel room, they went to confront her. And then later on, I guess she called Selena separately and said, "Hey, like, I'm gonna,
Can we meet?
Yeah, I got everything that you need to show that I didn't do it." And then what ended up happening is when she got shot, she shot her twice in the back. Selena ran from the room to the where the hotel lobby or whatever, and she ended up like collapsing in the woman's hands, and then ended up dying at the hospital later.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was so sad because and then her song hit. That song hit, and then
She wasn't around to expand.
Yeah.
Or she was expanding. She was just about to break
Blow
that
up.
barrier
Into our market, 'cause she was already hot
Market.
in
Right.
Mexico.
She was just about to start her tour
She
called
was-
the Crossover Tour, meaning crossing over into pop
Pop
culture.
music. Yeah.
So sad. You got another sad one? This guy.
Yeah,
Well,
really.
we're doing the
Can we
horror
swing
thing.
into something else. What were the gas prices back then? I want to.
Actually, I did have
Yeah,
that.
that's a good one.
I did have that.
Sky, you have it?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
All right, cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was $1.09. I want to
It
think.
was $1.89. I want to say.
89.
I mean, I remember when you could fill a tank for $10.
Man, and I mean, like, oh, too much.
Wait.
I remember.
Yeah, you would top it off for $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit that click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click. Yeah. You ever used to grab the hose, or is that just me?
And lift it up.
Try to get all that out.
Oh, no.
That's just
Yeah,
you.
gas was
You got to
$1.09.
$1.09, you
I
guys.
remember when gas
Oh my
was
God.
like 39 cents a gallon.
39.
When was that?
That was during the rationing of the gas.
Rationing.
That was right after the horses went away.
Shut up.
No, I was in.
So
I
it
was in
was gas
Michigan.
prices, horse and buggy.
you
Look
were.
at I remember high school. It was 59 cents, and me and my buddies were going to go play ball, and we were pounding my car that my dad let me use, and so it was $5 to fill my car up, and I'm like, ain't nobody got no money.
And these are
And it's we 4 deep in the car. I'm like, dude,
even all
Nobody got
a
a
dollar.
Hey, Philippe, all of hey, Speed, man. I said, nigga, it's come on, and we start getting change, and we came up with $5 in change.
Some things never change.
Yeah.
Cheap as
A loaf
hell.
of bread was $2.02. Coffee was $4.07 for I'm sorry. A loaf of bread was $1.15. A dozen eggs was 87 cents.
What?
Yes, I remember.
Eggs are what, $3,
Oh,
$4?
Oh, yeah.
Some $6.
Yeah.
If they like brown cage, something.
When do somebody, you ever do the thing when you look at it? Okay, they better not be cracked. You
I do. I know
got to
what
spin them around. You got
Of
to
course.
fucking let me
And
see.
you know what you do, which is really sleazy. After you've spun them around and it's not obvious, you put that shit back.
Grab the one behind
you don't
that.
deny, and you
Yeah.
grab another one. Come
Yeah,
on,
that's true.
come on. That's not fair to the next
I
customer.
did touch the outside.
Okay. Yeah.
A house was on average 113,000.
I
Average.
got, it says
But what was the rent?
68,000.
We all could
You
have
guys-
bought
you
one.
got that?
Yeah, I got 68,000 for average house.
But where, though?
Yeah,
Had
it
to be.
depends. It
That's
says-
a good
Because
question.
it wasn't here.
Well, yeah, different
Yeah.
states have much
Definitely
different
wasn't here.
prices.
It
Seattle,
says-
maybe.
What do you have for average income? I have
Yeah.
per year 35,000.
33.
Okay.
Back then, Seattle's prices have really grown.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone up much since then.
It really has
Sorry.
not. You're not even kidding.
I think rent, I saw one rent was $500 a month in 95, which is about like a little 2-bedroom. Because
But you're
here,
getting paid $6 an hour to fill coffee.
Come on,
Yeah,
it
pretty
says
much.
eBay was starting in 95.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Really?
eBay started the online auction and shopping website.
That's when you had to trust everybody. There wasn't any buyer protection. You were just
Right,
sending
before-
stuff through
yeah.
the mail.
and I think that's when we
trusting the
became
person.
so lazy
Yeah.
as a country.
Oh, yeah.
Because we wanted everything
Oh,
bought
we
to
were
us.
lazy as a country far
my-
before then.
Yeah, but-
we
but it
just
showed
found
it showed
a
its head
different
then.
outlet for our laziness.
Man, because now, when I saw the thing from McDonald's, it can bring you the food, I'm like, nah.
Are you serious?
How lazy
wait,
are
wait,
they?
Because you could already drive through. Yeah, well, this is Postmates.
How
There's
lazy
actually-
are
yeah, I'm
you?
a Postmate
there
queen.
is a YouTube star. I don't think I should name her, but if you watch your videos, her videos, you know who I'm talking about. She Postmates everything. like
Wow.
everything.
Yeah, I did too.
Like,
But how lazy are you to go? Yeah, I can take a Big Mac and some fries. You bring to my house. Thank you.
but how
Amazon.
how cold is it by the time it gets to
Well,
your house?
I
If you
seen
order an
them.
Egg
Like I'm
McMuffin.
at McDonald's, and I guess somebody had the Uber driver was there.
Okay.
And so they fold the, bag up.
Postmates,
They
yeah.
put some tape on it to show you that it
Yeah.
hasn't, it's not been open. And I don't know if the bag keeps it that warm or how far away they are,
Okay.
but you know the fries. is
Usually
gonna
the
be cold.
drivers are in the area.
The fries gonna be cold.
Okay.
As soon as they get out the driveway, them fries
Yeah.
is cold. You
Well,
got
yeah,
you got to
you
eat the
gotta-
fries in the driveway.
You have to have forget driveway. You
burn
got to
your mouth.
start on
Yeah,
them
yeah.
right when you get them
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
this side.
Well, Amazon has a thing now where you get a package. They can come. I don't know how they're doing it, but a code or something. They will put it in your house or your car.
I
Like,
think the
they will
Amazon
come
is
in your-
using drones now to
trust
drop.
them
Isn't that crazy?
Like, to drop food onto your property. I
Who
don't know.
does that? Like I would never
Amazon,
give
that's
anybody
it.
from Amazon access to my house to
Oh,
come
no
and drop
way.
off a package.
Amazon's one of the worst companies in the world.
Allegedly.
I like them.
Everybody likes them. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they are
they're-
destroying Seattle.
They
They're
are.
building so many buildings up there, and I grew up
They
there.
are?
It's so heartbreaking. Yeah, my mom loves it because her house has gone, her price has gone through the roof.
Oh, I can
The
imagine.
value,
Yeah.
because of the
There was
supply and
there was
demand.
another company that started in '95. It was Amazon. Was it Google?
Google Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Oh, okay.
What a great commercial.
Remember when everybody had AOL and there was that
He still
tone
does.
and you
Still.
call? You
He
do not
does.
still have your AOL. Are you on MySpace too? What's your name on MySpace? I'll add you.
Hey, what's your messenger?
I still have mine.
I'm
add
still
you.
on Black Planet too.
Yes.
I got on Black Planet and
can't
forgot my password.
Well, that sucks.
And I didn't feel like trying to find a new. I was like, fuck it.
You can't give it up after you get all your followers. It's such a waste of.
It is 1995.
I'll have something for 95.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even though, it didn't hit the fan until 1998, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky had their sexual relationship in 1995.
Oh, really?
Oh, it happened in '95.
The nut on the dress happened in
Yeah.
95?
Damn.
She saved it.
And she saved it.
Preserved it. The dress.
Had it sealed.
Yep. That was
a plastic
gangster.
bag.
Like who does that? Like
And I love that
Put
that
this
was the only thing the Republicans can find on him. And where are we now, folks?
Right. Exactly.
All
What
I'm
we got
gonna say,
going
I
on.
didn't even take this political.
No,
but
it's
look
okay.
at it. I mean,
You can
come
spin
on.
move that way.
Hey.
Come on.
Yep.
Now, do you have any more?
No.
Eminem for president.
Yeah.
He's
That
got
cipher
my
was off
vote.
the chain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, the
Right.
cipher.
Some of the shows that started in '95. Drew Carey, which I like the Drew Carey show.
I did
back
too.
then.
It's so funny.
Who else started in '95? They have a lot of shows on here that whatever they may
60
be.
Minutes did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it started before that, but
Oh.
60 Minutes is whatever.
Oh, I see what you know.
Xena, the Warrior
Warrior,
Prince.
Warrior Princess.
Yes,
me too.
Isn't
Warrior
she?
Yes,
Oh,
I
is
love
she
that.
or
Y'all
isn't
watch
she
that?
forever?
Xena Warrior Princess?
Of course,
Yeah.
we watched it.
You watched
Jay,
it?
Jay
That
watched
was
it too.
the
I
show
used to
that
change it.
everybody
Jay used to
pretended
watch
to
it too.
hate
Stop
but
lying.
you know,
I used to change it.
people liked it because it was still on the air. It
Yes.
ran like 3 or 4
I
seasons.
thought it
watch
was a soft.
Hercules
I thought it was a
beforehand?
soft porno. That's what I thought it was.
It is.
He's running
It
around
is.
with lingerie on and a
Is
sword.
she
And you
or
was
isn't
13
she?
and
You
you
were
was
supposed
changing
to
it?
wonder about
Exactly.
the other girl.
Man, my dick was so hard watching that.
Well, did you
That's
watch
why it's staying on
Hercules?
the air.
Of course.
Hercules
came
started-
on
In the
right
same
right
state,
before it.
did you watch Hercules as you watched Xena?
Did I watch Hercules and Xena?
Yeah,
In
he
the
did.
same state as
He
you
did.
watched Xena?
I watched Hercules.
And then you
Okay.
changed it when Xena came on? Yeah,
Of
right. You
course,
watched both.
of course I did.
Also came out that
So
year.
he was the pre-show. He was like a fluffer to you a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to get technical.
Hey, Fluffer.
Hey, man,
Came out in '95. Remember Mad TV, which was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now watching Mad TV.
Yeah.
that made Ari Spears a star.
He looking like a man.
I never really watched it
Looking like
because
it
it
was
was up against
good.
Saturday Night Live. So I
Yeah,
wasn't
that was weird.
I was trying to show my loyalty.
It came out a half hour earlier but it went
I
into
like
it.
Mad TV.
Remember Jag?
Jag?
Remember that show?
Jag. It was about the guys in Marines and all that
Oh,
stuff.
no, that's not me.
Judge Advocate.
See?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, baby. Murder One. Anybody remember Murder One?
No.
Anybody rolling with me on that?
Nope.
Murder One.
That was Murder, She Wrote.
No, Murder One.
Oh.
Somebody.
Well, you know, it's Speedy Week.
What happened when you try to
Before
correct
she
me?
wrote about it, Murder One.
Well, Jag. I don't know why you guys remember that because everybody watched it. Father Ted.
I have
Father Ted.
never heard of that.
Yeah,
keep
came
it
out-
keep it
Keep
coming.
going.
Maybe
Came-
somebody will remember.
Came out in '95. The Mr. Show and Bob.
Said Goosebumps came out.
I think that was on. I want to say MTV, if I'm not mistaken.
Goosebumps.
Pinky and the Brain.
Damn, somebody put that
I've
on
heard of
here.
that,
Pinky and the Brain. That was
Pinky
shit.
and the Brain. Yeah.
My husband loves that show.
To this day.
We're gonna leave that one
this
alone.
day.
Pinky and the Brain was
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
Guess how long she's been married to her husband? Just guess.
23 years.
22 years?
We did our research.
Oh, they already
You ain't gonna
know.
catch us slipping.
I was late. Okay. Well, I think that's amazing.
And he's black.
I know he is. I've seen him before.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
And he's sitting at home. He may be watching.
Oh.
You're just
Watching
stay too
that.
long. He like, whoa, when she get back here, I'm gonna unplug this shit and deal with that.
I could be in serious trouble now.
You get home, you're gonna be watching Xena Warrior Princess.
Now come on up in here and put this on.
I'm gonna be Hercules now.
Well, they're saying Martin?
Oh yeah, that's
Martin,
what we
99.
called it.
Said
90.
that.
Saturday Night Live started in '75, and it's
Okay.
been running ever since.
We were
It's
still
not to have
watching
anything
it.
to do with
Yeah, I love
No, I don't want to
Saturday
say
Night
this, but what about the
About,
Cosby Show?
What about ER?
Look, no, watch this. Do it again. What about what?
The Cosby Show.
What
He's
else we got
just
here?
scrolling,
What else?
scrolling past
What else you got on
everything.
that, Speedy?
No, Cosby. I mean, Cosby.
It was-
Cosby, if I'm not mistaken, it was a year before, but it went through that year.
Yeah.
And
So it counts.
Will Smith's show actually stopped in '96. The last one,
The Fresh Prince?
Fresh Bel-Air.
which was one of the funniest shows.
It was really funny. It had a lot of
And
guest
then when
stars.
they got rid of the mom and didn't say shit, to me that was great writing.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, we don't have to explain. We just change her out
Yeah.
and keep it pushing. That
Sometimes
happened.
they just switch out the person. They
Yeah,
don't
or something
say
happened.
anything, yeah.
Contracts, which
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened. Y'all want to know it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it.
We should do that. What happens, people? So the mom, so her thing was she thought the show shouldn't have just been all about Will because you had all these other talented actors and actresses. So she felt like she should get more money. So she was going to hold out
Okay. Yeah.
during the season. Usually, if you hold out, it's like in the middle of going to the next
Yeah,
season.
you're taking production
so,
by the.
So she said, you need me. And she stayed, and I'm going to go strike till y'all pay me more money. They said,
And by this
hold
time,
on,
she
bitch.
already did how many
Let's
seasons?
rewrite this script right now.
How many times she had did how many seasons by this time?
She was
one or
two
two?
seasons in or 3 seasons in.
Oh, wow.
And it happened on Hang with Mr. Cooper with
Did it?
They got rid of
But
Don
Lewis. Said
yeah.
the same thing. Don thing.
Sometimes it works though. Sometimes you get
Sometimes it
more
don't.
money. It all depends on how important you
But
are.
you have to do it as a group.
production.
You have to
It
do it as a
worked
group.
for-
Like
it worked
Friends
for
did.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like Friends
too.
did.
Exactly. You
And-
have to do it cohesively and
and,
say we all deserve the same amount of money. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
What's the one that's on CBS? The nerdy guys.
Big
they
Bang
did,
Theory?
They did the exact
Yeah.
same thing. You have to do it together.
Together.
So on Hang with Mr. Cooper, originally when the script was written with my boy Mark Curry from Oakland, comedian. It was written as the next Black Threes Company because it was
Okay.
one guy who
Okay.
lived with two
Which
girls.
would have been really great.
In theory, but it,
Yeah.
I mean, it ran.
That's a good
so,
idea.
So Don's thing was, hey, it ain't all about Curry, which it was Curry's deal.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
It was his deal, and they came along in the deal. And she was like, "No, I'm a real actress. He's a comedian. We should be getting more money."
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Okay, give me the pen. Let me write you out."
Write
you a check.
And here's the key, and this goes all the way back to Betty Davis
Mhm.
because she fought for roles. Is she saying give me more money, or is she saying I'm a talented actress, give me more material?
No, it's the more money because
Okay.
and again went on
'Cause
strike
that's what I would
in
fight
the middle
for,
of the
the
season.
role. And then
material.
bigger
They replaced
role
it.
goes to bigger money naturally
Yeah.
because you become
But I think you just have to get everybody else on board. You can't just be the only person.
You can't be
Out there on the
loose
island.
cannon just
Right, be
demanding
out there,
money and
uh,
holding out unless you're the main person or the main.
Yeah, you can't replace Martin with Martin. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It has
true.
to be.
So you saying Gina couldn't have went on strike?
Well, you see what happened to
It'd
that.
have been a new Gina up in that moment.
Yeah, that was
But
easy.
then there's a chance of them canceling the whole thing as well.
Yes. Yeah, you
And
don't
that's
want
kind of what
that.
happened
Which
with Martin,
actually
right?
happened on Angel.
what?
With Martin.
Well, they had already got to the point where they had shot they were at 5th season, 6th season.
Mm-hmm.
So they were at the point where everybody was paid, everybody's living good. So, hey, if we want to go ahead and stop doing the show and get paid off these reruns, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And that's where the money
But
really
wait,
is.
I thought that
Tashina got mad because
Right.
didn't he make a pass at her or
Little
something?
grown up.
Allegedly,
it was like a
Supposed to be a
harassment
groping case or
thing.
something?
Yeah.
And then, but
and they still not speaking.
the last of Martin, Gina not there. It's like
Yeah,
him
they're in two
and
different places.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly.
Mm.
What happened? What's that thing with Ask Speedy?
Speedy, what were you just saying?
Speedy, what happened?
Speedy,
Speedy,
what happened?
They were
What
all-
happened?
They
We're
were
all
all-
off cue.
They were already. It wasn't cool,
Uh-huh.
and she was late. She wasn't late, but she wasn't there on set when Martin was ready to start.
Right.
And Martin said, "Like, where that bitch at?"
Yeah.
Allegedly, and the mom heard him say that, and then they left the set.
Oh no.
And so that's when it started. That's when it went bad. I was on set when Queen Latifah and them had their show.
Oh.
So Queen
Living
now.
Single?
So I started living single day one,
Yeah.
doing warm up,
Yeah.
all the way to the end. So day one, actors are so happy we got a gig. Everybody's happy. The show gets picked up for the second season. Oh, everybody's happy. Third season, everybody buying cars. They got brand new this. Fourth season come along. Queen start getting more outside roles.
Mm-hmm.
So Queen doing it. So I'm doing the warm up. Queen has to be out of. She has a flight to catch at 12. She got to leave. It's not like she can stick around. She has to leave before that. So Living Single, you should shoot twice. You should shoot at 4 and then again at 7. So the 4 o'clock shooting, they don't stop. You go right through. You do your lines. You go right through. Boom. We get ready for 7 o'clock show. Come back for the 7 o'clock show, and again, everybody's not cool. They're at that time. I think it's the 5th season. It ain't cool.
Energy all bad.
Bad. People can, when I make the announcement, I call the actors out. They wave. They go back to their dressing room.
Oh,
Where before they would be out there talking, having a good time. They go back to their dressing room because it ain't cool. So 7 o'clock show, they're doing this stuff, and all of a sudden, remember now 4 o'clock, everybody did their lines. Nobody messed up.
Right.
7 o'clock
So
show.
you have the shots in the can.
Got your
if
shots
you
in the
need
can.
them. Okay.
So now they may pick up some different stuff on the 7 o'clock one.
Right.
Audience is there, and people are missing their lines. And Queen, I don't
On
give
purpose
a fuck.
or
Yeah,
just-
well, she thought it. Because I remember hearing her say, because she came out from the dressing room, I'm going to let you motherfuckers know I'm leaving at 12. So you can fuck these lines up if you want. I'm out. And it's Queen's show.
Right.
And so it gets quiet. I got the mic. I'm like, all right, so I got some M&M's giveaway. Passing out some
a
scraps.
live audience that you were warming up. Oh my
Live
God!
audience.
Meanwhile.
And then people are like, I say, hey, don't worry about what's happening down there. How y'all doing? Who wants to sing? Any singers in the house?
Any singers in the house?
Tell me all where you're from tonight, guys.
Seattle. All right. Good night.
They always punch each other. Don't worry about it.
And I mean, it was like, oh shit. And if I'm not mistaken, that's right when she went to go do.
Didn't she have her own talk show or something?
Yeah, but this is before that. This is when I think she went to go do the movie where
Set It Off?
Set It Off.
Oh, okay.
So she was going to go do that.
So she thought she was going to have a ton of films. Sometimes that happens. Actors leave shows, think they're going to have a ton of films.
Well, they was
do
coming
one
to
or
their
two, and
end.
then they
That
don't.
particular
Yeah.
show was.
Yeah.
But out of all the people on the show, besides I think Kim, because Kim was going to do her thing
Kim
because she was
Fields?
Kim Willie.
No.
Or Kim.
Fields.
Not Fields.
Fields?
Cole.
Kim
Because
Cole.
she's a comedian,
Oh,
so she was going to be
but
able
Kim
to
Fields-
parlay other things. The other ones are actors.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to move on. And Kim Fields was getting more into directing. And she had just got married.
Yeah,
Wasn't
just
it
married
married
there,
she
too.
was getting over the whole acting.
Japanese dude.
What's his name? He's a comedian too. John.
He's a comic?
Henson, or what's his name?
And then Henson had the he was coming off that as well, and then he went from there to DL show and then had the accident.
Yeah.
And Kim Fields went
had an
into
accident?
a reality show. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
Housewives
guys
of
know this.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and they just
She's
treated
terrible.
her like crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
On that
She
show.
didn't like that.
I think,
She didn't fit in at all.
No, hell no. And I think they were really jealous of her and really mean to her on,
Yeah.
on purpose.
Oh,
So.
for sure.
You got to get hazed on those shows, and she
Yeah.
was not having it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well,
that's
we not gonna
what
do
she's-
it.
That's
Right.
not
You
what you don't F with Tootie, man.
Like, you still living single, man?
So let's get back to 1995. What else was
I
going
like how
on?
you do that. Yeah.
Music. Let's do music.
All right, we're gonna do music.
we're running
which
out of time anyway.
We love music, and I have it. Oh, did you have one more? We'll come to that.
What about the
No, we did it.
Parenthood? Well, TV show.
Yeah, we just did TV.
Well, they
shows.
did put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. It didn't start in '95, but they put it in Cleveland in '95.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that. I was reading something.
All right, so I'm gonna walk y'all down. We'll walk you down on these songs. Just let me know. Now, during the break, I played the top 30 songs of
95.
Mm-hmm. Now, R&B wise, top song from January 7th all the way to January 14th, 2 weeks, was TLC Creep.
So I creep. Yeah. Keep it on the down low.
You know, dudes don't like that song.
Why?
Because she said she creeped.
Yeah. Do you know that Left
30
Eye
the
didn't
22nd.
ever want to sing that?
Who
And
did?
Left Eye did,
really?
Lisa, and she didn't ever want to sing that. She didn't believe in the morality behind it, and they had that was a big deal. Yes.
She's creeping on her dude.
Yeah, on the down
She
low.
didn't like the message of it.
Soon as that would come on, couldn't turn this shit off.
But it had a great melody too.
I wonder
yeah.
if did Candy and them write that one too.
I think
we can
Candy
check and
and
see.
check and
Tiny.
see for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Scrubs was,
Yeah, he
going
wrote
to
Scrubs for sure.
yeah.
So Brandy came in that year, February 11th to March 4th. She had the number one song.
Dallas Austin, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Dallas,
she had the number one song, Baby.
Oh yeah, that was
baby.
The remix though was a beast.
My boy wrote that. Kenny.
you know that you're so
I can't remember Kenny's last name, but my band did some stuff with him.
Yeah,
I
always
come
go
back to the band.
Is Kenny still alive?
Yeah,
Kenny,
everybody
God,
gets
why am I
before it
tripping
died.
off it? He's on my Facebook.
March 11th through March 25th, So For Real had the number one song in the country.
Oh, that was a jam.
R&B wise, Candy Rain.
Oh yeah, I remember the
Who-
video.
who-
Have you ever loved someone?
Yeah, that's it.
Someone I don't know.
Never
that
thought
one.
that
You were
I'd
6.
I was grooving. What you mean?
Now I'll say this much: at my wife's at her class reunion, they were playing all the songs. I'm like, oh, okay, I know why I came now.
Yeah.
95.
I knew all them motherfuckers. So this story, which if you saw Unsung, you would know it, but from April 1st through damn, that's a long time, through May 13th. Montel Jordan had the number one song.
hate that
This
song.
is how we do
That song
it.
bugs me.
Why you hate
I don't
it?
know.
That's how you get the party
That
started.
and the Mac. Those two songs I can't do.
It's
Return of the Mac.
I hate the Mac. I hate it.
That
But
song-
I'll sing
He's
it.
off key.
But I-
I'm the
like,
motherfucker.
I
I hate
agree
that
with
song.
you.
Turn it up.
It's like a distorted lullaby.
Fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
So for those who haven't watched the Unsung for him, he lost all he had to relinquish all the rights to his catalog because of taxes. And so when you hear the song in a commercial, that's how you know they got it.
Yeah, they have been playing it.
They played it.
Oh, they play it all the
Yeah, they've been
time.
playing it everywhere.
So and at that time, and I didn't know he was in the church before that.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Oh
He
yeah.
was a church dude, and he had to go back to that because he was married and he was doing all kind of shit out in the streets. But this is how we do it. I don't care when you play it, where you play it. People get off the floor, they on the dance floor, and they having a good time.
Oh, and shout out to
Really?
my cousin Ebony. She was in the video.
Oh, really?
Shout
Yeah.
out to Ebony.
What was she? Video vixen number 1, 2?
Nah, number 4.
That's not
So
bad.
we barely saw her.
Yeah,
That's
she was
not
back there
bad.
dancing though.
That's great.
She was in the Unsung.
So after that, from May 20th to June 3rd, Method Man and Mary J. Blige.
You all
Oh
that
yeah,
need?
yeah.
Which that was pretty good.
That song was called.
And then for 1 week, Monica had the number one song in the country from June 10th through to June 17th.
Yeah,
Don't Take It Personal.
Don't take it personal.
yeah, that's jam.
You guys
Baby,
know
baby,
these.
baby, don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Is she still married to the basketball
They know
player?
these.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's still married. They just went on a little fishing trip and was looking cute on the internet. Like 2
I
days
have
ago.
stories about him. Go ahead.
I don't even remember my
Now,
own name.
killing the charts. Hilarious. Killing the charts. Where your husband knows. Anyway. He goes from June 24th all the way to August 19th. Biggie.
Oh, which one?
Give Me One More Chance was the number one song in the country.
Yeah,
Biggie was killing it. And then one of the songs I thought was great was only number one for one day. But it was the number one song for one day. Boombastic.
Oh, I remember that.
Shaggy.
The Boombastic.
But you had to, now you know that's a remix. The original version didn't sound like
sound
that.
like that?
The original version was on the album, and I happened to buy that one. I was like, "This ain't the song." They had remixed the one that
I gotta
everybody,
hear it.
Mr. Boombastic, because that was a Marvin Gaye back on it, remix on it.
Remix.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, you guys? It's D-Cars.
Hey, D-Cars, what's up?
What's happening?
I can barely hear y'all, but you got you can't sleep on DJ Quick's Safe and Sound album.
Well, I hadn't got there yet.
We're
doing R&B right now.
R&B, fam.
My bad. I'm overstepping, man. My bad. The reason why, because he kind of goes in with R&B, because
you're right.
Before DJ Quick's Safe and Sound, Houdini's Back in Black fused R&B and hip-hop together with melodies and hooks and all that, but DJ Quick took it to the next level.
And musically he did, big time. I mean, musically he's a beast. For real.
That's DJ Quick cousin on the phone.
I can barely hear y'all, man.
Oh,
so
sorry.
ponder on that. But
Okay.
DJ Quick's whole album, man, was absolutely dope.
All right.
We're going to work on that. Thank you, brother.
All right.
They had to be
Back
his
to the
cousin,
chart.
brother, or somebody they called in.
September 6th through September 23rd, which is almost a whole month,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson had the #1 song in the country.
You are not alone.
Is that what it is?
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I am here with you.
He did kind of kill that.
He did.
That was my jam.
But then that video was creepy.
Oh, with the shirts off and
he
the,
was
the
all
little hair.
Oh, that's
Remember he
right,
had the naked with what's her name?
Presley.
Yeah, Lisa Presley.
Lisa Presley, yeah.
That was, he tried to kiss her. It looked all awkward.
But they were married.
I don't care.
They was
It was
married.
They
terrible.
were both naked in the video.
Yes,
It was
they were like hugging each
They
other.
were trying too hard.
Yeah.
It was like the princess of pop married to the king of pop.
Right, it was like-
Let
it
that
was
been
like
bubbles.
Yeah, that song was pretty good.
It was a great song, but that
He on the charts,
video
man.
wasn't going to make it.
After that, this girl came along, and she's been running ever since, pretty much. From September 30th to November 4th, Mariah Carey.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
good.
I like her.
Fantasy.
Mm.
I don't know.
Mariah Carey fans, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, then, not now.
All right, for
Oh,
one,
she messed up once at New Year's. Give her a break. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
They saw her, said she still didn't move. They saw her recently with Lionel.
but she sang.
She sang. She
But
got
was
didn't
it
move.
live, though? Was
No,
it track?
it was her.
Mariah
It was her.
Carey, you know, you can have people carry you.
But what?
Yeah,
What
that's
is she
true.
like 50 now? Like,
No.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
No, I don't think she's that or close to it, though.
Right.
She
Yeah.
started out really young when she was 19. She was with that Tommy Mottola.
Tola, yep.
Yeah, she been on
From
for a
Sony.
minute,
Yeah.
man. Come on now. She
Now,
only
for
hit
one
6
day,
albums.
this group had the #1 song, Escape.
Oh, yeah, which one? They
okay.
said, who can I run to?
Yeah, who can I
Who
run to?
can I run to?
Now,
Oh,
that's a
God,
remake.
I love that
That's a
song.
remake
Fill
from.
this empty space.
That's a remake from
Who
the
can
Jones Girls.
Sure is.
Come on, man. that's
Sure
what
is
I
the
do.
Jones Girls, yeah.
Which they came out at the same time, Sister Sledge, and that's when everybody flipped it. You got Brothers Johnson's, you Jones Girls,
Yeah,
Sisters,
yeah.
get it?
It makes sense.
Okay, all right. Another brother had the #1 song for one day, R. Kelly.
Which one?
You remind me of something.
You remind me of my G.
I wanna ride it, something like a sound. I wanna bump it. You remind me of my car.
You know R. Kelly, right?
You remind me of a 3-year-old.
Oh, wow. Too soon, sweet. Too soon. You wrong for that.
She just learned how to pee.
That was not in 1995. Let's get back
No,
to
that
the
song.
year, yeah.
And then to finish the year out, she had the #1 song from November 25th through December 30th, Whitney Houston with Exhale.
Waiting to exhale.
You will
Okay, we got some more. Bone Thugs, Crossroads. I'm not saying they're #1, but that's the year. And then we got Brown Sugar, D'Angelo, which was everything.
Now that album.
Babe.
Yes.
So I can tell you the story.
Love, like,
let's go.
Oh no, which
what
story?
happened, Speedy?
Tell us,
Okay.
Speedy.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
I
what
always
it
got
is?
a story.
There you go.
What happened?
Tell us, Speedy.
So that album is out, and he killing. He going around the country, he's touring. So me and Fox on tour, but we doing a comedy tour.
Yeah.
So we're in Chicago. He's in Green Bay, which is only an hour away from Chicago. So Fox said, "Look, nigga, as soon as we get off stage really fast, and we going straight to his concert." I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to the concert. I meet him. He about this tall on the table.
Right. True that.
And chain smoker at that time. So he was, and it was packed, super packed. So we find out we all in the same hotel. So again, he's Jamie Foxx, but he's not Jamie Foxx. He's Jamie Foxx and Jamie Foxx.
Not Oscar winner, Jamie Foxx.
He's not Oscar winner. So we get to the hotel, and we get there is women in the hotel waiting. Because they know this is where D'Angelo is. So Fox like, oh, niggas, gang of bitches. So he's like, what we gonna do? He said, we're just gonna walk through slow. So we walk into the elevator, and one girl said, hey, Jamie Foxx. He was like, And we get in the elevator. I said, "What happened?" He said, "I don't know. Let's go back out." So we go back out, and then we see D'Angelo come in.
Oh,
he cleared the lobby.
Oh, y'all didn't get no residuals?
We didn't get shit. Even the girl that said, "Hey, Jamie Foxx," she went with him. He like, and they all got. And Fox like, "Yeah, I got to get my shit right."
He was naked on TV.
Man, did you ever go to a D'Angelo concert?
Yes.
So
I saw him at the, what was it? Universal. I forgot what it was called then, but they got rid of it. And I remember George did his last show there.
Let me guess, they killed the stage.
Was he naked?
Murdered that shit.
Well, he took a shirt off.
Yeah, he was there with Mary, actually.
I went with somebody, and he took a shirt off. Every dude in the thing was like this. This is that bullshit. And he runs around, and he's hugging on all the girls, and all the fellas like, all right, nigga, put your shirt on.
Refund.
And once you a star like him, once you take your shirt off, you don't put it back on. So he, the rest of the concert, nipples, and I'm like, nigga, just play my songs.
He took his shirt off the first 10 minutes.
That's a city of nipples. You didn't know.
But I think that's the tour. I think he was on tour with Jill Scott there.
Okay, because I know I saw him with Mary.
I wonder why you went.
Okay.
Exactly.
Jill Scott was there. Anyway, who else? That was dope. That was a great album. And I think next Tuesday we're also doing One Hit Wonders because that's what's going. But I also want to do, and we'll put this out. You have to name at least 4 albums where you can play front to back.
Oh, that's easy.
And not skip a song.
4 albums.
But it has to be. You have to be able to play. You can't just go, "Well, that song's okay." It has to be. The album has to have fire all the way through.
Prince, Purple Rain, right there.
I was gonna say Sign of the Times for me.
Life After Death, Notorious Big.
The whole album?
The whole album.
Oh, that's a double album.
The double disc.
You're right.
Oh, okay,
Both discs.
On Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So just remember that.
DMX, it's dark and hell is high.
Just remember that. So who else you got?
They said Total, Can't You See?
I never did like Total.
Can't you see?
Yeah, I used to love that song.
What you do
My
to
thing won't go
me?
up. What's going on?
Yeah, I ain't like that.
You guys are talking
like that
Japanese
song.
right now. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I
Remember the Loonies, I Got 5 on it?
I got 5 on it.
Got it.
That was great.
Why does this look like this?
I want to know what Gangsta Paradise came out, right?
You still on that?
Because I want to know where it was on the charts.
No, it was number 1.
It was
on
number
the
1
charts.
because it was the first song that popped up when I typed in songs
was
from
number
'95,
1.
and that's why I laughed earlier.
Like, love that song.
Boys to Man.
You like Gangsta Paradise, really?
I love that song.
She was singing it earlier.
I know almost all the
Grand
words.
You say you know almost.
Remember Adina Howard?
Yeah.
Adina Howard.
A freak like me.
Freak like me.
Oh, I
And
remember
who did Adina used to date back then?
Oh.
Just like me.
Joe Torre.
Joe
for
Torre.
real?
He
Oh,
did?
that's
She
funny.
Yeah, Joe Torre. They used to date back
That's
then.
dope.
Right when that album came out, and then Jamie wrote the other song for her.
Which song?
T-shirts and my panties.
Did he?
I didn't
Jamie
know
wrote
that.
Fox wrote that.
Dang.
Picture
Hey, that
this.
was
We're at the studio,
I'm
and he's
in
like,
my
I'm writing
bed.
this song for this girl, Adina Howard.
Body's high. That's my jam.
T-shirt and my panties on.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's what I
Let's see, John B.
Mocha-
Remember John B?
John B.
Yes. He
Oh,
came on our
that's
show.
my
He
favorite.
came on our show before.
I love John B.
Here's the thing about from Pasadena,
Mm-hmm.
the coolest dude in the world. I've done a couple shows with him. John B. And again, it's just something about drugs, and then when it gets to you, it gets you.
Yes.
It's
He got a
never
black
lost.
wife?
It's yes. Well, they had a kid, cute little baby. It's something about drugs. They just when they get you, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to peel away from it. And for him, that's pretty much what it was. And he didn't have the people around him that was going to keep him away from
Yeah.
it. Because John B. should still be cracking right now.
He was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm going to throw one for you. Moke and Steph, he's mine.
One hit wonder.
Moke and Steph was the shit. That song.
How'd it go? No, don't. I had to save you. I almost start singing too.
He's
mine and never gonna get it.
I grew up in a house with 2 sisters and a mama.
You had to sing He's
I
mine.
had to sing.
How are we forgetting Vanilla Ice and all this? That was R&B too, wasn't it?
But it was 95.
It was 95.
Oh, it wasn't 95.
I see you guys stay focused on
Right.
it. But Moke and stuff, which was the 3 girls' names put together. Did y'all know that?
No.
Yeah, that was their names put together. Moke and stuff.
Moke and
Oh, All Eyes on Me? That's what they saying, or somebody said. Is it that Tana said that? Wait, hold on.
Tupac, Dear Mama.
They said All Eyes.
Dear Mom.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
That was a great song.
Made you say it.
No, it makes me happy.
Jodeci, Freaking You.
Again,
All right.
I said, I got you. Again, I think Jodeci is the best boy band ever.
Ever? I don't know about ever.
I wasn't here, but I'm gonna go with B2K.
So you've been watching
Caesar Infidel.
Yes, I was
watching
listening.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
I can't even name one of their songs.
You think they're gonna get back together?
No,
B2K?
I don't think they're gonna get back together.
Mm.
I was listening in when I wasn't here and y'all was talking about Mr. Ray too.
Oh.
B2K,
No, they never gonna get back
B2K was great. They
can't
used to
remember their
dance
song.
and
Name a song.
everything.
Name a song.
A song.
Bump,
say
bump,
New
bump.
Edition.
Besides that one.
Uh-huh.
Well, all they songs
I'm
sound
going
the
New
same.
Edition.
I
Now-
can name all their songs. Don't get me to going.
Now here's the thing about B2K. They were able to break records because what they did, and marketing wise, each guy had his face on the album. And so they wanted to see who was the most popular, which was
Oh, wow, that's
Omarion.
crazy.
So each person, you can go buy the album, but it may have Omarion's face on the album. Then they had another one, but it was the same
Which
album.
album was that?
Oh, God. I forgot which one
Well,
it
they
was.
only had 2 albums.
Hilarious. So let's go to the second one. Anyway.
Pandemonium.
But they did that, and it became like it blew up. Because
Well, I was a fan of J Boog. He don't do nothing.
Is that the one that was on Love and Hip Hop the other day with
That's the one
Fizz?
with-
Well, I haven't seen the new one, but
he was on there because he was trying to get them back together.
that's Marcus
and Omarion
Houston.
was
That's
like,
Marcus
hell no.
Houston's cousin.
Oh,
Okay.
J Boog.
And then, originally he tried to say that Marcus and Omarion were brothers, but they were.
Yeah, I knew all the scandals. They used to say Janae Aiko was Lil Fizz' cousin because she used to have she was a part of TUG as well. She had one song.
So Lil Fizz is which one is
Lil Fizz
That's
is
the one
on
on
Love and Hip Hop.
And what's the other one?
Omarion?
No, keep going.
Rasby is the one that was
lost his mind.
Yeah, the one
So
that's
it's crazy.
Well, that's Chris Stokes' cousin.
Yes.
Rasby is
Yeah.
Chris Stokes' cousin, and then J Boog is Marcus Houston's cousin.
So I think it was J Boog that was on the show the other day.
Yeah, it's J
I think
Boog.
so.
Was he fine?
So
No,
they're
just-
trying
he
to
looked good.
they're trying
He
to
looked
talk Ray J to be the lead singer or to go
That's
out
what they
with
said
them.
on Love and Hip
What,
Hop. Yeah.
B2K for real?
Yeah.
And it was gonna be what did he say? Ray 2K.
Ray 2K.
Ray 2K.
Oh.
And then the dude was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that."
I don't see nothing wrong with
They
that.
said yeah, it was J Boog.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, y'all remember Ski Law?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a rabbit in a hat and a collar. Yeah.
Yeah. One hit, in and out.
In and out.
I ain't seen he back at Taco Bell. Look at
Hey, you know what I was just, who sings that song? Back in the days when I was younger, not a
he
kid
from here.
anymore.
Domino.
Oh,
No, not Domino, not Domino.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not that.
No, he's from here though. I can't remember his name.
Somebody
Somebody chat room.
Somebody
They'll
knows.
say it.
Let's see.
That's my
here.
jam, and I said-
69 Boys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, from
Tootsie Roll.
No, you're pronouncing it
Tootsie
wrong.
Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie
Yeah, it is. T-O-O-T-S-E-E.
Go, let me see that.
Somebody said Ahmad. Oh, Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Wait, or did
Use
you
your
spell it
finger.
wrong?
Use your finger.
I think they spelled it wrong. Oh yeah, they just spelled Ahmad. That's who's saying it.
Yeah,
Ahmad.
he's from LA.
Okay.
That's
Y'all
my
remember
jam.
Subway, this little game we play?
Yep.
Subway?
B2
Y'all remember
gay.
that game?
How
That song?
Somebody said B2 gay.
game
Little game we
That's what
play.
that-
where you go hide and I go see.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fashion, which we left off at, we was going to come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to, which Carl Kanai.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I had some crocodile.
Everybody did.
He was 13.
I had some, though.
You can still have some.
Overalls.
Mm-hmm.
With the Timberlands, which LA really didn't do Timberlands, but we did it because everybody was wearing
we
them in
sort
the
of
video.
did.
And
I mean, we went to the Slauson Swap Meet, got ours. They ain't like we
I
really
hated
paid.
Tim's.
Really?
I
Yeah.
hate,
Yeah.
I
That's
used
not
to
a
get
LA
Timberlands
thing.
for
It's just a
Christmas, and I'd be like,
I was
man.
wearing Doc Martens. I don't know about Timberland.
That was a white.
Doc.
Oh, look, I think I have those right here. Are these
No,
Martens.
no, but actually, I had some Doc Martens, so I had both.
Yeah,
And
Doc
jellies.
I did have Doc
like
Martens,
really,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
what
With
you
the little,
are.
was it a little jelly heel type?
never
thing
had
you
Doc
Jelly
Martens.
shoes.
Oh, jellies, yeah.
I never had. I think I sent you the pictures
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm
for
pulling
the
them up
fashion.
right
She's
now.
gonna pull it right now.
Oh,
All right, so these are some shoes.
You
right
had,
here.
but I think that was the Jodeci. Everybody wanted to look like Jodeci, and then
Or TLC.
And then when D'Angelo dropped, all the
Clueless
dudes started
had these
braiding their
socks
hair,
on.
trying to look like D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
So we.
Oh,
When I
yeah.
tell you we are trend followers, we follow trends, and then high top fades.
What was that one?
Oh, that's in now. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's
90
coming back. My
that's
son
what,
has
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is coming. And then they said bell bottoms were coming back.
Oh, I hope not.
I got some.
They are,
I've
huh?
been wearing them. I've been wearing them.
I mean, for girls,
I wear them all the time.
So the skinny jeans about to go?
I hope so.
I think both. I
don't think so.
But I wear them.
No.
My bell bottoms. I just got from. I don't know where about those.
Do bell bottoms? You remember bell bottoms? Right? Yeah.
Remember 'em?
You wear bell bottoms. I didn't wear bell bottoms.
I used to do that.
I used to have the window pane.
I used to sew my own.
Shut up.
And remember what was the one you used to? Oh, they were called window panes, and they would have the little patches onto the squares or whatever.
And you had the iron square.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
They said bandanas was big back then.
Yeah, well, the dudes started wearing bandanas. Because Wetcombe had one and we was in concert. And everybody thought, oh, let's put the bandana on. I'm not putting
What's a baby G?
Yeah, and then the butterfly clips too. That's what I was just saying.
Butterfly what?
The butterfly clips.
What is that?
Oh yeah, that was a thing. I still use those to
in your hair?
separate my hair.
Yeah.
A barrette.
And
no, it's a butterfly clip.
Scrunchies.
Yeah.
Chokers. People wearing chokers nowadays.
They bringing chokers back.
Bringing them back.
Coming back. I always thought that was kind of weird.
Slap bracelets.
Every guy had like his chain around his neck, at least one. I don't know if that was a Mr. T influence or not.
Yes,
Mr.
it was.
T was before that.
Yes,
okay.
That was around that time.
Oh, I pity the fool.
Yes, I see a dude with a choker. Is not. That's not.
That's not.
It's
cool.
called a shell
Those are
necklace.
puka shells.
Oh, the puka shells.
Yeah.
Oh, puka shell.
Used to get those at Venice Beach back in the day.
Oh yes, puka shells. Oh my god, I had like probably 10. I don't know why they all look the same.
Butterfly.
Because I had to have an abundance. I was a quantity girl.
What about scrunchies?
Yeah, she just said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said that? Okay.
Yeah, you way slow.
Way
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I know we got to hit these right quick as well. I think you sent you the toys. You get the toys.
I think she's been putting them
I
up.
can pull them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what she said. Toys, I think what was one of them? Yeah, Pogs. You remember Pogs?
What's Pogs? I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh, I used to have 1,000 Pogs.
You put them in just some circle, round, quarter-looking things.
Really?
Let me pull up
like,
Pogs.
I don't remember
trade 'em
those.
or play 'em.
Basically, what Pogs is this little thing. It looks like a quarter. They're like paper, like a little piece of construction paper. And you used to have a slammer. Hold on one second, let me answer the phone. You know.
Cardi can get it.
Okay, yeah.
Cardi get it.
So yeah, but basically, go ahead, click this.
Pick it up.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We ain't even gonna ask who it is, huh? Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's happening?
Hey, caller.
All right, we can hear you now. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller. We'll fix it tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead and hang up.
Oh,
I just sent you an email too.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I don't remember Pogs.
Me neither. Not at all.
Probably 95.
It's like a kid game.
When
for
did-
real.
I don't
Like basically, you take you didn't play Pogs.
I didn't play Pogs.
Basically, you have a slammer, and it's like a metal piece, like.
Oh yeah, you slam them on the head and you
And then
them.
basically you have the Pogs on one side is clear. I mean it's white. On the other side it can have any kind of design, reflections, or anything on there. You when you challenging somebody, say I got 3 Pogs, you got 3 Pogs. We both gonna put our Pogs down and you stack them. You take your slammer and you hit the Pogs, and if the Pogs flip, you keep them as yours. And if they don't flip, you turn them back around, and then the other person gets. Man,
You've never played this, have you?
No.
man,
Poor
I used to have
kids.
so many Pogs.
Boy, I'd have been like, bitch, if you don't quit playing with me.
But people used to have collections, like big old books, and they'd be mad. They'll
Wow.
lose their good ones. Yeah.
Really? You walked around with a book of Pogs.
Airbrush T-shirt.
Yeah, that was before like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards.
Y'all remember Beanie
It was
Babies?
before that.
Yep.
Beanie
Babies.
Babies. Oh yeah.
By T.Y.
Garbage Pail Kids, right? Or was that late 80s?
That was earlier than Beanie Babies, but yeah, it's around the same
And
thing.
Beanie Babies became like if you could get one because they weren't there.
Yeah.
And then because they would be in the, you could get them in the when you go through the airport. But they was like $500 when you get them.
Oh,
Super Soakers.
that
They
came out in
said
95?
they said 95.
And
Big
that
Mike
was invented
says.
by a black man.
Yes,
Oh, it
still
was.
getting paid.
Ooh, yeah, that's still like hot.
Still getting paid.
Mm-hmm. That
What other
didn't go
toys
out.
you got?
What other toys, y'all?
Tickle Me Elmo.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, that was a big
Man,
controversy,
Tickle
wasn't
Me
it?
Elmo.
For
What?
some reason.
Well, why?
I don't remember, but it was like
Really?
something. Oh, I remember. They didn't work, and so
They didn't tickle.
Oh, they said Game Boy came out, virtual Game Boy.
Oh,
It was $179.99.
shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the tickle me didn't tickle or he didn't laugh?
He didn't
He just
do
shook or
something.
something, I
Right, whatever they supposed to do.
He
didn't.
either didn't shake or he didn't laugh or he didn't do something, and people were pissed.
Yeah, because remember
And
that was a
it
big.
became a big thing.
That was a big Christmas
Remember
item.
that?
People-
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
selling
yeah.
out.
This
That
is
was
before Yelp.
absolutely.
Before Yelp. I mean, they coming
Oh
down
yeah,
there to see
that
you.
would have been 80 pages of how this thing didn't move or laugh.
Exactly.
They coming to see you. They right back in the store. That don't fucking work. Kid tickled the shit out this shit. It didn't fucking work.
Well, because it's Christmas morning and the child wanted to see
yeah.
him laugh and move and everything, and he just doesn't do anything.
And remember you had the shit, but your parents didn't get the batteries?
Oh.
And you were like, and you can't go to the store because ain't nothing open.
Right,
But that liquor store,
big tease.
that was $10 for the battery. My dad was like, well, you didn't gonna wait till Monday, shit. Just play with it anyway.
Pay no $10 for no 2 double A's.
Yeah, batteries were expensive back then.
They said the
They
Frappuccino
still
came
are.
out in '95. Frappuccino.
Okay.
That's what they say.
We've been absolutely damaged
Slinky.
since then.
Yeah.
Y'all remember creepy crawlers?
Yes, I do remember that.
Crawlers.
No, I don't remember.
I remember creepy.
What about a
Oh, what about
Slinky?
Furby?
I could never get my Slinky to work. I hated the Slinky. I had them, but I could never
It
get it to work.
walks downstairs alone in Paris
shit.
and makes a
And that-
slinky
It
sound.
didn't walk down though. Mine
Slinky,
didn't.
the slinky.
And
I
black
remember
kids, we
Slinky.
like, this motherfucker ain't walking.
You had to start it a couple times.
It
to
would
get
not do it. I'd
Were
be
you-
like,
were you-
I had steps. I had three. We had
Yeah,
a tri-level house at that. I'd be
But
like,
were you making it go a few times and giving it a
No.
little start? Well,
No.
then that's why
It
it
wouldn't
didn't
do it.
move.
I tried.
You just sat it on the top of the stairs and expected it to
I'll be
just.
like,
All right, hold
and
on.
go.
I'm gonna play this video of Pogs.
Oh,
don't
so
think
you found a
that's how it's
Pog
played.
video?
Yeah, it's playing right now.
Oh, it is?
So that you
What?
can see what you had to do. It's like these little circles. You hit with the slammer.
You really trying to
She
get
really
us
on the
about
Pog.
I
Like,
mean,
She got-
Pogs
she-
was
look.
was popping in the hood. That's where I was,
No
and
fucking
everybody.
way.
I
had
don't
it.
remember that
You
shit.
can like make some money.
Really?
We can bring it
Everything
back.
always comes back.
Man, Pogs has not come back yet, and I think
Yeah,
it
that
would.
one. Yeah.
I'm excited right now. Like, man, I'm about to get some Pogs.
I can just see you like, nah, bitch, my shit flipped, yo didn't.
I know, right?
You be like, Sky, that's your son. Now we have some tech. I sent you the email to your other one, or to your
To my regular one?
yeah
The tech items that were out back
yeah.
then? That's dope.
15. What they say were top tech, whatever it is. This is the oldest laptop computer I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
that's
my life.
hella square. Remember, it had,
Yeah,
it had a
dog.
big back
That's
on those.
crazy.
Is that the one with the little button thing in the middle? Like the little orange
where
or
it's
What does
red
it
button?
say,
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Let me make sure I got it right. Okay,
Go up, you gotta go up.
It's no, it's right
Oh.
here. It's right here. Okay, so it says this is like a TV, a Windows 95.
Oh wow, we're at what? Shit.
We way past Windows
No,
95.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I bet it still works.
And then the second one after that one, if you get to the next one, is a calculator. Remember
Is that
you
the-
used a
Yeah,
calculator?
graphic
Oh,
one.
I used to use those in algebra.
We used to try to sneak it in the class and shit.
We had the Texas Instruments.
Yep.
Man,
exactly.
Texas Instruments. Now, the Macintosh.
My mom had that one.
Look at
The
That's
first
the one
one.
with
That's
the
the
floppy
first one.
drive?
So
Yes, it had a
faded.
floppy disk. Yep.
You
My
know
mom.
that.
That's how I learned how to use a Mac on that one.
the 6200.
Yep.
All right, then I guess these are headphones.
Jubilee.
Then the first beats.
The first real beats. All right, so we go past that one. Now,
Oh my
Sega
goodness.
Saturn.
Wait, we got a.
Oh, I have
Oh,
one.
that's Sega Saturn. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sega
Saturn.
Saturn was whack.
I didn't have
I
Sega
had
Saturn.
one though.
Yeah, I ain't have Sega Saturn.
No, we didn't have that. My dad.
Sega Saturn was the first disc game, I believe.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when
I didn't buy that for my kids. Fuck that.
yeah,
Now,
it broke fast.
now now
I
home
had
systems because
Had
that
to
was
have
my
that.
A
shit.
lot of kids got their ass whooped over this.
Don't
Yes.
touch my home system.
Yep.
So it was a Denon AVR 5600 surround receiver.
Receiver.
Yeah.
Yes, that's you guys used
So
to
you
have
needed
those
that.
for your speakers.
For your speakers.
To run your speakers.
And run everything that
Yes.
you wanted to
Remember
play.
they used to
Your
have
record
the little
player.
wires. You had to
Put it in
twist
the
them and
bag.
put them in the red and the blue.
Yeah.
So I bought one of these, making money, but got one of these. Don't touch my shit,
Yeah.
Donald and Dominic. And I thought I was doing something.
Oh yeah,
And
I
had
had
the
one.
big tall speakers.
Yeah.
You guys gotta have.
I
Tall
bought a fake one out the back of a car, and I was so mad. That shit was so empty
Oh,
inside.
my man pulled up on you
Yeah,
at Walmart.
and it was at the gas station.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I'm finna get this for my daddy for Christmas. We got it home. I was like, oh, he opened it. I was like, my bad.
Now, when this TV came out, this Sony
Trinitron.
Trinitron.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the time, it was cost $3,000.
Really?
Shit.
Yeah, for that. But that was like a high.
I
That
had
wasn't.
Sony TVs
It still had the big back.
Yep.
But this is one of the top
Wow.
TVs at that time in '95 that came out. Then everyone started using zip
Zip drives
Remember that?
with the
Oh, I
floppies.
remember zip drives.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no zip
It's
drives.
like an external drive now.
Now, the Motorola Tango pager.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you could
a pager.
actually print things. Well, not
You could
you.
print from it?
Well, no. it would actually read something.
Oh, like
out.
instead of like
it was like the first two.
we had the
waves.
numbers that were like 411.
And so wherever you would call to, they would type in whatever you
That's right.
and you got
I
more than
remember
one
that.
number. Yeah.
Wow.
I was pretty much getting out of pages by that time. The Sony Handycam.
That was the big. The
fat
big,
boy.
And everybody at the beach with it.
That.
You walking there, you see people.
And you made the movie of like Life of a Cat. You drag it around, have it sniff something.
Right, pretty much.
Could you imagine that that's how you had to catch footage nowadays?
Yeah.
People pulling their cameras out. Like, oh, they fighting. Let me get my. Give me that battery pack and that shoulder strap.
We'd still do it.
The USB cord was invented in '95.
Really?
Wow.
That's still around.
IBM had. Remember the ThinkPad?
Yeah, that's the one with the
It's
little
the one with the
button
little
in the
mouse
middle.
right there. In the
Yeah.
middle. That's
Yeah,
what he
right
was
there
at.
had that little
You had to
red
carry
thing.
that shit around.
Do they,
wow.
they still make IBMs?
Hilarious.
I don't think so.
The DVD.
Yes, the
Oh,
very
came out in
first
95?
bootleg man
Oh,
came out in '95.
But I used to hate DVDs because you could never really record on
Yeah,
them.
the first bootleg
before
Friday
like
that we
then
had.
because I was like I miss my cassette player actually.
Shoot, DVDs.
And then the Sony Discman.
Yes,
Yeah.
Connie don't know nothing about no.
Walkman.
It's
Discman.
Discman. It's
Discman.
Disman had the
Yeah.
disc.
So you put the disc in,
You put the CD in it.
What people
Instead
didn't
of-
know, when you would put it on your hip and run, it skipped.
Yeah, it would skip.
How annoying. Oh.
It did.
And then if you're into your rhythm of working,
Yeah.
So you had to
it
put
was
it
worse.
somewhere
That's annoying.
because it would skip. And again, with no Yelp, you had to deal with that.
Look,
Yeah.
remember you used to leave your disc in there? And
PlayStation.
you
Yes.
used to move it around, and your disc be sliding around
Yeah,
and getting scratched up.
And again, you didn't know till you bought it, and he's like, "Oh shit, I got
Yeah.
a distance."
I mean, those were a big deal when they came
Yeah.
out. Those discs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Sony was killing it. Sony was on fire. Then the Sony PlayStation.
Oh my goodness.
Right, and this killed off Sega.
Oh my God.
It did.
Yeah.
This killed off
Oh,
Sega right here.
PlayStation.
Sony PlayStation. When them Japanese got a hold of this shit.
Goodness. Let me tell you something. You had to have at least 4 memory cards first off.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
They go in the front.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
You're
had to have the
kidding.
memory cards.
Oh, that's fun.
That's how they got you.
PlayStation 1, probably one of the greatest creations ever.
Okay.
To stay
Ever.
home.
I'm talking about ever. Like,
And then all them wires you had to
Yeah.
plug in the back of your big back TV.
Some people are still in their mother's basement playing it right now.
PS1.
Right now.
What is it on for? PS4 now?
Yeah, PS4 now.
And now you don't even need to have cable with the
Let
new
me-
ones they have now.
Oh yeah,
Let me
everything.
tell y'all what's
you can do
going on
everything
now,
good.
though. Let me tell y'all what's going on now. They have PlayStation VR. I'm gonna jump off this real fast.
ahead.
PlayStation VR. You put the headset on. You're in the world.
You are.
You're
Yeah,
in the
anywhere.
world.
In
Like,
anywhere.
Oh yeah, it's
Connected
you're lit like
to
when
anywhere.
You're in the world.
As
You're-
it's literally virtual
It's literally-
reality, so
and
we
when
don't
I-
have to leave
Oh,
our
yeah,
house.
that's
when
to
I
go
say
anywhere.
you look behind you, up, down, like it's a game where you're
360.
driving in a car, you literally can open the door and look back and shoot people and all. It's,
So you
it's
are
crazy.
somebody else, literally.
Yeah, it's nuts.
yeah,
Here's the
it's
scary
crazy.
shit. I'll walk past your room like, look at this crazy. One.
Yeah, that's how I look.
Get out the way! You gonna clean this goddamn room up?
Oh, you'll tear your shit up for real.
It's kind of weird. I did the
You
one
could
where you
get
put on
fake
your
shot.
face.
That's
and
what
you,
it is.
And you do
yeah.
the roller coaster, and
Oh,
my
yeah.
stomach was. I was like, because I really felt like I was like,
Yeah.
Was you still standing up?
I was sitting.
You were sitting down. Okay. See, it's weird when you're standing up and it's moving like that.
Oh hell no.
Like that's what we were doing. We were
Oh,
standing in
that's
this living room
craziness.
playing it, and it's like the car moving. And I'm like, man, I gotta sit the fuck down. I'm about to fall.
Out the car. So those are top 15 toys of '95. What have we learned? Birthdays. We can get to that in a second. And I want to say. So again, tell us more about the
Okay, can we give
festival,
a
which is coming up, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we give a final plug for that? I
Please
want
do. I gotta
everybody
know.
to go to their website because their final selections have been up there.
Of what they think is the best.
Well,
What's the website?
Who is like the website? I have to get this right. It is FFH. No.
It's what is it?
Fantastic horror.
FHFFSD.org. So it's Fantastic Horror Film Festival San Diego .org. So it's FHFS.
Y'all got- y'all
sorry,
need another domain name.
.org.
All right, so it's,
fuck.
Come on, look.
yeah, I just put it up. So it's
FFF.
it's
Somebody just say it.
FHFFSD .org.
Somebody pull up
.org. It's up already.
GoDaddy.com
I got it.
so we can get them.
FHFFSD.org. There I go.
So it's on the screen.
Once I'm reading it, I'm perfect.
It's up on the screen, so we get.
Okay, great.
And then so that's where you want to get your tickets or get whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Go
and
straight
this
there.
is happening on what day or days?
The 27th, 28th, and 29th of
28th and
October.
29th.
So Carly, you gonna go?
October, San Diego.
Larry.
So people can vote? Is that what you're saying? People can vote? Anyone can vote?
Anyone can vote.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
It's closed. Okay, voting's closed, but you can get your tickets and any other information on the festival.
What we do is our judges select which films get in which category, and then we open it up for fan voting for about 2 weeks, and then from that we actually pick who's going to be the winners.
Okay.
That's dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, if you like to be scared or you just like to see movies, and so every day you come back and there's some more movies to watch, and then the awards are given out on the last day.
Yeah, and it's a fun festival. It's like a family. It's not just films. You see people that you meet new people. You see people that you've seen before.
Do people come dressed up and stuff like that?
Sometimes, if I put them in a unicorn mask, they do. But there's a red carpet. You can walk the red carpet, take pictures with your
Step and
friends,
repeat.
Step and repeat, and just have a good time.
Like fun.
Yeah.
We usually do costumes on Saturday, kind of in between the rest of the festivities.
Basically, you can wear anything. You can come dressed as whatever you want. If you want to wear a costume to this
But
thing,
you
show
have to
up
wear
as-
something.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you just can't come
Wear
naked.
something.
Birthday suit. Can't wear the birthday.
No birthday suits.
See, I was gonna come as a porn star.
Well, you can if you're wearing proper.
We
I'll be
had
wearing
that
something.
our first year. I got to tell you our first year.
Please.
This is so funny. Okay, so we decide we're going to have this opening party the night before we start the festival, and it's in this really fancy hotel. And they give us the area to have the party that's by the pool. And we had porn stars there that were in some of the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they got naked and got in the pool at the party.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
It was.
And the footage is
Oh,
available
you hear the kids
on
going,
Facebook
"Mom!"
Live. Yes.
They're peeing in the pool.
We had some kids that were there,
Oh, my
and they
God.
left. I mean, it was a disaster.
So everybody come to the festival. Is what she's trying to say.
Yes.
You never know
You may
what's
see
going
a
to
porn
happen.
You never know
star.
what you're gonna see.
You never know what's going to happen.
And then also, you guys, don't forget to go to our poll and vote for
Yeah, because we got to come back to
Top
that.
5 movie.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday
Yeah.
go out to
Soundtrack.
Hugh Jackman. He is 49.
Oh, okay.
You and him, guy.
Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine in the building. I don't think he's ever going to be anything else but Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's done other movies, but he's always going to be Wolverine. Justin Bieber. Am I saying it right?
Bieber.
He's only 23.
The Beebs.
The bull.
He's
Bullshit.
only.
He just
they
turned
have him
23.
at
He's lived a
23.
whole life in 23 years. You know what was funny about the Biebs is that he was talking about doing a memoir 2 years ago. It's like, yeah, tell us about the first 19 years of your life. Memoir.
Wait, Carly, that's
Carly
true. He's
said-
only 23?
But he was
Biebs.
born this year.
95.
Yeah,
His
he,
birthday's March 1st.
Oh, wow.
Such a believer back in the day.
Were you?
Belieber.
Believer.
Like
somebody
you had
told
the
me once you're a
t-shirts, everything?
believer, you're always a believer.
Oh my God. You didn't do those big head things where they put it on the wall, where you had them on the wall when you walked into your room.
I did. I had posters everywhere. I had 3
Oh, the fat head
cardboard
posters?
cutouts.
Oh my God.
3 cardboard cutouts?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever meet him?
No.
Girl, I would use
Of
my
course.
celebrity. I would use my celebrity kid status in a heartbeat to get
You know
to
who
him.
my daddy is?
No, exactly.
My daughter loves Justin Bieber. Am I saying, is it Bieber?
Bieber, yeah.
It's a B in
Because
it.
I want to put the
It
V.
sounds like,
Beaver.
yeah.
Beaver. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I would have thought he was older than 23.
I can't
Because
imagine him
he's
being that
lived,
young.
he's writing a memoir and everything.
I mean,
I
he's-
can't
he's-
believe that.
Also, too,
song is
he would have been,
Baby.
his birthday would have been today. Dick Gregory, who just passed away.
Rest in
Yes.
peace, Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
Dick Gregory.
And that's pretty much as far as Marcus T. Pope. My
He
boy.
came on our show. He was funny.
31.
Yeah, he came up before.
Wow,
He was
wow.
From Moesha.
Yeah, Moesha.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Don't act like you knew it first. Yeah.
Who was that? The little brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I know he was 31.
Marcus.
I met him one time. He's a rapper now. Well, kind of.
Luciano
Yeah.
Pavarotti.
Oh, he's not He's not with us anymore.
No, I don't think so.
2007. No. Happy birthday to everybody else out there. If today's your birthday, call in. Let us know today your birthday. You was burned today.
Or don't.
Yes.
Or don't.
Or no.
747-888-3082. And don't forget the poll. We're looking at the poll.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead. Can we look at it now?
Which one is it?
I know who won.
You want to grab the poll?
Is we doing favorite movie in '95? Is that the one I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
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 So you want to grab the poll?
Grab the poll. Hilarious. It won't click.
Now, are people able to now? Some of our fans who listen to the show go and they say, "I heard you on the Rollout Show." Can you get them in? No, it's only $10. Pay the $10.
Yeah, call them. No, don't do that. They don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
you don't need to get in.
No.
How much you want off $10?
Right. You don't need to be there if you can't
Black
afford
people
that.
want the discount.
Now, do you guys have the popcorn and all that? Because I cannot. I don't know what it is about a movie. As soon as I get in the movie theater, I have to have popcorn.
Yeah, there's popcorn. Isn't
It's
there?
all that. Now, are
It's
you
a
paying for that,
regular
or is that just?
No, it's a regular concession stand,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
you have to
cool.
pay their prices
Okay.
for
Oh,
that.
whatever.
Yeah, it's
It's
different.
just like any other
And like any
real
in-
movie theater. A
the
real
in-
movie theater.
The entrance is
I
to
don't
the
wanna look
festival
at
is 10, right? Is that for 2 days or is what is it?
It's per screening.
Okay.
So every movie $10. I can add up.
Except for the short blocks.
Okay.
A short block is the same price as one full movie.
So you definitely want to go if you into horror. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna PG. Precious' girlfriend. She did a quick breakdown of sports. Real quick, I'm just gonna do it.
What sports?
MLB champs, Atlanta Braves, NBA, Rockets. I guess
No
it's
Michael
football.
Jordan.
Super Bowl champs, 49ers.
49ers who beat San Diego.
And then NCAA football,
German
Nebraska. In
Really?
I'm sorry, Nebraska NCAA basketball. I think it's UCLA. One of the two. So
Yeah, that's
they did
all
it great.
right.
Yeah.
UCLA. That's when
UCLA.
the Banner Brothers was there.
Yeah, the Bannon brothers.
Oh, you know what? That's LaFon's cousin, first cousin.
Why he ain't
Ed
on the
O'Bannon.
show?
Ed O'Bannon. They not doing nothing now. Ed O'Bannon was like
I was a fan for real, Ed O'Bannon.
Yeah.
UCLA. Well, I'm UCLA. Everything.
Didn't one of them-
My Dodgers are waiting on whoever. Oh man, very upset and sad for the people in Cleveland because
Oh,
they
yeah.
little team
They
who
lost.
had the best record.
They won like 23 straight, didn't they?
Yeah, and over 100 games, lost to the Yankees yesterday, so they don't move on. The Yankees move on, and they face Houston Rockets to see who goes to the World Series. And my Dodgers are waiting to see to face the winner of the Cubs and Washington, which I think is going to be Washington. Yes. What were you going to say?
Go Dodgers.
Oh, your boyfriend.
Oh, your
play, right?
boyfriend he's in Brewers.
So he's in minor league though.
Minor leagues.
Yeah, that's dope though.
Yeah, it's still dope.
That's money.
Yeah.
Girl, you better keep that one because money. MLB got money. What?
She shouldn't like him?
No, I said she should.
You said keep him because he got money. Those are your exact words. I'm sorry. Look,
Hey, do you hold his balls for him? Or was it too soon?
Too soon. That's my daughter. You
Who your
can't do
daddy
that.
Wait, who your daddy again?
You'd be standing right at that door and you talk to that young man right there. See, I told you. Okay, Pam, what have we learned?
Whew, gosh, we learned a lot. We learned a lot about 95. Just gonna say.
1995. A lot of shit I didn't know.
We learned that
If the
you and
club-
Jamie got punked by D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got
Y'all learned your worth that day.
one girl. Left with everybody else. Man, I
We
never.
learned
He
we-
pulled me. He said, "Speed, I gotta get this shit together."
Hilarious.
And this is yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Now
Did some.
We walk through the lobby now. I mean, nothing happens. No, I'm just gonna go to the room and read my Bible.
We learned who everybody's scary movie was.
Yes,
Yes,
we did.
yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We learned
And
that the
we
film
learned
She
about the
loves scary
festival.
movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that Carly
Oh,
loves
by the way,
Film
if y'all want to
festivals-
see a really scary movie, watch Dead Silence.
Is that scary?
Okay.
I
I
don't
don't know. I
No?
haven't seen
What
it.
you think
saw
of it?
Was it scary?
Cardi, I have feeling nothing scares you.
Dead Silence, good. No?
I haven't seen it.
No.
You seen it?
Neither.
I want to see it.
When did it come out?
Scary.
When did it come out?
When the lady, like, she's standing behind the.
Jay, when did it come out?
2004, I want to say. Something
Never
like
heard
that.
of it.
What about Mama? Remember
Yeah, it's
Mama, that tree that got all possessed and stole that girl, that little girl?
Mama.
That was
Never heard
kind
of
of
that.
So you saying the
Heard of that?
tree wouldn't leave the girl alone?
the tree. It wasn't a normal tree. Okay.
Bam! That's what I do.
Like it turned
Shots
into
fired.
something else. It wasn't a
We
normal
need to get
tree.
to the root of that problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
He's so silly.
He wouldn't.
I just gave that to him.
Anyway, so we've learned a lot. Again, give your information about this weekend and your own information.
Okay, my own information. My name is Sarah Barrett. You can see me on
Sarah Barrett.
Instagram at the Sarah Barrett, TheSarahBarrett. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/Sarah Barrett, SarahBarrett. And come see me at the festival. There's going to be some wildness. I got a top last year. Last year was pretty wild.
All right.
Pool. Going down in the pool.
Joanne went to
no pool. Sorry.
No more pools.
Sorry.
No, we won't be doing that.
That was not me.
Jacuzzi's only.
Right.
Go
And
ahead and
Joanne?
Okay. We're the Fantastic Horror Film Festival. We're running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 26th.
26.
No, 27, 28, and 29.
Come down.
27, 28, and 29. And we
$10.
We invite everybody to come down. Tickets are available online. You can go to our website and get to the online tickets.
FHFFSD.org.
FHFFSD.org.
Yes.
Correct.
I can say it when I'm reading it.
Exactly.
All right,
Fantastic Horror Film Festival.
All right.
Yep.
I have a hard time saying it myself sometimes.
You wrote it.
I had, when I was out promoting, it was so funny in Hollywood, I was talking to some of the characters out there promoting the festival, and I had to look down at my shirt to see. Like, go to FHFSD.org.
I was already looking right there.
Can you read that for me, please?
The guy in the middle is my husband.
In the middle of this picture?
Of that picture? Oh, really? Okay.
It's me. It's him.
Where
and
the brother at? What
Right here?
do be he be?
Which one?
That's
Okay,
him.
that's him. Okay.
Oh,
That's
so
me.
he's
That's
always
me and
on your
him.
heart.
What's his name?
That was a dope
His
shirt.
name is Michael.
Hi, we're going to say hi to Michael, too.
His name is Michael
Feel
Thomas.
better.
Hi, Mike
That's
Thomas.
that's my stepbrother and my stepfather's name.
Oh, cool.
That's crazy.
There's
Dead
a lot
serious.
related.
You might be related to
Like, for
them.
real.
Oh, he has,
Jay, that's a long way to go to get to that shit.
He has a face.
What's his name? Carl Lewis? That's my cousin's nephew's friend.
Brother's name.
What some people will do to try to get $10 off.
Tell them if they show up to the festival, we'll give them a freebie.
Cool. I got you.
All right.
A freebie in the pool or the freebie in the theater?
One thing, he went a long way.
We no longer have a
My
pool.
cousin's nephew, cousin, friend, who lived next door to him, ran with Charlie then.
You always got to stop right there. Charlie then.
Remember Charlie?
Just keep talking. They'll be so distracted. They'll just let you in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, you guys. Remember tomorrow's show, allegedly Johnny Mac, but we know Kente's coming back tomorrow. We're
With
gonna
the
have a
word
nice
of the day.
Word of the day.
Word
We're
of
gonna have a
the
little
day.
mini reunion, and Audra be here.
Georgia Hill.
Georgia Hill's coming back. Okay, so we're gonna have a crazy little show.
We're gonna do.
Kente Scott. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much
Kente's-
for having us on
No.
your
You're
show.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam with
For
2
what?
Ks. Go to all our social media, Rollout Studios, The Rollout Show. Follow us, subscribe to us. Click that little button if you're
Buy a
listening
t-shirt,
right
bitch.
there. Buy a t-shirt from rolloutstudios.com. Carly just updated the website. And I think that's it.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Great show. Thank you guys again. Thank you for driving all
the
this
way from
way.
San Diego.
San Diego,
'Cause
yes.
Trust me, I'd have turned around and
Yeah, I would have been like,
I'd
hey.
like, fuck that show. Let me call in. Hey, how you doing? I'm riding there.
Well, I'm glad I came.
No,
Yeah.
we're
It's
glad you
It's
came.
been fun.
You
That's
committed to
dope.
that. I am not joking because I'd have been like, this is the bullshit. Anyway, thank y'all so very much for listening to the show. Please buy a t-shirt. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday, where we try to hold back on saying all the freaky shit during the week.
We tried, but it never worked.
Friday,
It
we're
never
going to let both barrels loose. A lot of shit to talk about. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Let me say.
No, my son did a great job, though. Go
Say a
ahead.
piece
Yeah.
real quick. Y'all can follow me, man.
For
Instagram,
what?
J Alexander Comedy. Just the letter J and then Alexander and then Comedy. And y'all can find me on Facebook.
I'm just kidding.
See, they're already laughing at your comedy. You must be pretty good.
No, he's very funny. Very funny.
Y'all can find me on Facebook, man. Comedian J Alexander.
You know what, Jay? My cousin's nephew, brother,
What's his name?
Jay.
You bullshit.
What a
You
coincidence.
bullshit.
Guess what he spell it with?
What he spell it?
Jay.
With a J?
Fucking is, I don't, maybe y'all cousins. I don't know.
J. Might be related. Same name.
His name just J.A.
Yeah. I know a J Jr.
Hey, JJ.
All right, you can find me everywhere. Blue as a sky. 22 on Instagram, blue as the sky,
So
Snapchat.
they want us to bring in hood stories from.
Somebody wrote you a song. I got a song for you. Well, you got your own song, but somebody did write you a song.
Oh, I think I have it.
Let's get Carly's information.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Give her information too.
Carly Malone.
Hilarious.
You gotta get up on it, Carly.
Like, I don't trust you.
Carly act like it was dirty.
Karlee Malone.
Germs.
You had to see it. It's a camera on her home.
Did you just say put a space?
No, so here's the microphone. Carly went, Carly?
Is that hair gel?
She pushed it out the way. She's like, Carly? Malone.
We love Carly.
We're playing. You know we can't stop. Does your dad listen to the show? No, please say no.
No, they don't even have. Do they have internet?
Yeah,
Yes, they have internet.
You said he got a flip phone?
Hilarious.
Oh.
It's her daddy. Bye.
He bought it in 1995, didn't he?
That's
hilarious.
1995.
That's hilarious.
One thing about flip phone, you can't butt down nobody.
I heard he
That's
is like a
hilarious.
farming guy type of
Yeah,
dude,
he
right?
is.
So you know how to work? You squeeze.
She can shoot.
Yeah.
They try to get me to come up to that ranch. I don't know, man. I'm
That's
scared.
when you get shot.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be the one they shoot.
Be
She
no
cuts.
chair. What down the pan?
Hey, man. She took an L.
I thought she was a deer.
Karl Malone might be one of them players that never had any scandals.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that.
He never had no
Well,
scandals.
the thing with him and Kobe, but we have to come down. All right, so tomorrow, definitely be here. Thank you guys again
Thank
for
you so
coming.
much. Thanks.
Thank y'all for listening. Shout out to my wife producing the show.
Can you say my name?
Oh.
They know your name, Michelle.
Say my name.
Michelle Caldwell.
Michelle.
I could be my name.
Oh, she told you.
Shout out to Michelle.
Caldwell.
Let me shout her out.
Hold it,
I'm scared now. I might not get no food tonight. Shit.
Whoa, that ride. So you don't
Why
know
you
my,
didn't say
you
my
don't
name?
know
You don't know my name?
Say my name, punk. Again, thank you guys so
See
very
y'all
much
tomorrow.
for hanging with us
Johnny
in the
Mac,
beginning. So
Kid
tomorrow
Day.
will be
Peace.
on point. May God bless you. And deuces.
We about to take this shit back. No, I'm just kidding. No, are we gonna take it back though? What do you think? What?
Give her a rest.